Let's do this. Hello and welcome to another Change of Pace live broadcast with you here, Masad Afzal and our very own Islamabad boy Ahmed Hassan, who's flown in just like Shadab Khan for this game. India versus Pakistan. It is the biggest game of the World Cup. It's the biggest sporting event of the summer. KL Rahul and Rohit Sharma are going to open for the Indians, and Pakistan have won the toss and chosen to bowl here. Pakistan are 6-0 in the World Cups against the BCCI's Indian 11. But the last time they met at an ICC event, Pakistan demolished the Indians in the Champions Trophy 2017 final. Rohit Sharma with an average of 179 at this World Cup and a strike rate of about 84. He's already got a century to his name and a 50. And to open the bowling is going to be that left-hander, the highest wicket taker at this World Cup for Pakistan, Mohammad Amir, to come in.
He might be missing a couple of weeks, and that doesn't really matter to us. We just want the wickets up front, and Mohammad Amir is the guy for Pakistan. He's performed against India in the last match that they played together at the Champions Trophy, and we're expecting some more of the same today. It's overcast conditions in Manchester, and Pakistan will be looking for early breakthroughs.
It's the key. We've looked at statistics in the past, and India have only lost a handful of games, one-day international games in recent years, and all of them have come at the hands of their top order. When they fail to score, the opposition has a chance to close in on this team. Mohammad Amir now for the first delivery of match 22 at Old Trafford, and it just shapes away from the right-hander a bit, goes to the man at point for no run. Decent start for Mohammad Amir in terms of the line and length.
Yeah, this is what we want from Mohammad Amir in the early overs. You know, he's been really tight with his bowling, got good lines and lengths early on, and he's not been getting the kind of swing that we saw early in his career, but he's just become a lot more accurate, keeps the batsmen tight, doesn't let them get singles or boundaries, and he needs support from the other end today. It'll be interesting to see who opens the bowling from the other side. I'm expecting Hassan Ali, but maybe they'll go with the left armer, Imad Wasim.
Rahul again facing Mohammad Amir. He's been dangerous at this World Cup, but this time just played away comfortably to point. 2 deliveries gone. India are 0-for-0. India are decked out in this beautiful royal blue. Pakistan in this dark emerald green that I do prefer. Compared to kits that have gone past. They look a typical Pakistan side at this World Cup. They've beaten England, lost to the Windies quite remarkably, and just faltered to beat the Australians, who did everything that they could to lose to Pakistan as well. The Indians, however, have been typical in their recent form, emphatic victories against Australia and the likes. This is driven to a mid-on for no run this time. A little bit of movement in the air for Amir there.
ये वाली वापस आ रही थी थोड़ी और फुल कराई थी इसने इस बार तो swing नजर आई है. He just needs to get the line right now.
Has Mohammad Amir proved you wrong as well at this World Cup? Because I know we talked about before the tournament started. We said he shouldn't be in the starting 11. Shadab Khan and Shadab Khan and Imad Wasim have made way for Asif Ali and Shaheen Afridi and this side. They both have been dropped. I think it's a pretty decent decision for India. Vijay Shankar will come in for an injured Shikhar Dhawan. Other than that, their 11 is basically gold-plated in the sense that it doesn't move around too much. Mohammad Amir now continuing again, this time outside off around 5th stump. Sarfraz will collect comfortably. Working towards the maiden here, Mohammad Amir.
Yeah, this is the kind of start that Pakistan wanted, just keep things tight, let them get a feel of the wicket as well, and they're just trying to, get bat on ball right now. I am surprised with the way that Mohammad Amir has come out at this tournament. He wasn't getting wickets early on at the start of this year, and a lot of criticism was there. He was dropped for that England series, but he's bounced back really well, and Pakistan are looking to him as the leader of...
A similar line outside of off stump. KL Rahul won't play at that. Smartly so.
Haven't seen anything come back in sharply or even remarkably so far. He's just gotten the ball to tail away from the right-handers. That's that natural angle that the left armer has. But we need something to come back in because Pakistan winning this toss and electing to bowl is based on the conditions. It's been raining and we know that there's going to be more rain expected throughout the day. Overcast conditions, so you'll be expecting the ball to come back in to the right-handers, and Mohammad Amir is known for that, but nothing so far.
There we go. Amir, last delivery of his over. Again, well left from KL Rahul. That's a maiden to start for Pakistan. So a good start for Mohammad Amir again at this World Cup. But just to mention, India are the fourth slowest side when it comes to the first 10 overs of a one-day international. So they don't mind going easy at for the first 10 because they have the batting prowess to go deep into the innings and almost double their score after the 35th or the 32nd over.
Yeah, and they're good with that, like you said, because they try and see off that new ball. अगर ball swing कर रही है तो वो wait करते हैं कि थोड़ी सी उस पे shine हटे. उसके बाद जो है regular shots अपने खेलना शुरू करेंगे. The runs will come on these tracks. The grounds are really well made here. Small boundaries, really fast outfields. So the runs will come, and they know that the early few overs, 4 or 5, are where the ball swings even slightly, and that's where they need to take advantage of their patience. And you see the crowd is in today.
Great representation always in England. There's a bunch of Pakistanis in, a bunch of Sarkhil's relatives that have flown in from Manchester and its suburbs. Obviously, India represented well everywhere that they travel, but I think there's going to be enough noise from the Pakistanis in the crowd today at Manchester to keep this 11 going. And we saw a bunch of people. Obviously, everybody wants to jump onto the India-Pakistan bandwagon, and I noticed that everybody's a cricket analyst when it comes to this fixture specifically. But it's going to take more than something of the average nature of cricket that we've seen Pakistan play in the recent years, so to beat this exquisite Indian side. As Hassan Ali will share the new ball with Mohammad Amir. This is
देखो, एक तो तुम ये इंडियन साइड के लिए इतने सुपरलेटिव्स यूज करते हो और हमारी साइड के लिए मतलब हाँ बस खेल रहे हैं ये वो terrific, मतलब what is this?
I really want to stay away from using words like mercurial about Pakistan because the fact is that they've been
you don't have to praise them for what they are.
Consistently poor.
No, they haven't been.
They've
been mercurial.
5-0 against Australia, 4-0 against England. You're in your fifth game of the World Cup. We don't know what our starting 11 should look like. Hassan Ali opening the new ball. I'm not even sure if this is a good decision, as there was almost a cotton bowl chance there, making me eat my words, because he's usually been your first change, second change bowler. Coming in with opening the new ball, we saw against the Windies, he wasn't that effective either, although he is slightly faster than Mohammad Amir with the new ball.
Yeah, they're just looking to exploit the conditions. Like we've said, it's overcast, it's been raining, and there might be something in the wicket here. So Hassan Ali is the right choice in that aspect. However, with two right-handers at the crease, Imad Wasim might just be the first change.
Oh, beautiful delivery from Hassan Ali, shaping into the right-hander, gets the inside edge, goes down to fine leg for the first runs for India, but Pakistan won't mind that at all, just misses the middle stump. It'll go down for 4. Hassan Ali, I think that's a great sign for him with the new ball. Didn't create many chances against the Windies, but it looks good today.
Yeah, just zipped off the wicket, cut Rohit Sharma in half there. Inside edge goes past the stumps, and Sharma didn't know too much about that delivery or too much about that 4, but India are off the mark, 4 runs.
4 for no loss now. Third ball of the second over.
Yeah, just a bit of nip off the wicket there. You saw that, the scrambled seam there, just getting a bit of movement for Hassan.
Hassan Ali this time exploring that corridor of uncertainty for the Indian batsman outside of off stump on the back foot and defended by Rohit Sharma. It's 4 for no loss after 1.4. What do you make of the decision to have your fellow Islamabadian Shadab Khan into the side?
Oh, it's a great decision. I think he was the X factor in that game against England. His fielding, his bowling, and even his batting are what Pakistan need. He is the actual all-rounder for Pakistan, and he'll be effective against a lot of right-handers in the Indian side today. And we've seen Kohli struggle against leg spin of late, so we need something
the
from
IPL.
Shadab.
Hassan Ali this time, beautiful delivery into the right-hander, but this time it's flicked away from Rohit Sharma. He's so strong on the leg side. It's a vacant deep fine leg, but the fine leg will come around and collect, so it'll be 2 comfortable runs for Rohit Sharma. First-time listener Ramsha Fatima, was also married to our producer Sarfaraz, is asking him to pick up his phone, so please do so. But if you are like her and are a first-time listener, make sure you subscribe to us on YouTube. Follow us on Twitter at Change of Pace 414. You can follow us on Twitch as well, Change of Pace Live. Sarkhil is being kind enough to handle our Instagram at Change of Pace Live, but we're not responsible for the content that comes out there. One of the bigger grounds of this World Cup, the straight boundary is almost 80 to 81 meters here at Old Trafford. Another delivery, but that's straying away in line from Hassan Ali. This time escorted down to the deep square leg boundary where it'll be collected, but India will come back for a third.
Yeah,
running.
just a bit too straight right now, Hassan Ali. And if he wants that ball to come back in, he needs to start outside the off stump. He's just straying on that middle and leg line. So easy pickings for Rohit Sharma. 9 runs off that over after a maiden from Amir. And that's what we were saying. He needs to create pressure from the other side. Hassan Ali or Imad or Wahab, whoever's there, they need to help out Amir and keep the run rate down in the beginning. We know that Rohit Sharma has an excellent record once he crosses, 25, 30 run mark. He's averaging over 60 runs after he crosses 30, which means he's, bound to get 100. So you need to get him early on and get the Indian middle order out there. They're untested. They haven't batted too much, and there are some weak links in there. So Pakistan needs to get those early wickets.
And not just in terms of the runs, but in terms of the time they're at the crease. Because if these gentlemen are out here after the end of the 10 overs, then I think Pakistan are going to be facing an uphill battle, especially if the skies clear up. But speaking of games within games, Mohammad Amir versus Rohit Sharma for the first time at this World Cup. These two have been going at each other for a while now. As Rohit Sharma didn't really know much about that. Tried to move his bat out of the way, gets a bottom edge, and it bounces to Sarfraz Ahmed.
See, and that's the line and that's the length, because you see he's a bit uncertain, doesn't know if the ball's coming back in or if it's just angling away, and this time it wasn't coming back in. He was playing for that line inside, and the ball just hits the bottom of that bat, goes to Sarfraz, and that's what we need right now, just back of a length, just keeping it tight. Mohammad Amir right now is, again, the key. We can't say that enough.
Yeah, 1.1 overs, no run given. Again, he's been economical at the start of this innings, as Rohit Sharma is probably just going to try to see him off here. Batting outside of his crease is Rohit. Short ball. That's a good delivery from Amir, because he saw him just step out, Rohit. And he's a great hooker of the cricket ball. But
glad you completed that sentence.
Yeah, that was intended. 9 for no loss, 2.2 overs gone. Mohammad Amir looks pumped, and Rohit Sharma.
Yeah, it was a bit sharper from Amir there on that bumper. It just went over his head, and he was looking for a wide there, Rohit Sharma, but just a bit quicker there from Amir. 85 miles per hour. He's not lightning fast anymore, but he's just pushing the pace.
Cheeky little smile from Rohit. He knows what he's dealing with. He's dealing with the world's best here. Mohammad Amir again steaming into Rohit Sharma. This time a bit of a good length delivery outside of off. Rohit wants nothing to do with that. It'll be another dot delivery, 9 for no loss after 2.3.
Decent bounce on that wicket so far. You can see those length balls traveling almost chest height to Sarfraz. So Pakistan might be looking to some short balling early on. If the bounce is there.
Yeah, barring Wahab Riaz, that bouncer from Amir is one of the few good ones that we've seen for the Pakistani bowlers at this tournament. It was well directed in terms of the line as well, because sometimes it's just too far down the leg side, or it gives room for an uppercut shot down a third man as well. But Amir, perfect on the money there. N. Yacht joining us. Hello, guys. And Wise is also joining us. He's quick to jump onto the spin bandwagon. He's asking, when should spin be introduced? I think we've got a little bit to go before that happens.
Is that a warning for Amir early on?
I don't think he's he's fine so far.
Yeah. Oh wow, he's really far down the track there when he steps on. So good call from the ump.
That's a interesting question. I think right now the fast bowlers are doing their job pretty well. So we're doing.
Yeah, it's the third over, and like we said, it's overcast conditions, so they want to exploit that. And if there's some swing about, you need the fast bowlers up early on, because if the wicket is flat or otherwise, and it's a fast outfield, Pakistan might be looking to leak some runs. So you utilize the fast bowlers right now, and if needed, you have Imad Wasim to come in against the right-handers. Yeah.
Bruce Oxenford, the veteran umpire, and it's 93rd.
Ray Erasmus on the other side.
Yeah, 93rd one international, calling Amir for those feet on the batting track as KL Rahul shoulders arms to that one. Another dot delivery. It's been a good start for Mohammad Amir. 1.5 overs, just the one run given. A bit of a replay of Mohammad Amir in the danger zone from that delivery earlier on. You could see that the bouncer took a toll on him. I mean, it was an effort delivery from him.
Yeah, you could see that there. He really wandered on at the last second. He was almost at the batsman's face when he did that. So the umpire's trying to explain the same thing to Sarfraz, that just keep him away from that danger area.
Yeah, Sarfraz looks in good spirits today. That's good to see, because he usually cuts a very upset figure behind the stumps. Again, poor line from Amir. This time onto the pads. Rahul's not going to have any trouble with that. Just played away onto the leg side for a quick single. At the bottom of the third over, India 11 for no loss. Pakistan have bowled a few good deliveries, but I have to say they haven't been consistently asking questions of the Indian batsmen. They could be doing slightly better here. Anuj has joined the chat room.
I thought it was Anuj.
I'm pretty sure it's Anuj.
Can we get a confirmation of that?
I guess we'll ask him. Let us know, man.
Is it Anuj or Anuj?
I don't know. I'm just hoping it's Anuj.
Yo, it's Anuj.
11 for no loss after 3. Ahmed Hassan's just been in Islamabad for too long. He's lost all sense of diplomacy, as has Islamabad.
He was supposed to gain some,
There's a
but
story
yeah,
there.
not happening.
11 for no loss. After 3 overs, Hassan Ali will continue here. His first over was a bit wavered on the leg side, but he did manage to produce that inside edge off of Rohit's fat bat.
Fair distance, the first slip, 23 meters. Hassan Ali comes in again. This time he strays down the leg side, clipped off the pads by Rahul. They'll pick up an easy single down to fine leg.
12 for no loss after 3.1. Rohit again keeping up that strike rate, 10 off 10, despite the 4 of those ones coming off an inside edge. Right after this, we're going to have the world's number 1 batsman come in, Virat Kohli. That's going to be an interesting contest. Where do you think Vijay Shankar is going to bat today, at number 4?
I think he might be coming in a bit lower than number 4. They might just promote Kedar Yadav up the order. But yeah, if he's come in as a replacement for Rahul, then number 4.
Good delivery from Hassan Ali, this time a bit full, and Rohit Sharma gets behind it confidently for a dot ball.
Yeah, Pakistan need to get the batsmen driving a bit. You know, we've seen everything on the pads or down the leg side. They're picking up easy singles and doubles, but you need them to play outside the off stump. That's where the field is. You have 2 slips in. You need to get the ball to move away just a bit, and get the batsmen a bit uncertain with the line and the lengths right now. But Pakistan so far have been fairly predictable.
Moskid Wise saying, glad to have you guys back. We're glad to be on. It's our first time covering an India-Pakistan game, and we're hoping
Straight drive beats the mid-off fielder, and that's going to run away for 4. Rohit Sharma with a classy off drive.
Yeah, the first good shot of an Indian batsman from an Indian batsman today. The man at mid-off had no chance of a flailing dive. It'll be 16 for no loss after 3.3. The Indians are settling in a bit. It's a shot of confidence, that.
Yeah, it was a full delivery, and Rohit Sharma just easily drove that away. A diving effort from Wahab Riaz, but just falls over the ball. 4 runs, and that's the first boundary or the second boundary, actually?
No, the inside edge was a boundary.
Yeah, that
too.
was the first boundary, and this is the first controlled boundary of the innings for the Indians.
Brody 1892 is asking, is he really the number 1 batsman if you can't perform against the number 1 bowler, Amr? Amr is nowhere close to being the number 1 bowler in the world at the moment. He's on great form at the World Cup, but I think Jasprit Bumrah is the best.
Number 1 in our hearts.
Number 1 in our hearts, yes. Hassan Ali outside off, and that's the line that Ahmed Hassan was just talking about. It makes Rohit cut, and he misses it completely. But those are the questions that the Pakistani bowlers have to keep asking here on the stumps and on the pads. Is just not going to cut it.
Yeah, just first ball with a bit of width here, and the ball moving away off the wicket. Rohit Sharma was looking to go hard at that delivery and gets beaten by the pace and the movement, and that's a miss, but a good sign for Pakistan.
And Brody 1892 about Kohli's prowess against Amr. I mean, he did manage to negotiate that iffy innings that India were playing in that very low-scoring Asia Cup match. This time, Hassan Ali resolves to bowl it straight to the
but
stumps.
He personally regards Mohammad Amir as the most dangerous bowler that he's faced, and the bowler that he least likes to face. So.
And vice versa, because Amr said he thinks Kohli's the best batsman in the world.
Yeah, he's the most complete batsman. He can drive, he can pull, he can do everything except sweep. So he's the kind of batsman who's not getting 4100s without nothing.
Art Vandelay 64. Why did they choose to bowl first? Is that a good decision? There doesn't seem to be much on the wicket, but there is overcast conditions, and with the Pakistani fast bowling, I think that'll probably be of assistance if they manage to get wickets in the first 10. The other side of it is that if the Indian bowling attack got overcast conditions to play around with, it would have been dangerous too. This is an inside edge from Rohit Sharma. A few shots from him have not looked confident. Just crashes onto his pads. It'll be another dot delivery. 4 overs gone. India is 16 for no loss. The game is in the balance, though. Pakistani bowlers asking questions occasionally. Brody 1892 jumping to conclusions. He's saying Babar's already a better batsman than Kohli. I think he has
100%.
some ways to go
100%.
for that to happen, though.
100%. 100.
As you can see, we're a very unbiased cast here.
आपने मेरी वर्ल्ड 11 देखी थी वो कंबाइंड इंडिया पाकिस्तान 11
शुक्र है आपने
मैंने पोस्ट की किसने देखी थी उसके अंदर सिर्फ एक इंडियन बैट्समैन है दैट कैन मेक द कट
और वो भी राहुल द्रविड़
और वो भी पर्ची सिलेक्शन थी वो मैं एक्सप्लेन कर चुका हूं
यार वैसे अगर आप सुन रहे हैं हमें तो आप
ये फ्लैट ट्रैक बुलीज हैं ये तेंदुलकर कोहली शोली मतलब कहां खेलते रहे कोहली ने पाकिस्तान के खिलाफ कितनी सेंचुरीज बनाई हैं
I think he has 3 or 4
एक या डेढ़
outside off it's well left alone by KL Rahul 2 off 10 Rahul's a bit of finding himself in a shell here but he hasn't been lucky enough to get an inside edge like Rohit Sharma 16 for no loss after 4.1 Amr's going to continue here. It's also important that he only has 10 overs to play with, so the quota for him has to be managed wisely. I thought Sarfraz was phenomenal versus Australia, bringing him in at the perfect time to get away, to break a couple partnerships.
Yeah, and Amr's been pretty good with the old ball as well. He's been bowling those cutters and those slower deliveries, picking up wickets there. He picked up a 5-wicket haul in the last match, his first ever in ODI cricket. So a lot of expectations from him. And again, he comes in to KL Rahul.
Short delivery, it's hooked in the air, but there's no man at deep square, so it should bobble all the way down for a boundary. I'm not sure why you would bowl a bouncer without a deep square leg in place.
Well, there is a fine leg, so he's taking that chance that it might go fine. There's no one there at square leg or mid wicket, and Rahul was in control of that shot. He gets 4 runs for that.
Kind of breaks the shackles for him though, because he was falling into the abyss in terms of the strike rate. He was already 2 off 10, but that boundary will lead to some relief for him.
And like we've said, the deliveries have just been angling away from the right-handers by the left-arm bowler, and they don't want to drive too much right now. There's a bit of bounce in the wicket, and they're not looking to chance their arms against that. So when you get the short deliveries, go for it.
Armour steaming in again, this time outside off inside edge. It's completely missed the stumps. Somehow, Rahul's gonna live to face another Pakistan delivery.
That was mighty close. That's a 3rd one this innings, and the Indian batsmen have been lucky. You can see some analysis here of that last Champions Trophy. You can see Mohammad Amir's deliveries tailing back into the right-handers and that LBW to Rohit Sharma. Not getting the same here today, but I think he's just going a bit wider of the crease.
Yeah, he's just trying to create that same effect, but again, the natural swing is not going to be available on this track, even though the conditions will help. By the way, अगर आज इंडिया हारता है तो एक वजह आमिर भी हो सकती है, but दूसरी वजह ये भी हो सकती है कि रणवीर सिंह is here to see the game.
मैंने देखा उसने तस्वीरें भी ली हैं
और full मतलब उस बंदे की negative energy होती है. Outside off, that's going to be left alone by Rahul.
You know, he's playing Kapil Dev in an upcoming movie.
अच्छा?
Yeah, he's
Kapil Dev यार इतना अच्छा
about 1983. So there's a whole thing going on with
इतना अच्छा cricketer और इतना चुस actor.
क्या मतलब चुस actor?
He's horrible, man.
उसने शर्ट उतारनी है, कपिल पाजी के फैंस जो हैं वो दौड़ते दौड़ते आएंगे.
Kapil Paji was a class, I think one of the best Indian cricketers, and also a great personality. मुझे अभी I was having a conversation with an older Pakistan cricket fan, and he was saying कि रणजी ट्रॉफी में पंजाब की टीम के वक्त कपिल देव ने एक्चुअली मुश्ताक को ड्राफ्ट करने की कोशिश की थी.
हाँ मतलब he's always been a supporter of Pakistan cricket, and he's wanted ties between the two sides. He was one of the leaders of that ICL, and you can see how big part Pakistan played in that. So
Lahore Badshahs, the greatest IPL team ever.
The greatest T20 team
ever. 20 for no. It was basically the Pakistan time. Exactly. 20 for no loss after 4.4. Amir.
I think he got warned again, and that might be a reason that he goes off the bowling.
Yeah, just there's a comment about this too. It's about Art Mandalay 64 asking what the umpire is saying to Amir. We'll get to that after this delivery.
Can I just comment on that great username, Art Vandalay?
I don't know what the story there is.
That's from Seinfeld, and that is excellent.
Okay. Art Vandalay, you've been approved here by one of the Change of Pace members. Well, the umpire, he's talking about Amir running onto the danger zone, which is where the area where the ball should pitch.
But danger zone में आ भी कहाँ रहा है, उसके मुंह पे आके खड़ा हो जाता है बीच विकेट में, मतलब ये कोई
गलत है,
मजाक थोड़ी
बहुत गलत है जो वो कर रहा है.
Usually you fall away from the wicket and you follow through, and he's like मतलब ये अपने एंड पे भी डेंजर जोन में नहीं है, दूसरे एंड पे डेंजर जोन में जा रहा है.
Art Vandalay also telling us that Shoaib Akhtar, oh, beautiful delivery, a bit of a change of pace there, slow delivery from Amir, outside of off and left alone by KL Rahul.
Yeah, he's been bowling those cutters really well. Again, you can see that the ball stayed a bit low there.
Just a quick one about Shoaib saying the batting would be better. We don't really take Shoaib Akhtar as a decent cricket analyst on this show. He's pretty passionate and pretty flailing of emotions. Just need to tone those down and actually look at the game for what it is. I think he was a great bowler, but he's as good as a bowler as he's bad as an analyst. Barati 1892, choose bad teams to play against or good teams when they're rebuilding the side. Okay, so he's talking about how India basically tailor-make their schedule to make their records look good. They've been accused of that in the past, but I don't think Kohli's excellence is in doubt. He's played well in England and Australia. Now Hassan Ali for his third over. This time a quicker one into the right-hander, played away, 2 point for no run.
That's a better line and better length from Hassan Ali, just keeping it on that off stump, and Rohit Sharma wasn't sure what he wanted to play there, trying to dab it away for a single, but it didn't come off the bat properly.
Shamir Sheikh on YouTube, a good friend of Ahmed Hassan and Sarkhails, tuned in from 36,000 feet. Let's see how long this lasts. Well, I hope it lasts longer than your flight. 20 for no loss after 5.1. Good delivery again from Hassan. Back of the length is played away onto the leg side for a single. 21 for no loss. The Indians are settling in here. Again, the Pakistanis have bowled well, but if it doesn't mean that they're not going to get wickets, there's not going to be any point of it. You saw Stark and Cummins do this against the Indians as well. They bowled well. They explored the right channels. There was a few chances that they could have taken, but once you let them bat 10 to 15 overs, it's curtains for the bowling side.
Yeah, the last couple of games we've seen one thing. It's that in the 35th to 50th over, the ball is swinging just a bit more with the old ball, and both sides.
A little bit of
Australia, Sri
sandpaper
Lanka,
action, you think?
And even Pakistan, were able to pull back their opponents. So it might be something that Pakistan are looking at again today, even though the conditions aren't as dry as they were in the other grounds. But Pakistan might be looking to exploit that.
Hassan, short ball on the offside. It's played well by Rahul comfortably. There is a man at deep mid-wicket, Fakhar Zaman, with his bright green shoes and a wayward throw.
And that giant forehead.
Oh, yes. That's going to come in handy later against Jasprit Bumrah.
बुमराह के उसमें बॉल खाता रहे कोई मसला नहीं है.
यार
They did one
अगर
against
आपने
Pakistan.
आपने PCB, by the way, the PCB has improved their media game big time.
Shout out PCB.
Shout out to PCB and their media wing. But that hashtag, oh my god, that was
We
absolutely.
have, we will
यार
what?
कितने अच्छे hashtag बन सकते थे और आपने we have we will पता नहीं, it's I don't know. It's
पूरा
just
सेंटेंस लिख देते.
just मतलब we have we
We
will.
have won World Cup. We will win World Cup.
Outside off, crashed away,
Oh!
and it beats a flailing man at cover, but it will go down to the boundary for 4. It was Upish Imam Al-Haq making that dive look extremely good because he wanted to become a male model. It'll be 4 runs for Rohit Sharma, 26 for no loss after 5.4. Hassan Ali going for a few with this over.
He always looks pretty with those dives, but never really holds on to anything. You can see here with on offer for Rohit Sharma.
Oh, he got
rolled
awfully
that
close to
officially.
that.
And a good effort from Imam Al-Haq, just a bit too far away from him and a bit too quick. If he held on to that, that would have been spectacular.
Banger 4.456 is saying वीडियो भी दिखा दे भाई. भैया तुमने किस चीज़ की वीडियो देख रही है? मैच की वीडियो हमने दिखाई तो स्ट्रीम बंद हो जाएगी. कोई हमारा भी लिहाज रखा करो.
यार वैसे मैंने सुना था कि कुछ इंडियन कमेंटेटर्स और इंडियन एक्स क्रिकेटर्स जो हैं वो इस मैच को बॉयकॉट करने की बात कर रहे थे.
हाँ, आज तो वापस आ गए
और
सब
आज
अपने
वो सब
अपने
अपने चेंज ऑफ पेस को जो है वो ऑन करके बैठे हुए हैं. मतलब ये खुला तजाद नहीं.
यार देखें जो इस तरह के लोग होते हैं ना, they just fall where the pendulum swings. 26 for no loss after 5.5. Surfraz now going back to his usual tense face. The run rate is about
constantly tense face रहता है उसका. मतलब
true.
Constipated एक उसका face है, मतलब that's his look.
Run rate of 4.46. Rohit is 19 off 19. Rahul is 7 off 16. Hassan Ali, good length delivery in the air. This should be the first 6 of the innings for the Indians. It'll go all the way again. You cannot bowl back at the length of Rohit Sharma. He's one of the best players of the leg side. Half a dozen for India, 32 for no loss after 6 overs. That run rate looking healthy now too.
Wow.
Yeah, just slightly short.
What a player. Played it very late.
Yeah, slightly back of a length there from Hassan Ali, and Rohit Sharma just sat back and pulled that away for an easy 6. There was a fielder at square leg, but he hit it a bit towards mid-wicket, and that's the first maximum of this innings. Rohit Sharma is looking decent so far. He's been in good nick, and I think he's looking to score big against Pakistan today. He's scored some decent innings against the Pakistani side before, and we're looking at getting him out early, but so far he's gotten the better of the bowlers.
32 for no loss. Muhammad Amir continuing here.
Yeah, very economical. Only 6 runs off his 3, but he's strayed into that danger zone twice so far.
One
So
more and
you'll
he's
be
out,
looking
isn't
to- Yeah,
he?
you'll be looking to go wide of the crease here, not follow through.
Outside off, left alone by
Might
KL
be
Rahul.
wide.
What happens if it's 3 warnings?
Then he can't be bowling. He'll be taken off
For the entire innings.
Yeah, that's it for him.
That is going to be the final nail in Pakistan's coffin if that happens.
We've seen that happen quite a bit to Pakistani bowlers of late. I remember Wahab Riaz in a couple of test matches was taken off against England and Australia here in the UAE because he was straying into that danger zone. So Pakistan just need to be wary of that.
Yeah, that's a good point. What do you make of this Pantone kit that Pakistan have put together?
I really like the kit actually. I think it looks great in person as well.
Ooh, outside off, left alone by KL Rahul.
I'm not a big fan of that Indian kit. I think they have this weird, I don't know, change in the blue between the front and the back.
Yeah, but the main blue is still the same.
But वो armpits के पास ऐसा लगता है कि मतलब sweat stains आए हुए हैं. I don't understand what is
Yeah.
this designing.
I mean, yeah, but what I really like about the Indian branding is that they're consistent to their royal blue color, and all their kits revolve around that. So it
Yeah,
just
fine. We have
creates
green as well.
Yeah, but we like हमारा green हर दफा
We're
change होता है.
dynamic. It's a mercurial green.
Our kits look like a bag of Skittles, man. Don't even get me started. Just
बारिश
regular
में तो आगे
delivery.
बढ़ेंगे. We need to win this match.
This is dab down to third man for a single.
नमाज करवा दो मस्जिद में आज.
3 deliveries of this over gone, just a single coming off of it. Rohit Sharma is going to be back on strike. Muhammad Amir still has a smile on his face, so I think there's still enough in this for him to get a wicket. And I think even if they get a couple now,
Yeah, I
it'd be
think
good.
Wahab Riaz is going to come in from the other side. Hassan Ali hasn't been really good so far, and they might be looking to hustle them with some pace from the other end. You can see Mohamed Amir's 5-wicket haul in that last match. Had an excellent Yorker to Alex Carey, and then a lot of slower deliveries, picked up a lot of catches in the outfield. And he's gone to that slower delivery early on again. Here is to Rohit Sharma.
Full delivery this time outside of off. It's just a beautiful run single by the Indians and a good fielding effort. Good cricket all round this time around. Shadab Khan, we missed him desperately.
And you can see
in the
that
field.
energy that he brings onto the field, even though that wasn't a run out. But, just the fact that he's hitting the stumps
Oh,
and
yeah.
herring in from
You get to
from
see the
point
LEDs
region.
open, and again, the Indians are really good at taking those quick singles, specifically Kohli and Dhoni. But you can see that being passed on to the likes of Rohit Sharma, who's amongst the chunkier cricketers around the international circuit right now.
Yeah, he's not the fastest, but he does pick up the singles and the doubles, and he likes to rotate the strike. But at the same time, he is the highest six hitter since the last World Cup.
Yeah.
He's gone maximum 200 plus
Yeah,
times.
playing in
so-
India also helps that, but
sure.
no doubt he's prolific, and he has the most 200s in the one-day international as well. Good delivery from Amr again, and an inspired fielding position too. There's a short leg, or a short fine leg, to be honest, that fielded that away, that
It's
inside
the
edge.
fourth inside edge of this innings, and you can see he's megged himself there. Scrambled seam again from Mohamed Amir, just a bit of shape back into the right-handed batsman. He's a bit tentative on the front foot there, KL Rahul.
What do you make of that short fine leg?
Oh, you need that if you're looking to maybe bowl towards the offside, then it's fine to bring that guy up.
Maybe
And
a
he's-
slow fine, maybe
you
a
can
slow
see he's-
bouncer too.
No, and the thing is, he's going for that short delivery because he's got a square leg in
स्क्वायर
place.
लेग और वो पहले नहीं था वो
नहीं
जो
था।
पिछला छक्का लगा या चौका सॉरी जो लगा था राहुल की तरफ से
Yep.
उस में short leg होता there would have been a wicket well outside off, and Sarfraz doesn't get to that, and they run a by here. The Indians, poor keeping from the Pakistani captain, and a lot of people are have their eyes on him already about some poor leadership decisions and a poor squad choice for the playing 11 versus Australia. He's really going to have to be at his 110%. A few of them even questioned his running ability, his batting abilities, about him putting Shaheen Afridi on strike after Wahab Riaz and Mohamed Amir had lost their wickets
Yeah,
against.
but honestly, that if you're blaming him for the loss for that single, then that's just outrageous. The thing is, he hasn't been batting too well. His keeping's been a bit questionable as well. And yes, decision making. So he does have a lot to prove here. But I wouldn't blame that loss on him for that single. That's ridiculous.
Oh no, that we lost that game far before even Wahab came into
Yeah,
bat.
absolutely.
Mohamed Hafiz giving his wicket away to a full toss. Shoaib Malik didn't show any of his
I mean,
seniority.
he got a decent delivery, but yeah, still, that match wasn't on Sarfaraz. But in other aspects of the game, he has been weak. And there he is. Wahab Riaz is coming on from the James Anderson end. He's going to be changing for Hassan Ali. And we're expecting him to rush the batsman with those short deliveries that he's so good at.
Wahab's going to start off with a poor delivery on the pads. It's easily escorted down a fine leg where Fakhr Zaman will field it away. 360 turn from him at fine leg. It'll just be a single though. Dramatic in the field, but again, Wahab is the quickest Pakistani bowler and one of the quickest of the World Cup. I think only one other bowler is quicker than him.
Yeah, I
at
think
this
Mitchell
cup.
Stark and
Yeah.
Jofra Archer have clocked the gun at
148 is what Wahab hit in the last game.
I thought he went higher. I thought overall he's been higher, or somewhere around 149,
Okay.
150 mark. But
Okay.
Jofra Archer and Mitchell Stark have been 153, 154. So
Yeah, what a bewildering fine Archer has been. A good length delivery for Sharma. That's his bread and butter as he just swivels away, plays it down to square leg for a quick single. 37 for no loss are the Indians now.
yeah, but what
After
I'm seeing so
7.2.
far off this wicket is that scrambled seam and those cutters are going to come in handy. And Pakistan might be looking for those deliveries as the wicket-taking deliveries. Just hustle them with some pace and then change it up. Maybe get them driving and try and get those fielders in play. So far, India have been in decent control. 9 off 22 for Rahul. He's the weak link between these two, but he's letting Rohit Sharma take most of the strike.
Sanjay Manjrekar and Wasim Akram on commentary right now, which is why you're listening to us instead. That's a dot delivery.
यार वैसे honestly वसीम भाई जितना गंदा कमेंटेटर
नहीं, वसीम भाई थर्ड मैन पे बहुत अच्छे हैं.
थर्ड मैन पे क्योंकि उनको 1.5 सेकंड के लिए लाते हैं.
नहीं नहीं
वो कहते हैं जी
देखो,
बॉल करा रहे हैं ये बस.
third man पे Wasim Akram is really, and Waqar Yunus both, when they talk about like fast bowling analytics, I think they're pretty good.
See, the thing is, I think Waqar is a better media personality overall. I think he's just gotten more used to that role as a commentator,
हाँ.
so he provides more insight. But Wasim bhai just, I don't know, looks
मतलब
like a fish out of
वकार भाई
water.
तो वैसे ही ऑस्ट्रेलियन है तो नेचुरल है उनकी
Straya.
Wahab Riaz short delivery, good length delivery outside of off. He's just dabbed down to third man between the vacant area of slip and point. Oh my God, Ronaldo is back in the side today. Ahmad Wasim, and number 7 for the Pakistan side. What do you feel about that?
Yeah, I think it's a good change. I think they needed to bring him in. Asif Ali hasn't been batting too well, and even Shoaib Malik. So Imad Wasim, even more than his spin, he might be looked at as a batsman. You know, someone who can come in lower down the order and strike some big runs. He's got a decent record in England. He's got a decent record this year. You know, he's averaging over 40 plus. So Pakistan might be looking at him with the bat. Here comes Wahab again. A good length delivery played nicely.
At this time
by Rohit
slightly
Sharma.
fuller, and Rohit Sharma just defensive back. A lot of respect shown by the Indian batsmen to the Pakistani bowlers. But I said at the start of this game that they're not going to mind playing at a measly run rate until the 15th over, because once they're set, they have enough firepower in the tank. The middle order, you said it hasn't been tested, and it hasn't for the longer periods of the game. But they're well suited to play 10 overs. Those batsmen, they can come in and score quick 50s. Hardik Pandya, Mahendra Singh Dhoni, Kedar Yadav, they all have that in there. Short delivery, but poor line. It just beats the man at short fine leg. It'll go for 4, but there was definitely a plan on for the Pakistanis there. It just evaded the man at short fine leg over his head, down to the boundary for 4. 42 for no loss of the Indians
Short
now.
wide, hammered, and that's gone for 4. Wow, what a player this guy is.
Yeah, that just beat the short fine leg fielder. There was a jumping effort there, but just too high. I think Pakistan were looking at that delivery. Maybe just have Rohit Sharma tuck it down the leg side, and that's exactly what he did. But just evaded the fielder. And the thing is, with the middle order, they're spin bullies, right? So Pakistan, with 2 spinners in the lineup, and maybe 3, in fact, with Mohammad Hafiz out there, the Indian batsmen will be looking to capitalize against that. What I've seen so far, again, with those slower deliveries, is that the ball is moving off the wicket. So maybe the spinners will get some turn, some purchase. But interesting to see, Imad Wasim is coming into the attack right now.
Right-hander.
There are 2 right-handers out there, and this is where he thrives.
Looking
Maybe
thick.
a quick wicket from him. Yeah,
Looking
he's
thick,
looking
Imad.
thick. He's got that new haircut. Boy, jo hai full on ho ke aaya. Visited his hometown.
I know you've always been a big fan of Imad, so to be the next captain of Pakistan. I mean, I don't know if you're live shit posting or you actually mean it, but
I'm in love with the shape of
he's
you.
on.
We push and pull like a magnet.
This is his first ever World Cup game.
Look, I'm not a big fan of Imad Wasim, but I think he is the greatest Wasim to ever play for Pakistan. But
See, this is why we have Khwaja in the studios instead of Ahmed Hassan.
But
Because he
मैं
comes out
3
with
साल
this.
से ही कह रहा हूँ कि अगर सरफराज जाएगा तो इमाद वसीम ही आएगा.
Yeah, Imam, Babar, they're all in contention here. That's going to be a Y to start off with from Imad Wasim. A poor start to his
Babar
World
Azam
Cup.
doesn't show the leadership abilities that you've seen other
Yeah, he's
players
a bit
in
of a
Pakistan.
Sachin type personality. Quiet, gets the
He's
job
a bit
done.
laid back, and he likes to bat. You know, don't put that added pressure on him. Maybe someone
a good
like
point.
Imad can take this up because he doesn't offer too much else.
Yeah, he's got enough pressure on him as being the best batsman in the Pakistani
Seems
side.
like the way that Pakistan picked their captains. You know, just someone who doesn't do jack all, but you know, is a captain.
Yeah,
That Darren
that's your
Sand-
only job.
That
That's
Darren
your
Sand-
only-
exactly. That
Don't-
Darren
you're not
Sand
here
way.
for the cricket. You're
Yeah,
here to just
exactly.
captain the side, go out, do some great press conferences. To be honest, those turn out to be mediocre from us too.
Yeah,
Scoring onto the pads here, Imad Wasim for the 3rd consecutive delivery.
Leak some voice notes, get them going. Yeah.
Yeah, played away onto the leg side for his single. Speaking of voice notes,
Whoa. तो मैं भी आया इमाद वसीम से.
no, actually I won't get into this. I promised myself I wouldn't get into this.
आया इमाद वसीम
No,
से.
Imad Wasim se nahi aaya.
Seem like the type.
44 for no loss. नहीं वो 2 नंबर नोट है.
Kevin Neville, कौन सा है?
8.2 यार 8.2 after 4.4 played away
यार,
to
तुम्हें
square
भी-
leg single. भाई please
यार क्या हो गया, मैं सिर्फ पूछ रहा हूँ.
accountability bureau हमारे पीछे भी लग जाएगा तुम.
उनकी खुद की अकाउंटेबिलिटी नहीं है, हमारे पीछे क्या लगेंगे? अनलेस कि आपके कोई असासे हैं जो आपने डिक्लेयर नहीं किए.
ये है फिल्मिस्तान on YouTube. ख्वाजा यार बहुत दिल डूब रहा है. Izzy bro, आज Twitter has banned me. Cannot retweet, like, etc. for 12 hours. फारिक टट्टे ने रिपोर्ट किया. Well, we're not going to report you, so you can always come here and
post
shitpost.
on YouTube. We welcome it.
I guess that's I'm just looking at producer Fraz and letting him know that's I guess going to be another one of our added values, that if you're banned on Twitter, you can always come and say racist things on Change of Pace.
We don't advocate for it.
45 for no loss after 8.5. Imad Wasim, pretty poor over to start off with. No questions asked. Gotta get over. Maybe he's just put in to change ends.
No, I think he's just trying to find the right length and line right now. He's just getting onto that middle and leg step line. He just needs to start a bit outside the off stump, and that's what he's good at. Brings the ball back into the right
Arsalan
hand.
Farid is nominating Shadab Khan as captain after Safraz. I don't think that's going to be a bad decision either. Another delivery on the leg side.
Yeah.
Imad Wasim has been awful in his first over. 4 runs coming off of it. India
शादाब खान
comfortably in
ready तो
control.
कर रहे हैं इस्लामाबाद यूनाइटेड को आपने देखा था
Vice
पिछले
captain,
season,
right?
yeah. No, and he was captain for quite a few matches
Well,
as well.
I mean, Islamabad has more captains than Sergio has a pair of Adidas, so it's not really.
how
too
many do you have?
much.
How many do you have, Sergio? Like 3?
I feel like he keeps
No,
buying
no.
NMDs every
No,
time I
like
see him. He
two.
keeps buying NMDs.
Yeah.
No, you don't have one. I see you with like a new
Islamabad has
pair-
like 2 captains.
I
at
see you
most.
with like a pair of new NMDs every time I see you.
Straight from Manchester.
Yeah. Yeah, bro. But point saying that they're not very consistent with their leadership, even though I think Mohamed Sami's done pretty well
Yeah,
for
that's
them.
fine. But look, if you're bringing in a guy who's 19 to be the next captain of your franchise, that's what Pakistan need as well. You know, lots of sides in the past have done this. You've seen this with New Zealand, seen this with South Africa.
Yep.
They brought in captains who were 18, 19 in a field of
Sri Lanka
really
too.
experienced players. Yeah, exactly.
Sri
So
Lanka
if you bring in someone early on, you know, you can have something long term.
Yeah.
And Shadab Khan looks like the kind of guy who just focuses on cricket. He loves talking about it. If you listen to his interviews, he's very focused. on
Sabrezo
that
wala
side.
interview.
Exactly. he's very focused on the game. You know, even in shitty interviews like that, he's
I have to say,
talking about what the game is.
I have to say, in the mountain, the huge pile of content that is cricket, at the bottom of it rests that Islamabad United
Yeah,
Sabrezo.
वाला पता नहीं बंदा
Sabrezo
कौन था
episode.
अजीब creepy सा एक उन्होंने
It
बंदा
was
बिठा लिया था interview
absolutely
देने के लिए,
horrible,
अल्लाह
I
माफ
have to
करे।
say. And I don't mind if you put us down there too, okay? Don't come at me with that shit. But Sabrezo is definitely worse.
Exactly, we're right above Sabroso.
Yeah, just slightly. We're all KNN's people here. Bouncer played away on the back foot by Rahul quickly into the leg
Yeah,
side,
that's
and I
a
think
big
they'll
ball.
come back for a couple runs. Oh, there's a run out chance gone!
the
he's
other
missed
side.
it! And he's wrong at the wrong end. Safraz Ahmed's pissed off, and so are we. Goodness gracious. For
किसने
fuck's
देखी थी
sake!
बॉल?
47 for an all loss.
Was it the big forehead guy?
Rohit Sharma had given his wicket away. KL Rahul is presented on a platter to Pakistan. And they just refused to take it. It should have been gone to the keeper's end.
it's the
Throw it at
green
the keeper's end.
shoes.
God damn it.
That big forehead prevented him from seeing the right end, and Fakhr Zaman.
Folks, it's all pointing to what is typically an India-Pakistan World Cup game.
तुम फौरन अपनी negativity लेके आ गए.
We're going to get screwed. We're gonna get screwed. 47 for no loss. Wahab Riaz coming in. If you don't drop catches on his deliveries, you can always miss a run out because it's Wahab Riaz bowling, and we make sure. Apt analysis, one of the best cricketing minds of our King of Pace arena. Damon XOT Wad is saying Pakistan is shit. That has to be one of the most critical sentences that I've ever come out with.
What's his Dominic's work?
I don't know what that username is, but
How do you pronounce that?
you must be one of the most phenomenal cricketing minds around to just come out and make that statement. That is absolutely trailblazing. Wahab Riaz, good length delivery on the patch, played away onto the leg side for a single.
सोच के लाया थे यार, वो सुबह से उठ के उसने सोचा था कि मैं कमेंट करूंगा.
भाई ये डायरेक्ट क्रिकेट इन्फो पे आर्टिकल होना चाहिए. उस्मान समीउद्दीन के बाद जो राइटर आए हैं वो डेमन एक्सफोर्ड आए हैं. पाकिस्तान इज शिट.
और बस मतलब
That's
उसका
it.
टाइटल भी होना चाहिए, बॉडी भी वही.
That's it. And the
Pakistan is
subheading.
shit, खत्म.
And the subheading in the tweet.
और hashtag Pakistan is shit.
Yeah. Arb75.
Is this Arnab?
I don't know, but he's coming in with some nicely Tanzia Guftagoo. He's saying, well, that's not peak at all. It is peak. It is peak. Smart Pants 777, love Pakistan from Bangladesh. We love you too, folks, and hope you guys do well in your future games. Maybe take some points out the top 4 so you can make some room for us, because you're not going to make it. Played away down to third man for a quick single. I do apologize. I actually really like Bangladesh cricket. My favorite non-Pakistani hundreds was actually Mohammad Ashraful's against Australia for the longest time. I thought it was a young Bangladeshi batsman with this oversized Bangladesh t-shirt that came out to bat against one of the best Australian attacks
2005, right?
of all time, and he went out to score 100.
Won that game for them, and then he was caught in that fixing scandal, so we won't talk
You
about
had to bring that up?
Yes, I did.
Okay.
Because यार हमने पहले भी कहा था कि सलमान बट के साथ किसने फिक्सिंग के बाद तस्वीर खिंचवाई है? मुसाद अफजल ने.
I just have a soft spot for the Ashrafuls and the Salman Butts and the. By the way, मैंने fixing से पहले खिंचवाई थी. It was an
ये कहते रहो मानता कोई नहीं.
It was an exhibition match in Jeddah that I drove 4 hours to go see.
2010, right after he got fixed because he couldn't play any other cricket.
No.
सलमान बट आया है और ये सब जानते बूझते भी जो है मुसाद अफजल ने तस्वीर खिंचवाई है उसके साथ.
Ahmed Hazef has been nice enough to say TV is on mute. आपकी commentary best है. एक ball पीछे चल रहा है, but still best. Yeah, apologies because we're using the interwebs to get to you. Hopefully we can be in the
But
stadium.
stream's not illegal.
The stream's not illegal, yeah. But maybe one day we'll be in the stadium coming to you live and getting rid of maybe putting Ramiz Raja in retirement. It's about time, don't you think, Rambo?
रमीज राजा ने जो YouTube पे गेम ऑन किया हुआ है
और
And
शोएब अख्तर ने
you know
भी
what's very interesting
ये
about
चाइनीज फॉलोअर्स हैं फेक फॉलोअर्स कहाँ से आ रहे हैं हमें क्यों नहीं मिल रहे
Acha, you know what the interesting thing about Ramiz Raja on oh, this is cut away, beautiful shot from Rohit Sharma. Not a Pakistani in the field has moved. That was an absolutely sublime cut shot
Trace a
behind
bullet.
the point. It's gone for 4. India now 53 for no loss. They've gone wicketless for the test. First 10 overs for Pakistan. That toss now looking down the barrel. That choice at the toss.
Wow! What a player. Played it very late.
Yeah, we were discussing this on the way here that if Pakistan did win the toss, what should they do? The wicket does look flat, but again, given those conditions in the sky, Pakistan were always expected to bowl first if they won the toss, and I think India would have done the same. But yeah, if you don't pick up those early wickets, then a flat track with a quick outfield is going to equal a lot of runs. India were in control of that first power play. If we look at that breakdown of the first 10 overs, India 53 without loss. Rohit Sharma 37 off 29, Rahul 14 off 31. He's been subdued, but Rohit Sharma is the guy for India. And the second power play now beginning. Pakistan will have an extra fielder out of the circle, and Imad Wasim has a big role to play here. I think Shadab Khan will be brought on as well to try and maybe stifle the Indians with spin.
Ways 5 is also echoing your sentiments. Emily saying no wickets in the first 10 overs. That will lead to a huge probability of a Rohit ton.
Allah na kare, but you can see how large the crowd is. They've
That's
stacked
the-
up
that's the
outside
fan
the
park.
stadium, and that's the fan park.
Manchester Fan Park. Imad Wasim continuing for his second over. This is a
great
dab sweep.
sweep,
Beautiful
yeah.
shot from Rahul. He saw that the short fine leg was a bit wide, so he exploited the finer boundary. Comfortable shot for 4 more runs. India now picking up the pace. The run rate now 5.61. 57 for no loss in 10.1. Rahul 18 off 32 has been the slower of the two, while Rohit Sharma lived dangerously, but he's 37 off 29 with
Yeah,
some
but this is
emphatic,
what they wanted.
emphatic
That's what we were
boundaries.
saying earlier as well, that once they see off the pace attack, you can see that Imad Wasim has just been straying in his line so far. He's going down the leg side and paddled away by KL Rahul again.
Down the
Second
track,
delivery.
it's uppish, but it'll clear the man at mid-wicket. And the man at deep square leg will run across Imad Wasim with a misfield that'll allow for an extra single for the Indians. Poor show in the field for Pakistan once again. We're going to talk about that. Producer Safraz bringing up a good point about the pressure of India-Pakistan games and who takes the brunt of it. Is it the men in green or is it the boys in blue that take it on the end? And Wahab Riaz cutting a disappointed figure. Pakistan just need to keep their shoulders up. It's still early days. 90 overs left to go in this cricketing game.
Again, down the leg side, and that's an easy single. Imad Wasim is not doing the job that he's been brought on to do. He needs to create pressure and create the kind of pressure that India need to play the big shot. So far, they're getting safe runs and picking up the boundaries at a decent clip right now.
He's also usually an economical bowler, Imad Wasim,
Yep.
and we're not seeing that from him today. I wanted to
Is this the occasion? Does that sometimes overshadow the
There
kind
is,
of
there is.
performance
That's
that you
exactly
usually-
what I was gonna
usually
ask
have?
you.
Yeah.
We saw India-Pakistan games wherever they're being played. There's always a massive build-up to them. It feels like they're bigger than the World Cup itself. Oh, beautiful delivery from Imad Wasim, a bit high on the
actually
pads.
turned.
Yeah, it turned away from the right-hander, but it hit him high on the pads, so it's not going to be an LBW shot. I think there was a little bit of bat involved as well.
ये इमाद का दूसरा है जो normal delivery है इमाद का दूसरा है.
Yeah. No, but that is
Rahul's
the
surprised by
deucer.
that.
That is the deucer, right?
No, that's his.
That's not spinning into the chance for a round again. Poor throw. Pakistan again just not good enough in the field. That shouldn't have been a single.
Yeah, Shadab Khan looked to pick up the ball really quickly, but his throw was off target. I think if he would have gotten that in the hands of Sarfaraz, that might have been a run-out chance. You can see here, he picked it up quickly.
Yeah, he was
but
going
the
for
throw
all
was
money.
Wayward. Yeah, absolutely. Rohit Sharma was struggling, would not have made his ground, and that's a missed chance for Pakistan. Didn't gather himself properly. He was throwing on the move, and that diving effort just too far behind.
A couple of
Sarfaraz Ahmed.
runouts now mixed.
Yeah, a couple of inside edges, a couple of runouts, and the Indians are living dangerously.
62 for no loss. That run rate of 5.72 now.
Slightly climbing. Good delivery from Imad Wasim this time. Finally finds the right line, and he gets it on the off stump. That's the end of the over. 13 off the first two for Imad Wasim.
Yeah. Khwaja is on his way. We're asking him to come in
Sari
soon.
namaze pad ke aa rahe.
सारी नमाज़ें पढ़ के आ रहे हैं एक ही वक्त पे. Brody 1892 wish Amar could bowl 25 overs. I don't know how effective that would be, Brody, but
Might be a bit boring.
yeah, exactly. A smart pants 777. I don't think Pakistan's gonna win, but still supporting Pakistan. I don't like India. I feel like that's a sentiment across the board for all Pakistanis too. So I know, but welcome to the club, Smart Pants 777. Who's Bangladesh playing next to this World Cup? They've been a bit Pakistani as well, because they've won one.
Aren't they playing Sri Lanka?
Yeah, I think they should win. I think they're a better side than Sri Lanka.
We can find out who they're playing.
They're definitely a better side than Sri Lanka. I think they're. Oh, Shadab Khan, the aggressive leg spinner from Islamabad United, is now coming on. The star boy of the Pakistani 11. He's the best fielder in the side, despite that run out missed, and he's going to come on the ball to Rahul. Spinning away from the right-hander, a typical leg spinner, and that's going to be 4. We've seen that from Shadab, especially in Test cricket too, that sometimes he just starts off wayward, but he has a knack of picking up a wicket in his first over.
Yeah, he does, but again, you need to spin the ball and you need to flight it up here. That was too flat, too short, and that's easy pickings for KL Rahul. Just rocked back and cut it away. There's no fielder there. That's a poor delivery to start.
A lot of people have
Shadab.
advocated for Shadab to be in the side, so he has a lot to live up to here today, because it is a big game. It's 2 points on the board, but it is versus the old
And so far
enemy.
in this tournament, we've seen that the leg spinners have been decent, so Shadab needs to bowl that again.
Poor
Short
again.
delivery, but there is a fielder there this time.
It's just too much width, and too much width as well.
Yep. Might be the new delivery, might not be getting enough grip on the hands there, Shadab. But overall, yes, we've seen the leg spinners in play from all the teams, and they've been flighting the deliveries, flighting the balls, getting a lot of purchase off the tracks, and Shadab needs to do the same
and
here.
as soon as the Pakistan have won the toss, the clouds have vanished. I feel like India might
the
be
sun's
controlling
out, which
the
is
weather
good
here.
again.
Oh, man,
Short.
operation! This is not going to... Oh, it's going to clear the ropes. No. Well fielded in the deep. I'm Hassan Ali. Sorry for that awful calling there. Just on the back foot, hoiked away down to the area between mid-wicket and long on, and Hassan Ali fielded away with one hand.
You can see Rohit Sharma's upset with himself there. That was a rank long hop, and he should have put that away, but he didn't get enough timing on that.
Yeah, but
And
lucky
Hassan
not
Ali
to,
was
because it
able
could have gone down the throat of Hassan Ali.
Yeah, it could have, but I think it was just towards mid-wicket, and yeah, you can see that run-out chance early on in that innings from Pakistan. Threw at the wrong end, and the first 10 overs have been all India, 53 in those first 10, and some controlled shots, some inside edges. Pakistan didn't get too much movement with the new ball, so now they're relying on the spinners, and the first 3 deliveries from Shadab Khan have been quite poor.
First 10 overs again going to India, as Shadab will continue here. Flighted delivery, full toss, 6 runs. Goodness
Went
gracious.
for that googly, and he's missed it completely. Rohit Sharma just dispatches that over mid-wicket. That's into the crowd, and that's easy pickings. Bad start.
He smashed it. He smashed it, Miles.
There's a man in the crowd that's wearing a Manchester United jacket and an Indian jersey. I do not think there could ever be a worse sports combination than a United fan who also supports India.
Red and blue. That's a 91-meter 6. That was an easy delivery to put away, even though we saw Mohammad Hafiz couldn't do that in that last match against Australia. But Rohit Sharma is looking dangerous. Shadab again for his 4th delivery.
Crashed away, and there's a man there, but it'll
no
beat
one
him.
there.
It's too
That's
quick.
another boundary. What is going on here?
Shadab all over the place. He's just leaking runs. It's almost 17 runs coming off of the first 5 deliveries of Shadab Khan. Rohit gets to another 50 at this World Cup off just 34 deliveries. India 79 for no loss after 11.5. Pakistan are melting here, and there's the blobs of green and the sea of blue are getting quieter and quieter. India typically owning this game and owning the first part of what should be a long evening for the Pakistanis. Shadab now continuing here, a beautiful delivery this time, finally getting the right line.
First good delivery of this over, and the last delivery of this over is the only good delivery. 17 off that from Shadab Khan, and Rohit Sharma is turning up the heat. India picked up the run rate as well. They were at 5.5, and suddenly they're hovering nearly at 7. So India are trying to go for that 350 target. I think that's what you need here.
काफ़ी हमारे पुराने listeners भी हमें आज join करें. Riz Biscuits who follows us on Twitter as well. I think she does some great poetry too. और Faraz Ali भी हैं on. Faraz Ali is an Urdu aficionado whose comment is just saying "Abey yaar," which is kind of sums up the sentiment of the Pakistani bowling so far. Sakhir on Meme Watch is doing a pretty decent job as well. How do you pronounce meme, Sakhir? Meme? It's not a meme? Okay. 79 for no loss after 12 overs.
Isi baat pe band kar do. Bangladesh are actually playing West Indies in the next game, and that's tomorrow.
Ooh, that's going to be a good contest.
Yeah, be an interesting
because
game.
Bangladesh is far superior in terms of the batting, I think. They have much more controlled middle order.
Yeah, controlled middle order, but they don't have the explosiveness of the West Indies side. And again, on their day, the West Indians can just.
But I think we
change the
speak
game
about the West
in
Indies
first
side
game.
too much in superlatives. That batting order just doesn't click enough.
Yeah, they haven't been doing enough. In that last game, we saw them collapse again.
Imad Wasim, good line this time to KL Rahul. But again, with the kind of start that the Indians have gotten, they're going to be able to afford a few quiet overs from spin. It's not going to affect them. It's not going to affect their target as well, because you were telling me that 350, if they're going to get a 6 and over by the 35th, they can get 400.
Oh, that's a good delivery from Imad. He's getting a bit of turn today, and that's not something
That's turning away
normal
from the right-hander. That's
exactly, and that should be what a left-arm spinner does, but that's not usually what Imad Wasim does, and that's what he needs to create that doubt in the batsman's mind, because everything coming in will just become predictable and easy to play. He needs some turn off the
Imad will
wicket.
continue here this time again, spinning away from the right-hander, and it beats the man at point. It'll just be a comfortable single for the Indians, brings up the 80-run partnership between these two, and the umpire congratulates him, as all BCCI and ICC officials usually
80
do.
मतलब कौन सा लैंडमार्क है जिसके ऊपर congratulate कर रहे हो?
I don't know, man. It's on your TV screen. थप्पा दिया बैट्समैन को उसने.
उसने वैसे ही उसको सलाम किया है.
Sure. Gotta secure the bag, if you know what I mean. Played away from Rohit Sharma straight to the man at mid-off.
Better bowling from Imad this over. He's just trying to use that spin off the wicket and keep the batsman in check. Rohit Sharma might not be looking to target him, but Shadab Khan's under some pressure right now.
Wide of the crease, Imad Wasim, and he just yorks, almost tries to york Rohit Sharma, who drives it straight back to him. Good over this compared to the disastrous start that Shadab Khan had in the last. But we know that he's a leg spinner. Leg spinners can go for runs, but he's a wicket-taking option. Gopi Mia Gawal is back live with us, and he's left a comment here that I'll read. As this is cut away to point for no run. He's saying when Shadab and Imad should have been played, they weren't, and now that they have not been, they've been played.
लेकिन क्या करते शाहीन को अगर खिला लेते आप दोबारा जिस किस्म की उसने बॉलिंग कराई थी पिछले मैच में वो पाकिस्तान टीम प्रेशर में आई
पहला स्पेल थोड़ा ऑफ था, दूसरा स्पेल तो बुरा नहीं
ठीक
था.
है लेकिन वो पहले से स्पेल के अंदर ही आपने जितना प्रेशर था वो रिलीव कर दिया था एंड दैट्स वेयर द रन्स वर मेड. अगर उसी 10 ओवर के अंदर आप वो 70-80 रन को निकाल दें पाकिस्तान वहाँ पे कंट्रोल जो है वो लूज़ कर चुका था. इवन दो यस पाकिस्तान ने सेकेंड हाफ में कम बैक किया था बट द रन्स वर आउट ऑफ हैंड. और मैंने उस दिन भी ये कहा था 270 वाला ट्रैक था वो ऑस्ट्रेलिया के खिलाफ. आपने जो है 300 प्लस जब कंसीड कर दिया था तो गेम वहीं हाथ से निकल गया था. शादाब खान को अब दोबारा थोड़ी सी अपनी लेंथ को जो है वो कंट्रोल करना पड़ेगा. फुल कराए, थोड़ी स्पिन करे, फ्लाइट दे.
Shadab with a conventional leg spinner that beats a diving bowler. It'll go down to long on for a single. The Indians now really settling in. We're looking at a huge mammoth opening partnership for them. We've noticed in the past, the first game of the Champions Trophy, the Asia Cup, a demolition job that the Indians delivered to Pakistan. It's all on the back of big opening partnerships. If you usually get them early, they're in trouble. But that hasn't happened today for the Pakistanis, and I think this World Cup is going to turn into an uphill battle for the men in green. Shadab continues here again with a leg spinner to Rohit Sharma, who just pads it away.
क्या हो रहा है आउटफील्ड में फुटबॉल खेल.
And a little bit of action, but this is not the Old Trafford that football is played at.
You can see the strength here from Rohit Sharma. उसकी कटिंग और पुलिंग जो है अभी तक completely in control रही है. एक भी उसने शॉट ऐसा नहीं खेला जिस पे चांस निकला है. I think there was just one which was still too far away from the fielder. But overall, he's been in good control.
Another beautiful drive from Rohit, and he just cuts two of the fielders on the offside, but there's a man in the deep, Wahab Riaz, who fields it away. Interesting to see what he's going to be like when he comes back. Sharma today, he's been predominantly leg side.
यार वो है ही लेग साइड प्लेयर और आप देखो आपने शुरू के जो ओवर्स थे उसके अंदर उसको ड्राइव नहीं करवाई. जो भी डिलीवरीज थी ऑफ स्टंप के बाहर उसने ना कोशिश की. he just sat back, let them go. और उसके बाद जो लेग स्टंप पे बॉल्स थी he picked them off and got those easy runs.
Leg spinner from Shadab, turning away from KL Rahul, defends it for no run. A much better over from that first nightmare that he had.
And the thing is इन दोनों को सपोर्ट करना पड़ेगा सरफराज को क्योंकि उसके पास आज वो 6 बॉलर जो है वो उस तरह रेडली अवेलेबल नहीं है क्योंकि सारे इंडियन बैट्समैन जो राइट हैंडेड हैं. तो अगर आप हफीज़ को लेके भी आते हो he might be coming under some pressure.
Full toss from Shadab, a low one though, and it's just driven down to a long off. Imam al-Haq will field that away for no run. 3 runs coming off of this over after 5 deliveries. India are 83 for no loss. They're going at precisely a run a ball as we take a look at some beautiful shots of Old Trafford, the cricket stadium. It reminds me of the old the Battersea station that Chelsea were going to turn into a stadium. The stands were going to be like this.
Quite high.
Very similar design. If anybody has seen those mock-ups, that stadium's not going to happen anymore. So the Chelsea are going to stick to expanding the bridge if there's a possibility.
Yeah, they're not getting
of it.
that new stadium, and I think it was just the cost. But a good over from Shadab Khan in that comeback, only 3 runs off it, and that's what Pakistan need from him right now. Some control to try and slow down the Indian batsman. Rohit Sharma is looking good. He's crossed that 50 mark, and we know that once he crosses 30, he's usually all set for 100. So Pakistan needs some good bowling to try and pull him away from that landmark figure. He's been the second best batsman for the Indians over the last 4 or 5 years. If Virat Kohli wasn't in this generation, I think Rohit Sharma might be regarded as one of the best of the 2010s.
Yeah, no doubt. I think he's going to go down as one of the greatest of all-time Indian batsmen. This generation of Indian batsmen is almost eclipsing that great middle order that they had in the early 2000s as well. I think if you
Yeah, but the reason is because they don't play the Pakistanis.
do you really feel like
Yes.
if you put across your Assadness aside,
Not
do you
Assadness.
really
These
feel
are facts. Go back and look at the bowling attacks that those Indian batsmen had to face, and tell me that if you play an India-Pakistan match and you score 5 centuries in 5 matches, that doesn't count for more than when you're scoring hundreds and 200s against Sri Lanka and Bangladesh in India.
So, I don't disagree with the notion that you're hinting at. My question is that does the legacy of these batsmen gets tarnished because of a
Yeah,
variable?
there should be an asterisk there.
But because of a variable that they cannot control.
Whoever, whatever. My
Played
point
late,
is,
good shot that, but there's a man at short third man who will feel that athletically.
your record will always have that you've played maybe 1 series against Pakistan. 2012, that's it. And that was a
But it doesn't
3-match
have that.
series.
There's no asterisks.
Okay, there should be. My point is, if you're playing probably your most fierce opponent every other year, and you're playing a 5-match or a 6-match series out of whatever 30 that you play in the year,
Yeah.
that might be affecting your average really significantly. I'm not saying that they wouldn't have performed. They've done well against Pakistan in these one-off matches, but it does affect the way that your averages and your centuries and everything will look.
Yeah, I didn't really get a lot of sleep last night. This is driven away down
Match की वजह से
to
tension थी.
long off for a single. I'm not going to get into that. I don't want to.
Yeah,
Since
WhatsApp पे
I've
लगे
taken
रहते
up the mantle of this commentary thing, I try not to let my emotions get the best of me.
Voice note भेज रहे थे तुम.
Voice note bheja tha, kya karu. Spreeflow is agreeing with you, Ahmed Hassan. You can follow him on ah.lilmad on Twitter. He's agreeing with you on the
Shout
fact
out
that
me.
they don't play Pakistani bowlers as enough as the old guard did, and also I think other teams had a better bowling attack too,
Look,
right?
I'm not even saying कि पाकिस्तानी bowling ही जो है वो इतनी high class है कुछ है. मैं कह रहा हूँ कि उस contest का जो एक reputation है या उसके अंदर जो एक different drama है या emotion है वो आता है. इंडिया जब ये एक वन ऑफ मैच खेलते हैं पाकिस्तान के खिलाफ, उनके दिमाग में ऑलरेडी होता है कि पाकिस्तानी बैट्समैन, पाकिस्तानी प्लेयर्स जो हैं वो इस चीज़ को ज़्यादा बढ़ा चढ़ा के लेके आ रहे हैं. उनके दिमाग में जो है ये एक बात जो हम पहले भी कह रहे थे कि who takes more pressure, पाकिस्तान takes more pressure.
Okay, yeah,
For
and I
sure.
think-
because वो जो एक ट्रैक रिकॉर्ड हमारा है कि हाँ हमने इंडिया को कभी वर्ल्ड कप में नहीं हराया, हाँ हमने इंडिया को जो एक्स टूर्नामेंट में नहीं हराया, तो हमारे दिमाग में वो चीज़ जो है वो ज़्यादा हावी हो जाती है.
This is something that I actually did want to discuss with you because Osman Samiuddin on a podcast on Cricinfo and also in an article on Cricinfo mentioned this a couple times. This is a leg spinner from Shadab that'll beat the diving man at point. It'll go to the boundary for another
class
4.
shot.
91 for no loss after 15.1, and the class of these Indian batsmen now seeping through.
Short and wide, hammered, and that's gone for 4. Wow!
So what he
a
said
play this
to
guy
us,
is.
Osman Samiuddin, is that the Indian batsmen are heroes, and the Indian players are heroes already when they're playing for India because they've come through the IPL. They have rivalries against England and Australia, and once you're at that stage, you're already a hero in the Indian public side. Now for the Pakistanis, outside edge found by Shadab
what he
Khan
needs to
with a
do,
leg
Shadab.
spinner to Rohit, but there's a man at short third man. It'll be no run there. But what he said about the Pakistani players is that the PSL is obviously not at that level yet. You don't play a lot of cricket at home. So to become a hero, they arguably rely on a performance against India. And I think there's truth to that. This is an attempted sweep from Rohit Sharma, which is he fails to connect. It'll be another dot delivery. Into his element now, Shadab Khan. But I think there is truth to that. I don't completely agree with it. And God forbid me disagreeing with Osman Samiuddin. But I think I don't completely agree, but there is elements of that. And I think you can see that in the way the two teams handled their press conferences as well. Mickey Arthur said that he went to his players and said that you have a chance to become a hero tomorrow. Your careers, he said this in front of the press, that your careers can be made in tomorrow's game, which also means that they can be broken.
Yes.
I feel that is a really incorrect way to look at today's match, because at the end of the day, it's 2 points at stake, and it's also unfair on the Pakistani fans, because I think we're a little bit better than that. We don't just look at India games when we look at the success of players. We know better than that, and there's a lot of fans out there that have incredible cricketing knowledge.
एग्जैक्टली बात ये है कि पाकिस्तानी फैंस रियलाइज़ कि ये गेम जो है वो इंडिया से ज़्यादा आपको इसलिए जीतना ज़रूरी है क्योंकि अगर आप ये नहीं जीतेंगे तो आपके अगले स्टेज की क्वालिफिकेशन जो है वो अंडर प्रेशर आ जाएगी, वो अंडर थ्रेट आ जाएगी. पाकिस्तानी मीडिया और पाकिस्तानी जो कोचेस वगैरह हैं, अगर वो इस माइंडसेट से आएंगे कि जी जंग है, आपने इंडिया को हराना है.
Or why is this the biggest game of the World Cup? The biggest game of the World Cup is going to happen at the final. Okay, get to that.
Yes, but this game, like I said, does have a certain emotion.
The
It does have a
history
certain
and the
value.
rivalry is
But
unmatched.
Exactly. It doesn't mean that this is it. It doesn't mean that Pakistan
Tell me something.
are only
If
here
Imad
for this.
Wasim scores 100 today, it's not going to make him a legend.
It will. I'm not denying this. Look, I'm not saying कि देखो पाकिस्तान अगर इस मैच को जीत जाता है या पाकिस्तानी प्लेयर्स इंडिया पाकिस्तान मैच में परफॉर्म करते हैं तो वो ज़्यादा यादगार नहीं रहता. माय पॉइंट इज़ कि जब आप मीडिया में आते हो या जिस वक्त आप खेल रहे होते हो तो आप अपने इस दिमाग के साथ आओ कि हमने मैच जीतना है, किसी के खिलाफ भी हो. हम मीडिया में भी जब आते हैं जी जंग है और हम जो है वो
नहीं, आप देखो ना, the perfect way to go about it was
इमोशन मैनेजमेंट भी कोई चीज़ होती है.
Exactly. और आपको कोच ही नहीं कर रहा, who's foreign by the way. So he obviously
but
doesn't
वो
feel
कह रहा
that.
हूँ ना,
If the coach isn't doing it, the players will obviously not follow suit.
उस सेंटिमेंट को जो है वो फंड कर रहा है, वो सेंटिमेंट को जो है क्रिएट कर रहा है कि जी हीरोज बन जाओगे और शहीद हो जाओगे और ये और वो, मतलब ये वाली माइंडसेट नहीं होनी चाहिए आपकी.
Now look at the way, as a contrast, you look at the way that Kohli's handled his press conference. He said, "We take all oppositions equally. We don't single out a single player in the opposition. We treat everybody with the threat that they offer, and we're out there to win." And he said the fans should enjoy the occasion, but as players, we look at it another game.
Exactly. और देखो उनके आपस के जो ताल्लुकात हैं, हमने पहले भी बात की थी और चेंज ऑफ फेस पे बात हुई है कि इंडिया और पाकिस्तानी प्लेयर्स जो हैं वो आपस में उनके बड़े अच्छे ताल्लुकात हैं. वो आपस में जो है बड़े तमीज़ से एक दूसरे से जो है बड़े फ़न अंदाज से जो है मिल रहे होते हैं, गपशप लगा रहे होते हैं. इवन ऑन द फील्ड कोई इतनी बदतमीज़ी भी नहीं होती, लेकिन मीडिया के अंदर या जो एक हाइप क्रिएट हो जाती है मैच से पहले, उसके अंदर हम
Imad defends it away onto the offside. It's a couple runs off of this over where India are now 96 for no loss after 16.3, going quite comfortably here. But वही वाली बात है तुम्हारी वाली कि the Indians have just and not their media. Their media is, if not worse than ours.
Absolutely,
Ex-cricketers are worse than ours. It's that the 11 and the 15 that they have together have defeated this mindset.
यार क्योंकि वो
They look beyond
के
it.
साथ आ रहे हैं, उनको ये पता है कि हमने इतने मैचेस जीते हैं कि this is just another opponent. We can overshadow और हम उस occasion से जो है आगे बढ़ सकते हैं. हमने सिर्फ पाकिस्तान को नहीं देखना, हमने इसको टोटल पिक्चर के तौर पे देखना है.
97 for no loss after 16.4 as my phone crashes to the floor.
Play some music.
All on him by resetting. Please play right.
99 for no loss after 17 overs as India are getting to a comfortable 100-run opening partnership. Shadab will continue with 3 overs bowled at 26 runs by the bulk of that
Slip
came.
in place for Shadab now. The ball's just been gripping off the surface a bit.
we're gonna try to keep you updated with the score as much as we can. As
99 without loss, 17.1 over Shadab Khan's in his 4th over so far. और थोड़ा सा अब जो है पाकिस्तान प्रेशर क्रिएट कर रहा है. रन रेट थोड़ा सा ड्रॉप हुआ है. We saw कि 6.5 से ऊपर जा चुका था.
Marginally,
5.8 तक आया है. बाउंड्रीज अगर आप रोकेंगे, सिंगल डबल्स पे थोड़ा सा प्रेशर क्रिएट करेंगे. मेक देम लुक फॉर द शॉट्स. उनको थोड़ा सा मैन्युफैक्चर करने दें शॉट. अभी जो है वो लूज डिलीवरीज पे वो आराम से कटर पुल मार के.
Hamza Usman coming in and asking, Yar, why are they playing Shoaib again? I have a similar question. His average in England is just 13.
I think वो reputation के ऊपर खेल रहा है अब.
That's not a good enough reason to me. Defended away onto the offside for a single. That'll bring up a wonderful 100 for the Indian team. After 17.3 overs, they have shown today why they are one of the best one-day international sides in the world, and with one of the most emphatic fan following as well. You can see seas of blue at Manchester. I think 67 to 70% of the crowd today has been bought out by the Indians.
Yeah, I think the 100's up, and India were really looking for this partnership today क्योंकि शेखर धवन जो है वो इतना phenomenal player है इंडिया के लिए. He was out of the lineup और KL राहुल जो उसको replace कर रहा था. Track record उसका as an opener इतना अच्छा नहीं रहा in the recent past, so उसके लिए काफ़ी important innings है. Subdued रहा है, काफ़ी slow खेला है उसने compared to Rohit Sharma,
but you have to say KL Rahul has been phenomenal today compared to Rohit Sharma. Rohit Sharma, this is his day in day out job. Rahul was like thrown into a big game against Pakistan, and he's done pretty well for himself as well. We have an added feature on Change of Pace today where we're mimicking Sky Sports. They call it Third Man, we'll call it Silly Point. At Silly Point today, we've got AZ Khwaja with us. Thank you for coming in. What do you make of the game so far?
यार थैंक यू सो मच एंड अस्सलाम वालेकुम टू ऑल आवर लिसनर्स. यार जब मैं गाड़ी में स्ट्रीम कर रहा था मैच तब तक तो शुरू में तो हम बॉलें
तो मैच स्ट्रीम कर रहे थे कि हमें सुन रहे थे?
वो भी कर रहा था यार. अच्छा, दोनों कर रहा था.
ठीक है.
तो तब तक तो आमिर बॉलें बीट करा रहा था, लेकिन अब ये तो बिल्कुल ही गॉन पेयर शेप. ये तो फेंटा पड़ रहा है मैं दबा के. शॉकिंग ओवर फ्रॉम शदाब यार. व्हाट द हेल वाज दैट?
That really broke the shackles for India. 101 for no loss after 18. We need a wicket. Khwaja, where are you going to get the wicket from?
I think we need a couple of wickets. अब शदाब अब लगता है थोड़ा रिदम में सेटल हो गया. But the first hour has been comprehensively won by India. ना कोई रेन, ना कोई छाँव, ना कोई फलाना, ना कोई धमकाना. ये तो लंबा फेंटा पड़ रहा है पाकिस्तान का.
जो मैच मतलब जो बॉलिंग करा रहे थे उसके अंदर भी वो बीट भी जो कर रहे थे वो नॉर्मल नेचुरल एंगल से बॉल बाहर जा रही थी. कोई एक्सेप्शनल बॉलिंग नहीं थी. आमिर ने अच्छी बॉलिंग कराई थी इन द सेंस कि उसने टाइट रखा हुआ था, लेकिन दूसरी तरफ से रन्स लीक हो रहे थे. और अभी भी जो इंडिया के बैट्समैन हैं वो इसी कॉन्फिडेंस के साथ खेल रहे हैं कि 400 तक हम पुश कर सकते हैं. ये
वही रिप्ले जो ग्रुप मैच था हमारे CT17 में जब इंडिया ने लंबी ओपनिंग पार्टनरशिप मारी थी.
हाँ एग्जैक्टली.
यू नो
और इन द रीसेंट पास्ट हमने यही देखा है कि हम ओपनर्स के खिलाफ ही इतना स्ट्रगल करते हैं इंडिया के कि जब वो आउट नहीं होते तो फिर उसके बाद गेम हाथ से निकल जाता है. और हमने पहले भी कहा था कि जो टॉप 3 है इनका इंडिया का यही है. नीचे जाके विजय शंकर, केदार यादव और धोनी वगैरह जो है वो इतने रिलायबल नहीं रहे. इवन दो धोनी का जो एक वो रिसर्जेंट पीरियड आया है इन द लास्ट 6 to 8 months वो काफ़ी अच्छी परफॉर्मेंसेज दे रहा है, लेकिन मिडिल ऑर्डर शेकी है. विराट कोहली इज नॉट अ ग्रेट बैट्समैन. मतलब वो भी जब आगे पीछे कभी चल जाता है.
ओवररेटेड है इन माय माइंड. ओवररेटेड.
मैं बता रहा
यार ये देखो मैं 1 ओवर के लिए उठता हूं और तुम लोग इस तरह की भुंगियां मारना शुरू कर देते हो.
तो बैठ जाओ फिर. क्यों उठते हो तुम? एंड डॉट सिंह वेलकम ख्वाजा साहब. थैंक यू नवीद.
Unbelievable folks. Virat Kohli is undoubtedly the best batsman across all 3 formats.
He doesn't even make my
यार हमने प्लेइंग 11 क्या खिलाया आज यार.
What do you make of the playing 11?
खान साहब ने रेलू कट्टो की बात छेड़ी और आपने साथ ही मलिक और इमाद दोनों को खिलाया हुआ आज यार.
इमाद तो मुझे लग रहा है बैट्समैन खेल रहा है और उसका कोई
बॉलिंग तो हो नहीं रही.
अच्छा पहले तो ये समझाओ कि as someone who doesn't really have a hold of the wonderful language that is Urdu,
you make it as a batsman and you can't make it as a bowler.
So you don't make it as either.
You don't make it as either. वो कार्लोस ब्रैथवेट वाले हमने जो है ना 10 खिला दिए ना जिसका
यार. अब हसन अली का बंदा क्या करे यार. अब ये स्टेज आ गया कि बंदे को ड्रॉप करना पड़ जाएगा और क्या करें.
It's as simple as that. If Carlos Brathwaite can be a professional cricketer, then Imran Khan can be prime minister.
यार T20 तो वो फ्रेंचाइज लीग का लेजेंड बन जाएगा वो, अगर वो थोड़ी बैटिंग अपनी इंप्रूव कर ले.
फ्रेंचाइज में तो इमरान खान भी अच्छा गवर्नर था.
वो तो चल रहा है ना, लेकिन वो जो उसने फाइनल जितवा दिया मतलब नो डाउट.
रिमेंबर द नेम
एग्जैक्टली. वो सब
कार्लोस ब्रैथवेट.
I mean that was another
यार वैसे वो कोई मैच था.
Brilliant game.
अब क्योंकि हमारे मैच में खुड्डे लगे तो हम अब
प्रॉपर चोक जॉब बाय इंग्लैंड.
नॉस्टैल्जिया मोड में चले गए.
How many times have England choked? The 2013 Champions Trophy final, they should have, that was on a platter for them.
यार ये 96 का लगा देते हैं. बंद करो
यार टीवी बंद करो यार. बंद करो ये तमाशा. बंद करो ये पेस ऑफ चेंज. क्या नाम रखा हुआ है तुम लोगों ने यार. क्या है ये जडेजा की मनूज यार. ये क्रिकेटर लगता है. ये तो कोई धोबी माली लगता है यार. ये कहां से
नहीं लगता.
But can we really talk about the fact that he got 45 off 25 against one of the best Pakistani bowling attacks of all time?
नहीं वन ऑफ द बेस्ट नहीं उसके अंदर जो है वो हमने टेढ़े मेढ़े बॉलर्स खिलाए हुए थे उस दिन वकार यूनुस और सकलैन
डायबिटीज का याद आ गए थे वसीम भाई को कि मुझे डायबिटीज
अजय वो क्या कहते हैं उसको खिलाया हुआ था हमने आकिब जावेद को और अतीक रहमान को खिलाया हुआ था
अता और
रहमान जो भी
ही वाजंट बैड क्विक काम एक्शन ठीक था बुरा नहीं था
वसीम अकरम और शोएब तो वाला सीन तो नहीं था ना
Imad Wasim starting his 6th over here. India are 102 for no loss after 18.1 overs. Rahul 37 off 56, Rohit 62 off 53 deliveries. Imad's gone for 25 in his 5.1, which isn't too bad, but we expect him to be a little bit tighter and probably pick up another wicket.
पहला ओवर एक्सपेंसिव था उसके बाद थोड़ा सा कमबैक किया इमाद वसीम ने
This time a good quicker delivery outside off stump, defended it, goes down to the man at a
अब
short
मसला
plate
ये
region.
कि सरफराज का प्लान क्या है विकेट लेने का? इज ही गोइंग टू स्टिक टू कंजर्वेशन मोड का जी ओवर बीट कराएं स्पिनर या मैंने इनको जेन्युइनली आउट करना है? प्लान क्या है हमारा?
यार आई थिंक ये वो मिसबाह उल हक वाले टैक्टिक्स अब यूज़ होंगे कि उनको थोड़े से रन्स ड्राई अप करो और फिर वेट करो कि वो बड़ा शॉट खेलें क्योंकि इस वक्त जो है इंडियन बैट्समैन बड़े प्यार से ड्राइव और क्या कहते हैं स्वीप कर रहे हैं सिंगल और डबल्स
यार इंडियन आवाम कितनी आई हुई है यार, कहाँ से ये लोग आए हैं? आई थिंक इट्स 80-20 द क्राउड फॉर इंडिया.
I think 70-30. I know the tickets that have been sold. It's been 67% to the Indian fans. This is defended back to Imad Wasim.
यार केएल बंदा इमाद वसीम को रोक रहा है और हम इसको आउट नहीं कर पाए.
थोड़ा सा इफी हो रहा है, उसको ये नहीं पता कि उसने कहाँ से रन्स लेने. बाउंड्रीज जो है वो 1-2 ओवर से रुकी हुई हैं, इस वजह से थोड़ा सा जो है इनके ऊपर प्रेशर आ रहा है.
देखो यार
एक कट शट करते हुए आउट हो जाए.
Beautiful delivery. Imad has been great in this over, keeping it straight a bit within the 3 stumps and quicker through the air as well. 18.5, 102 for no loss.
मसला ये था जो हमने रेन के सोच के हमने चेसिंग का आइडिया लिया वो भी हमारे गले पड़ गया. बारिश दूर दूर तक पता नहीं कहाँ
बादल गायब हो गया.
बिल्कुल टॉस जीतने के बाद बादल सारे चले गए. There's a man at deep square leg and a man at deep point. As Imad will now continue here, driven from KL Rahul between the two fielders on the offside. But the man at
over from the mud.
Point will come around to stop it. Yeah, decent over.
You still hold on to that claim he is the greatest Wasim to have ever played for Pakistan. यार आपको शर्म नहीं आती ऐसी घिनौनी बात करते?
मेरे घर पे एक छोटी सी इमाद वसीम की तस्वीर लगी है.
छोटी सी?
हाँ.
उस पे आपने वो तो नहीं?
उस पे मैं रोज हार पहनाता हूँ और आरती जलाता हूँ.
Steady over there. देखते हैं यार अब थोड़ा सा प्रेशर बिल्ड करें.
Right, okay, you know what? Let's find out where the wicket can come from because we couldn't find a solution for it. People that are listening to us, where are Pakistan going to find their first wicket of the day? Tell us if you want to make a bowling change. Maybe we can find and please don't suggest मतलब कोई टोटके वोटके ना बताना, कोई proper bowling change बताओ या जिससे कोई wicket मिल सकती है, because things are looking dismal here. Well, the Pakistani faithful are looking out with slight optimism. The last 5 overs have been quiet for India, but again, I keep saying they're not going to mind that. If they get to the 30th, 35th over, they're going to be able to double their score.
We don't mind that either. देखो अभी इन्हीं ओवर्स के अंदर अगर आप थोड़ा सा उनको रिस्ट्रिक्ट करोगे तो फिर से वो शॉट्स मारने की कोशिश करेंगे ना. अभी तक तो उनको पता है चलो सिंगल आ रहा है, 2 रन बन रहे हैं, 3 रन बन रहे हैं ओवर के अंदर. आप अगर इस पीरियड के अंदर रन्स खाएंगे then you have no way to come back into this game.
But at the same time, yeah, that's true. If you concede now, then you're batted out of the game.
Exactly.
But at the same time, they're saving wickets to go hard at the end.
Which is fine. Pakistan won't mind that because
Pakistan's best bowlers will be there.
Exactly. और डेथ ओवर्स के अंदर बेहतर कराते हैं और हमने ये देखा है पिछले 2 या 3 मैचेस के अंदर बॉल रिवर्स करी है. अगर दोबारा सूरज निकल आता है, कंडीशंस थोड़ी सी ड्राई हैं और बॉल के अंदर जो है वो रिवर्स करने का चांस है तो पाकिस्तान बॉलर्स will exploit that, especially वहाब रियाज. Hasan Ali भी तभी आके जो है थोड़ा सा effective होता है.
Shadab into his 5th over, bowling well here. Flighted delivery, and Sharma's not managing to make much of that. Producer Sarfraz getting excited there.
अगर one tip out होता, we were in the game.
Full and delivery outside of off. It's just dabbed onto the pitch and goes to the man at short third man. 3 deliveries gone in this over, just a single coming off of it. 104 for no loss after 19.3. Shadab now controlling his bowling a bit more. Fajr Namaz done, wicket coming. Thank you so much, Kopi Mia Kawal.
क्या बात है.
We will accredit you with the next wicket that Pakistan pick up here.
Combined total of 1 Fajr prayer in this room.
यार वैसे इनकी टॉप 3 भी थोड़ा डिस्टर्ब हो गया था, फिर भी हमने विकेट नहीं ली यार. अफसोस की बात.
Yeah, Rahul's come to the party today. He's done well.
Credit to him, उसने अच्छा खेला आज.
And he's played.
छोड़ो यार क्या.
He's been a light. He's been
बहुत दे दिया क्रेडिट
इंडियंस को. मुसाद की वजह से मैं दे रहा हूँ उसकी टीम.
मैं तंग आ गया इंडियंस को क्रेडिट दे के.
इंडिया मुसाद की टीम है यार.
Another leg spin delivery.
देखा था जो कोहली की बात की थी, मुसाद के नीचे से एकदम से आग निकली थी.
यार देखो तुम थोड़ा मतलब अच्छा सही हमारे लिसनर्स जो हैं वो OSN और
आप मुझे बताएं कोहली अच्छा बैट्समैन है या नहीं.
यार लिसनर्स तो उनमें से ऐसे भी हैं जो कह रहे हैं कि बाबर बेहतर है कोहली से.
पाकिस्तान के लिए वो 7 नंबर पे खेल रहा है.
इसमें कोई डाउट है इस बात में?
बहुत
Of
down
course.
बहुत down
बॉबी
35 का एवरेज है बाबर का टेस्ट में. This
तो
was right away.
आप
विराट
छह
कोहली
नंबर
का
पे
वो
खिलाते हो, हाँ.
पूरा टूर वो फेल हुआ था इंग्लैंड में, अंडे दे रहा था बार
And the
बार.
next tour he came in and became the
Okay,
top
so
batsman
wait
of
for
the league.
Babar's
Wait to
time,
करो
yeah.
उसका अगले tour का.
I'm not saying Babar doesn't have the ability to be great. I think Babar could
मेरी
be the
बात
best
सुनो.
ever Pakistani batsman.
ODI में तो वो कंफर्म हो जाएगा.
बाबर
Yeah.
Virat Kohli got to play with Sehwag, Sachin, Gambhir, all these guys for the first
Although a reverse sweep comes out from KL Rahul, but the man at short third man will collect.
देखो pressure
for
आ
the
रहा है.
first 4 or 5 years of his career, and he got to play Sri Lanka 900 times in those 5 years.
Exactly, बांग्लादेश और
उनको
श्रीलंका
तो
के खिलाफ
हम
ही
उठ
खेल
के
रहा
100
था.
मार ले यार श्रीलंकन
यार
टीम
वो जो
को.
314 उन्होंने चेस किए थे श्रीलंका के खिलाफ,
हाँ.
मतलब क्या था उसके अंदर. मलिंगा फुल टॉस करा के उसके पैड्स पे बॉल्स खिला रहा था. मैंने उस वक्त भी कहा था ख्वाजा, अगर पाकिस्तान के खिलाफ इनकी हर साल सीरीज हो रही होती तो क्या इनके रिकॉर्ड्स और स्टैट्स इस तरह के होते जिस तरह
Exactly,
के
playing at home and they trained him so well. So
Exactly.
you know. तो अब बॉबी देखो किसके साथ उसके सपोर्ट किया, हफीज मलिक,
नहीं,
सरफराज.
और प्रेशर ऊपर से
Come
निकल
on,
जाता
bro.
था जब ये
Come on,
सहवाग
bro.
जैसे तुम कह रहे हो आके खेल जाते थे इनिंग्स, तो विराट कोहली ने क्या करना था. धोनी नीचे बैठा था, कुछ नहीं कर रहे तो धोनी आगे 50 रन
MSD.
मुफ्ते में बना देता है. I rate धोनी एज अ बेटर बैट्समैन देन आई डू विराट कोहली.
यार
और
ये
वो भी धोनी जो है वो 9 नंबर पे खेलता पाकिस्तान के लिए.
Oh my God.
कमरान अकमल के एक नीचे.
मतलब जो हमारी कमेंट्री है ना, वो जब मैच खराब होता है वो फुल लाइव शिट पोस्टिंग शुरू हो जाती है. 106 for no loss.
कंप्लीटली अनबायस्ड है, ये फैक्ट्स हैं.
facts #FAX.
This 3 mic idea was a bad one, wasn't it?
मुसाद का बंद कर दो.
Now we have two
तुम्हें हम
बंद
म्यूट
कर
कर
दो.
दें. बड़े तो तुम्हारे जमहूरियत की आवाज, वॉइस ऑफ डेमोक्रेसी.
वॉइस ऑफ डेमोक्रेसी नहीं, वॉइस ऑफ कांग्रेस है ये.
two very irrational men on the
Congressy.
mic, as this is an off spinner. No, but the other one from Imad
यार
Wasim.
देखो एक सेकंड, इरेशनल क्या है. शोएब अख्तर और रमीज राजा जब YouTube पे जाके इंडियन क्राउड को पैंडर कर सकते हैं तो
हाँ.
हम पाकिस्तानी क्राउड को नहीं कर
सीरियसली
सकते.
यार,
करें आप करें.
शायद हमारी
करें
स्ट्रेटेजी गलत है,
हाँ.
लेकिन हम कर तो सकते हैं ना, हमारे
मुझे
राइट तो
बताओ
है.
उन्होंने फॉलोअर्स कहाँ से खरीदे हैं.
Shoaib
यार
has like
शोएब इज
over
7 लाख.
50K a day यार, 50K a day.
700,000 से
Ooh,
ज्यादा उसके
outside edge.
followers हैं
Imad
यार.
Wasim, he goes down to third man. There's a chance for a run out here, but Pakistan are too slow.
And every comment is love from India, love from India, love.
वो बातें भी क्या करता है. उसके टाइटल्स भी होते हैं, इंडिया ठोक देगा एक्स को, इंडिया मार देगा एक्स को. मतलब क्या हो
But
गया
no, but you
यार.
have to say Shoaib was always a fan favorite in India, because it's something that they
वो तो
never
नो
had.
डाउट वो है.
100%. वसीम भाई का भी उतने ही जो है वो
वसीम भाई तो यार गोट है ना.
108 for no loss after 20.3 driven
Yeah,
from
it
Rahul.
was
Good Kalayum ka upyog there. The man in the deep, Mohammad Amir will collect.
यार अब हम
बहुत
KL
बढ़िया.
राहुल से 100 खाएंगे ये दिन आगे.
Six-
The guy is named after a Telugu superstar, film superstar, KL Rahul.
65 off 58 for Rohit Sharma. Rahul 41 off 66.
ये बच्चा
Imad
देखो
Wasim-
फॉल्स प्रोपेगेंडा फैला रहा है इधर. कपिल 83, धोनी 11. What is this bullshit?
No, they're predicting a World Cup win for India.
ऐसे ही बच्चे
in
इंडोक्ट्रिनेट
2019.
होते हैं और
Exactly.
ब्रेन वॉश
हमें
होकर
तुम कह
भक्त
रहे हो कि
बनते हैं.
हम बायस्ड हैं.
चौकीदार
Right, we're going to
लगा
the
दिया
comments.
हुआ
We're
है.
going to the comments. Gopi Mia Kawal, Kohli is a great batsman. मुफ्त में उसकी नहीं लो. Thank you, Hussein.
मुफ्त में क्या वो मैं 100 मार मार के हमारी नहीं लेता, हम नहीं ले उसकी.
Gopi Mia Kawal saying 105 for no loss looks bad. Their run rate isn't so special. Just as I said, BCCI has handpicked all their series. Don't know about Dhoni over Kohli thing though. The Gopi Mia
वो तो
Kawal
मैंने
says
मजाक
things
वो
किया.
यार वो तो हम
ना
ऐसे ही
धोनी
लेग
अच्छा है,
पुलिंग
ना
कर रहे
कोहली
हैं, of
अच्छा है.
course.
Oh, there's a double here. Good running for the Indians,
यार
and it's
किधर है हमारे
another
fielder यार?
really
हम
poor
relay
throw.
throws कर रहे हैं.
It just doesn't make sense what the Pakistanis are doing in terms of their outfielding today. The throws were pretty accurate versus the
यार
Australia
look
game.
at their body language and their facial expressions. Severely under pressure हैं ये लोग यार.
And Mahun Khurana is coming through
Manan
saying
Khurana.
these Manan Khurana is saying these commentators are literal ass. Are you talking
Literal
about
ass.
Are you talking about us? You talking about our ass? Come at us, bro.
तुम्हारे प्राइवेट स्नैपचैट पे तो नहीं आ गया ये जो
यार,
तुम्हारे
पता नहीं क्या.
मैं कह रहा हूँ उसके कल वॉइस नोट्स निकले हैं.
Hussein Osama 21. Dhoni is a great captain and leader. अगर legend डाल देते तो मैं not quite sure if his batting techniques is better than Kohli. It's not.
तो यार हम ऐसे ही शोगल लगा रहे हैं,
मजाक
of
कर रहे थे,
course
आप
वो
trigger
legend
हो
है
गए.
यार.
Manan, listen, we have a lot of respect for the Bangladeshi cricket team here, but we don't have any for the Indian team. So we do apologize for any of the shit that Ahmed Hassan and Ahmed Khwaja are spewing out.
Yeah.
Can I watch live feed?
You can't. You listen to us now. This is your punishment for having great batsmen. 112 for no loss after 21 overs. The Indians
दमाजी
dominating.
आ गए.
Oh my God, Shoaib Malik is on, and that just usually means
यार,
that it's
Malik को bowling पे
desperate
लगा दिया.
times, desperate measures. Just like Shoaib to prove me wrong and pick up a wicket in this over, though.
Inshallah.
Did you know that Shoaib Malik and Virat Kohli share the same number? 18?
अच्छा.
Phone number.
No, not their phone number. 112 for no loss after 21. Rohit is in charge here. KL Rahul.
चंड पड़ने वाला है मलिक को.
WWE शुरू हो गई इधर.
मलिक की practice tribal.
Manam Khurana, no, I was just kidding. Love from Canada, straight back at you. Congratulations on the Raptors win.
We the North.
Toronto won more World Cups than
यार
Bangladesh.
वैसे अगर ड्रेक
भाई AD पक्का हो गया Lakers AD पक्का हो गया है.
अल्लाह माफ करे.
Malik now starting off his spell. He's coming around the wicket here to Rohit
यार
Sharma.
ये दायरे के सिंगल नहीं है इन्होंने प्रोग्राम ही नहीं है इनका कुछ करने का. Indians are doing what they want. They're batting at will.
LeBron ने 2
Pressure
हफ्ते से
कोई-
वो इमेज सेव की हुई थी Instagram पे. जैसे कंफर्म हुआ उसमें लगेगा अपलोड.
And you are saying Hafiz and Malik are senior players. They need to gather the players together and tell them to calm their tits. Yeah, that and amongst other things that need to be calmed down here in the Pakistani side. I just see that the fielding is flailing a bit. Arms wavering, throws are all over the place. Runouts have been gone down about 3 times already. No catches dropped so far, but that might be because of the lack of Asif Ali in the side.
Whoa,
113 for no loss after 21.1 overs. This is an uppish flick onto the leg side, and there's a man in the deep. Fakhar Zaman will collect.
Babar.
Oh no, Babar.
आपने
Similar
वैसे देखा थे
shoes.
रोहित got 50 of 34 balls and he's now 67 of 60 तो वो 100 मोड में चलेगा कि भाई मैंने स्लो खेलना है
हाँ,
100
सही है.
पूरा
They haven't enough. We were speaking about this on air that India's middle order doesn't know how to bat long, but they know how to bat for 15 to 10 overs. They're extremely proficient in that timeline. They go very hard at the ball, and Hardik Pandya has one of the most highest strike rates of this World Cup. Played away onto the leg side for another single, 115 for no loss.
Who says Raptors are poop? They're literally world champions.
World champions.
World champions
World
of the
champions.
United States of America.
I love how American sports, like they have domestic leagues that are termed international. Yeah, fair enough. Malik now again. This is a poor
Catch.
delivery,
chance है.
but it'll
Crowd
go
में.
all the way for 6.
यार
Poor one, just back of the line on the leg side. Any half batsman would have hit that for 6. And KL Rahul is about 3/4 of a batsman, so he's going to put that away into the stands for half a dozen. India now get their second 50 of the game. Rahul will get to it. He's been slower than Rohit, but he's coming in doing a makeshift job after Shikhar Dhawan got injured, and he's done a terrific one.
ये वही है ना जो बैन हुआ था गंदी बातें करने के लिए.
हाँ
Yes.
ये और हार्दिक
Just
पांड्या
reminding everyone.
केएल ही था हाँ केएल ही था
That's how you undermine a 50.
Spree Flow asking, beautiful paddle sweep from KL Rahul. This time not as fine as he wanted it to be. So the short fine leg will collect, but they'll still manage to get a single 1-2-2 for no loss. As Spree Flow is saying, why don't they play Mohammad Amir? They need to get these guys out.
गुड पॉइंट आई वाज जस्ट अबाउट टू से बॉलिंग चेंज करो यार
I think
वहाब को लगाओ या
हसन को
आमिर
even
को
लगा दो.
How many bowlers have we? How many overs have we gone through with the spinners so far? If we can have a look at that, as Shoaib Malik again flaying down the leg
इमाद
side.
ने तो आई थिंक 7 ओवर्स करा
नहीं,
लिए
हाँ,
7 for
7 उसने कराए,
33
4 शादाब ने करा लिए. किसका हो गया?
Single to end the over. Shoaib Malik's first over yields 11 for the Indians, 123 for no loss. So the answer to our earlier question is bring Amar on, bring Wahab on. If you're in
Both at the same time.
if you're an Indian fan listening to the Change of Pace, tell us what you would deem as a successful World Cup campaign for the men in blue. Is it would you need them to win, or
Group stage exit.
would even making it to the final be good enough as an Indian fan? Personally, I feel like with the lineup that they have and the best bowling lineup that I've ever seen come through from an Indian side, anything less than a championship tournament would be a failure. However, England are probably one of the greatest one-day international batting sides that we've ever seen in terms of the amount of 350 scores that they get.
चलो दूसरी तरफ से भी मतलब फुल जो है वो स्पिन मोड में आ गए.
Right, then
He's
there's
को
no
लगा ली यार, ये
left-handers at the
plan
crease,
क्या है
but the
इसका यार?
professor's here to teach class, folks. A little bit of cliche from Change of Pace.
वो सरखेल के घर वाले हाथ ला रहे हैं वहाँ देखें.
Hello
Cheers
to
prof
Sarkhel's Sasral at 1-2-3 for no
I
loss.
think he's trying to buy a wicket right now. उसको यही है कि अगर ये शॉट्स खेलें इनके खिलाफ अटैक
यार पहले ही हमने उनको कम दिया 123 जो हम और मजीद
मुझे
खरीदना चाह
और
रहे हैं
समझ में नहीं आ रहा कि वो क्यों लगा रहा है हफीज को. अगर शायद एरियल शॉट कोई लग जाए.
Gabimia Kawal, Hassan is testing his time to produce or get dropped in the next match. I thought he should have been dropped today. Ahmed Hassan doesn't agree with that. Down the track, slapped away over the bowler's head for 4. Welcome to the crease, Mohammad Hafiz. Rohit Sharma is here to set out the red carpet for him down to long on for a 4. What an emphatic shot to start off to a new bowler.
मैं तारीफ नहीं कर रहा शॉट की. वहाँ देखो तुम.
Okay, well, I'll just continue.
नाइसली पंप डाउन द ग्राउंड
Down.
लेकिन यार ये आप क्यों आपको पता है वो स्पिनर्स के एस प्लेयर्स हैं फायदा क्या है स्पिन लगाने का
Yeah, it was a phenomenal shot. This time, a little bit more relaxed is the Indian opener plays it
They are
down
taking
to
singles at wills. अपनी मर्जी के boundary shots मार रहे हैं. कोई
and that
pressure
run
नहीं
rate that
है.
we were bragging about a few overs ago is now relapsed as well. It's well in India's control. We're looking at a 400 target, folks. Pakistan to chase it down in 45.
400 तौबा यार. 320-30 की बात करो. 140 हम कहाँ से करेंगे? 400 कहाँ से करेंगे?
यार विकेट तो गिरे कोई. There's Old
Seriously,
Trafford,
the
home
home
to
of
one of the
Man
most
United.
mediocre football teams in world cricket.
Down the track from KL Rahul finds the fielder on the offside. Manchester United and Pakistan finding a lot in common this season. They dart.
उनका Ollie's at the wheel है, हमारा Mickey's at the wheel है.
यार.
दोनों के मसले
और
पड़े
यार
हैं.
दोनों के मतलब कैप्टन चेक करो, एशली यंग और सरफराज अहमद. किसने सोचा था?
Ashley Young is United captain.
He was last
Ashley
season.
versus सरफराज हमें पोल करना चाहिए. Who is the better captain?
Take a look at some of the comments on YouTube. Vinayat Koti saying Mohammad Kaf is a better batsman than Babar Azam. Mohammad Kaf, a career
Yeah.
cut short for some reason.
Better fielder.
Yeah,
Better
that's
fielder
a
for sure.
from
That's
KL
6.
Rahul. I think that'll go all the way for 6.
यार.
What a shot from him. I thought he was a bit subdued in this over, finding the fielder a couple times. But you don't need to find the fielder when it's out of the park. It just makes room on the offside and just whacks it away over cover for 6.
इतना relaxed और easy as you like 6 over long
He
off
smashed it
from
miles.
KL Rahul. हमने देखा he's a very good T20 player. He's made some hundreds in that format for India. So this is a
Yeah, he's got 2 centuries
His
in
gravy
T20s. Yeah.
Hamza Osman. Babar bats at 6 in tests, and Babar's numbers at this point in his career are way better than Kohli's. We'll have to see what happens there. Moiz Abdul Jabbar, or A Jabbar, I don't know what that A is for. Kohli acha hai, lekin ye कहना कोई comparison नहीं is absurd. I don't watch India a lot. Maybe I've watched 25% of their matches in all formats. Whenever he played a big knock, he has been dropped. I think he's talking about Kaf. Yeah, Kaf is a bit weird. It's a paddle sweep again. Rahul's been the
shot.
third time that he's tried to play that. The first time he played it, was a wonderful boundary to fine leg. But the next couple times he's found the man at short fine leg. Vinayat Koti saying a World Cup win is a successful campaign for India team and nothing less. And he doesn't really think that Kaf is better batsman. I was actually going to fall for that, Vinayak. And Rick Sanchez is saying love from India, guys. We're not getting a lot of love from India right now because they're absolutely creaming the Pakistanis.
we're just
here.
getting some L's.
Yep. Score right now is just.
अब जो हफीज़ साहब का प्लान था सॉरी सरफराज साहब का प्लान था हमारे बैकअप स्पिनर्स के पास जाना वो दोनों को तो 2 ओवर में 11-11 पड़ गए अब क्या करना है
First meme, but we've had tweets.
Raise
that
the
have
bat.
done better, right?
Raise the bat.
Yeah.
memes
Tweets don't count. Memes count.
Memes count. We're only talking about meme currency here.
If
folks.
you haven't seen that meme, head over to Change of Pace 414 on Twitter.
Yep.
And check out what our social media manager has posted.
हसन एंड वहाब have only bowled 5 overs combined भैया आपने क्या घर लेके जाने उनके ओवर
यार अभी है
क्या
25
plan
ओवर बाकी अभी देखो 30 ओवर तक टीम बुक है पूरी
यार
दोनों ने 11-11 रन खाए अपने पहले ओवर्स में शोएब और हफीज ने.
यार शदाब she's fought back well after 17 in his first over
She?
he
Shadab.
they have fought back.
What are his pronouns? Sirkhail, you know, you've been around this Islamabad camp. What is he like? What is he
Wahab
going?
Riaz is back into the attack of the Punjabi pace duo, one half of it at least, outside off as this is just cut away and then a man at third man will collect a poor line. Imad Wasim, good fielding and a good throw as well, just a single coming off of that. 135 for no loss after 23.1 as we go to third man on Sky Sports. Rohit taking the quick singles of the new ball and he waits for the deliveries to come right under his eye before he makes a shot.
यार ये जो अपिश पुल मारता है ना इस पे इसको बड़ा फायदा हो जाता है
Faraz Ali coming in with some दुआएं. He's saying बारिश का वाकई में कोई सीन नहीं है.
यार पूरे दिन 80% फोरकास्ट दे रहे थे लेकिन आप गर्मी देखो जो सनलाइट निकली हुई है ये फोरकास्ट मुझे लगता है ये अफीम चर्च भंग मार के मार देते हैं ये लोग ये तो पूरे 100 ओवर का 200 ओवर का मैच मुझे लगता है खेल सकते हैं आज
No doubt about that. Gopi Meerkawal saying Pakistan team looks at India's strengths and then bowls to them. I think that's a really good point. Sambit Bal, who is chief editor at Cricinfo, was just tweeted out saying, is Hassan Ali a fan of the Rohit pull shot? Because he keeps asking him to play that. Wahab Riaz with his customary huge wide down the leg side, but a good length on that.
मसले ये कि हमारे जो बॉलर्स हैं दे गेट रैटल्ड वेरी इजीली फ्रॉम द व्हेन इंडियन बैट्समैन अटैक देम हमने देखा था पहले 3-4 बॉलें इसने इनसाइड एज करवाए हैं वो हसन ने रोहित से फिर वही शॉर्ट बॉलिंग पे बैक ऑफ लेंथ समझ से बाहर है कि व्हाई ही चोज टू स्विच टू दैट लेंथ
यूजुअल कल्प्रिट्स जो हैं वो इस वक्त मोस्ट रन्स बोर्ड पे हैं
Finch, Warner, Shakib Al Hasan and Rohit Sharma. As good delivery from Wahab gets the inside edge from Rahul.
Yeah, there was a stat yesterday that Wahab is among the top 5 6 hitters in the tournament. He has 5
sixes in sixes. He's I think number 4.
यानी बंदा विकेट भी ले रहा है और छक्के भी
It
मार रहा
doesn't
है.
get easier for Pakistan if they get a wicket from here. Introducing the world's best batsman
Look
at
at the
Virat
strike
Kohli.
rates, yaar.
It will come in next, but then Vijay Shankar, who can hit a long handle too. Kedar Yadav is a good six hitter, but I think the bulk of their hitting will come through Hardik Pandya and Mahendra Singh Dhoni. And if Pakistan don't get wickets here till the 35th, I don't think Vijay or Kedar will come in. I think Hardik Pandya will probably get a promotion here as a T20 specialist that he is. Back of the length from Wahab Riaz. It's defended from Rahul. A good comeback after that flailing wide down the leg side. He's now on 57 off 76. Rohit, a bit of a contrasting innings from him. 75 off 65. He's the one that scored the bulk of the runs.
Warning.
And Wahab is going to be the second Pakistani bowler to receive the warning for the danger zone in this game. Sarfraz having a chat with him too. But this conversation it feels a bit prolonged, and Sarfraz not as happy or at ease about this one as he was about the one with Amr.
This is the first official warning. उससे पहले जो शायद उसने उसको बताया हो कि भाई आप close जा रहे हो, लेकिन ये official warning जो है काफ़ी serious होती है. And we know in the past Wahab Riaz has had this problem of running onto the red zone. So
Yeah, especially when he comes over
need
the
to be
wicket
careful.
left-handed.
Yeah.
Yeah, the
Yeah, I don't
conversation with
understand.
Erasmus is still continuing. Hassan Ali now a part of it too. I think Wahab just has a few questions that the umpire is leaving unanswered. Hassan, for some reason, is trying to solve this problem. The follow-through clearly in the danger zone, so I do understand the issue.
यार
for
पहला
the
step
umpire.
तो कोई बात नहीं होता.
this
ये
now,
बीच
I
में
think
बाद
it's,
में जो
Well,
भाग
if he
रहा है.
goes to collect the ball, it's not an issue.
Yeah, that's fine. I mean, if he was following in there.
Oh, it's his second warning. I don't remember seeing
Yeah,
the
I don't
first.
remember the first one. I think mine
ये
might have been,
Erasmus पक्का बिका हुआ है यार.
Outside off, this is played away onto point. So Pakistan's best two bowlers have been warned twice each.
Make him switch ends.
Yeah, but honestly, हाँ, switch ends के अलावा I think he's better when he goes around the wicket anyway. उसकी जो है वो angle जो है वो बेहतर बनता है. बहुत marginal call है by the way.
यार
But
पहली स्टेप पे क्या ऐसी बात थी यार.
हाँ सही है, चलो कोई नहीं. अब तो हो गया. I just need to play around this now.
Third
ये
warning,
पहले ही
and
मारे यार.
Wahab will not be able to bowl anymore in this game, which is going to be a huge blow for Pakistan. He's been aggressive. He's been attacking for them in this World Cup so far. Outside
Yes!
off,
Yes!
the
Wahab
first of the
Riaz!
day. It's that man again. You can't keep him out of the wickets at a World Cup. Wahab Riaz bowls it full outside of off. KL Rahul with a drive that didn't have footwork on it, and it goes up into cover. 136 for 1 after 23.5 overs.
Pakistan, jam, jam, Pakistan, dil, dil, Pakistan, jam, jam, Pakistan.
If you think it was going to get easier for the Pakistani, in steps Virat Kohli, number 18 for Team India, the number one batsman in one-day international cricket, captain of the number one ODI side as well.
First ball Yorker, then he's gone. I'm off D.
Wahab Riaz to Yuvraj Singh, 2011. Maybe we're a little bit of shades of that, even though Yuvraj was player of the tournament at that point in time. Virat hasn't really gotten going at this World Cup
Yeah,
yet.
he hasn't looked very fluent at all.
Except for that 3/4 of a century that he managed in the last game, but it was a bit iffy of an innings.
तो जो हमारे स्ट्रीमर थे जो फजर पढ़ के आए हैं, आई थिंक इट गोपी मियाँ कवाल जो है उनके हिज प्रेयर्स फाइनली वर्कड, albeit it took half an hour to kick in. But good bowling there from Wahab, right line, right length, got KL Rahul to drive on the up. Completely mistimed that drive and an easy catch to Babar Azam at short extra cover. अच्छे field placing थी कि उन्होंने extra cover थोड़ा सा आगे रखा हुआ था in a catching position, and it was a dolly catch, so no worries at all. Here comes the big show, Mr. Virat Kohli, captain of India.
Look at that. This man
Unbelievable record this
oozes
man
class.
has.
And I have to say, he is one of the best professionals around. His press conferences about
doubt.
Pakistan and the Pakistani bowlers have been very respectful. He really does rate some of the bowlers in this side, particularly Muhammad Amir. And as a Pakistan fan, I don't think I've ever seen a better hitter of the white ball than Virat Kohli. I rate him higher than Sachin Tendulkar as well as the ICC does do. ODI ranking number 1.
Wahab.
Wahab will continue him.
Good
A good length
ball.
delivery outside off. Kohli gets some bat on ball to start off with. And I don't think he was really ready for that. He's having a little bit of a smile at Wahab because there was a little bit movement behind the side screen. He shouldn't have played at that if he wasn't ready. Although Maskin White saying umpire got us the wicket. His second warning changed Wahab and he got the wicket. It's all the big plan.
The umpire is a better captain of Pakistan than Sarfraz.
I swear to God, Khwaja, let's just not leave any opportunity to rip into our
यार
chubby old captain.
आपके प्राइम मिनिस्टर ने कहा है रेलू कट्टों को नहीं खिलाना, लेकिन हमने सरफराज को खिलाया.
You know, I really didn't want to get into that tweet, but I have to say,
Why not?
Even as an Imran Khan fan, I found that highly disrespectful.
How?
First of all, it's just a group game at a World Cup. So as a head of state, I don't think you should
Just
be
a group
tweeting.
game?
It's just a group game. 2 points.
It's practically a final for us right now.
It's not. It really isn't.
भाई इसके बाद अब फिर अगर you'll be starting to rely on other results to get to
Okay,
the
but what I'm
semi-final.
trying
That's assuming you win every
what I'm
game.
trying to say, as a head of state, you probably have better things to do than tweet about cricket. And the second thing is, when you talk,
यार he won his
I
election on cricket
I
यार.
understand Hassan Ali now coming in for his fourth over, changes from Pakistan, and you can see the Indian batsmen now are going to have to get used to this increased pace.
Bit
of
of
the
swing there.
Pakistanis. Yeah, a bit of swing there too. A wide to start off with. I thought that was over the
यार
line.
ये wide है? What the hell man? हुआ क्या है?
Yeah, the side screen there. Virat Kohli not really happy with that. I wonder what would have happened if he had gotten out on that delivery.
आपको याद होगा एक दफा Andrew Simons got out like that in a T20 in Dubai. He wasn't watching. Afridi just bowled it.
Oh, okay.
And he got out.
Did we call him back?
No.
Of course not. Dab down a third man from Rohit Sharma. Pet
He
shot for
played
him.
the ball. It's not like he's like, oh, what's going on, mate?
Yeah, I think you
Just a
need to
bat
back
डाला था.
out as a batsman if you can see it. I think that's very
Sanjay
important.
Manjrekar and Wasim Akram on commentary. Has there been a bigger difference in class between the two commentators? I don't think itna bura kabhi nahi
Wasim,
hua.
I think, is a good analyst. I don't think he's a good commentator.
Yaar, I'm saying in their playing abilities.
Oh, yeah.
Not the
Wasim,
commentary.
Yeah, for sure.
Commentary mein to dono
I think
below
in that
average
sense, Sanjay and Ramiz make a good effort. Make a good pair.
they're made for each
In
other.
both their quality of commentary and quality of cricket.
नवीद कहने Sachin is for sure overrated. यार ये तो अब बंदा नहीं कह सकता. उसने
No way.
100 मारे हैं
No
यार.
way, he's not overrated. Well, Hassan Ali this time, good length outside off, but Virat will get on top of it and cut it away down
wide
the
आप
point
क्यों उसको hit me ball दे रहे हो?
for a single. You cannot let Virat get into
And
his
is he
element.
missing a trick not bringing back Amir yaar? For the theatre of it yaar. For the theatre of it.
We are only a few paces away from Old Trafford, a theatre of dreams, where United dreams
Yeah,
go to
to me.
die
Yes.
in recent seasons.
They've been knocked off their pitch.
139 for 124.2. Emir Naqvi Karachi Khatmal actually had a interesting point about this, about how Liverpool and Manchester United have never been good at the same time, and neither have India and Pakistan. But I think around in the early 90s, maybe both teams were.
Name mid 80s. They won. They won that times.
When they won the
Champions
World
Trophy.
Cup.
They won a world championship, something like that in '85.
Oh, good delivery from Hassan Ali. Gets an inside edge, goes down to fine leg for 4.
यार ये कितना बचेगा यार रोहित पे?
Rohit Sharma living dangerously here. It could have hit any of the 3 stumps, but it evades all of them and goes to fine leg for another Rohit Sharma boundary. He's lived really. He's got so many lives. I feel like he's taken few from our mascot cat here. She's running out of few, but Rohit is just managed to get another boundary here. Hassan Ali, good bowling change here from Sarfraz Ahmed. He's been good, prolific changes
Attacking
in the last games as well.
bowling change for
And
sure.
if you're curious about our wonderful cat, please log on to our Instagram. And the cat also has an Instagram that is in our links
ये
as well.
third
You'll be
man
able to
क्यों
see.
सोया हुआ है वहाँ? आप क्या कर रहे हो?
Wabriaz down to third man will field it away. It'll just be a single, but the runs are still flowing for the Indians. Doesn't matter how they come.
But what a selection Wahab Riaz has been here. Out of left field, not even in the 30-man shortlist.
I
for the
want to
World
be.
Cup.
I wanted to be a fly on the wall, and the person who brought Wahab bringing back, because even in terms of the one-day international side bowling comebacks, there was many that were ahead of Wahab because you see Usman Shinwari, Junaid Khan, maybe even Mohammad Musa had a more chance of playing this World Cup than Wahab. But inspired selection from Pakistan or just lazy talent hunting.
Oh, good
on the back
shot
foot,
ball.
Virat Kohli plays it away onto the leg side. The man at mid-wicket
यार
will
ये
collect.
दो रन है यार.
But Virat Kohli, one of the most fastest men between the 22 yards, will pick up 2 quite
यार
comfortably.
सरफराज आई वुड क्रिटिसाइज फॉर दिस कि ठीक है आपने अटैकिंग चेंज की है बॉलिंग में तो थोड़ी फील्ड भी एग्रेसिव कर लो यार. एक स्लिप रख लो, एक शॉर्ट मिड विकेट रख लो, एक्स्ट्रा कवर रख लो. कुछ तो आप उसको चांस दो कि यार मैं फील करूं कि बॉलर मैं कोई उससे शॉट निकलवाऊंगा.
Yeah, Gopi Mia, a commenter on the stream saying that Amir should push it up. Hassan Ali should push it up a bit.
हाँ शॉर्ट बॉल तो उनको देने का फायदा नहीं. आपकी
Rohit,
इतनी
yeah,
पेस भी
he's
नहीं
probably
है
the
यार.
best puller in the game right now. Good
Good
delivery this
ball.
time to Virat Kohli. We've seen in the couple innings that Virat has batted out at the World Cup is that he's been starting slow. So the Pakistani bowlers need to make sure that they don't give him that room to get away with this innings. Make sure they keep him tight.
Even that 80 odd against Australia, it was very scratchy.
It was a bit scratchy.
He didn't look
it's still
through
early
it.
runs, but it was scratchy. You're 100% right about that. And again, if you get him early right now, Vijay Shankar, Kedar Yadav, those aren't
फिर
names.
तो बहुत प्रेशर आ जाएगा
Those
रोहित
aren't names that are going to trouble the Pakistanis too much. I think even a wicket of Rohit or Kohli here will change the dynamic of this game a bit. But we've
बहुत
also
ज़्यादा.
seen that these two batsmen are very good as batting pairs. They make the batsmen at the other end look a lot better than they are. Virat does that more often than not when he's batting with the lower Indian order.
Wahab again back into
Speaking
the
of
attack.
great batsmen, Imam ul Haq
Imam ul
gracing
Haq,
our
yeah,
screens.
he'll have to make some big runs today, no doubt.
One
And he's
of
good in second innings. हमने
Babar and
देखा है.
Imam, one of them has got to have 100 here if India are
यार
going to
अगर
score.
if you want to make your name in history, भाई India को 100
Full delivery from Wahab, reminiscent of that Yorker to Yuvraj Singh, but it's dug out by Rohit to the man at a short mid-wicket for no run. 146 for 1 after 25.1. Rohit 81 off 69. Kohli, the king, has just arrived 3 off 4. If you're joining us for the first time at Change of Pace, make sure you follow us on Twitter at Change of Pace 414. Subscribe to us on Twitch, Change of Pace Live, on YouTube at Change of Pace Live, and Instagram, Change of Pace Live as well, where you can see a little bit of BTS action as well. Full delivery from Wahab, driven comfortably by Rohit into the deep, and the man at cover will race away. Good fielding and a good effort to throw it back and just to keep that at 2.
Yeah, doesn't it always feel like when Pakistan is fielding, we get our angles wrong or something like that?
I just feel like we don't even bother with the angles, as
Seriously.
you even saw Mohammad Hafiz cutting a pretty sorry picture to Wahab Riaz in terms of the backup that he was providing with his fielding. And a montage. One of my favorite montages is Sarfraz Ahmed expressing himself on a cricket field. I know it's a complete contrast to our
If only he did that
captain
with
of
the bat.
past. Well, Misbah was completely quiet. Good length back of the length delivery from Wahab Riaz. It's just escorted down the third man for a single.
यार दुनिया के जो best captain थे, they were always stone faced. Steve Waugh, Stephen Fleming, Imran Khan, MS Dhoni. तो ये जो hyperactive captains होते हैं इनको यार.
What do you make of Faf du Plessis? He's a pretty animated
He's a very
captain,
good
and he's a good
captain.
one
He's
too.
Jason Holder भी बहुत अच्छा captain.
But you know who's been the captain of the tournament for me, and I agree with the quick info find on this, is Aaron Finch, because he's had really weak bowlers at 3, 4, and 5, and the likes of Smith would go with Travis.
Australia ने एक भी मैच मुझे लगता है अच्छा नहीं खेला और सारे मैच अपने
and that's a sign of a good captain and a team that can win the World Cup as well. A quick single from Virat Kohli inside the circle. Damn, this man is quick on his feet. As Shadab Khan, who's also lightning, fails to get to that before Kohli does. Just a quick one. When Steve Smith,
free flow कह रहे हैं भाई Fakhr's getting 100 bro just like last time. वाह.
inshallah, as Travis Head was the choice of spinner for Steve Smith, but Aaron Finch uses Glenn Maxwell, and Glenn Maxwell, he's not a wicket-taking bowler, but for the 30,
he's effective
the
in
30
wicket.
overs that he's bowled at the World Cup, he's been less than 6 and over. This one angling in to the right-hander. Rohit Sharma will just drive it away easily into covers as Imam ul Haq.
There could also be an
away.
idea to use Shadab against Kohli. हमने देखा वो leg spin पे कभी-कभी out हो जाता है, तो
That's a good point, and I
मतलब आपको fast bowler से तो boundary ball मिल
I was
सकती है
speaking
ना.
to a couple people that watch the IPL, Agha included, who's again, thank you so much for hosting us for another World Cup encounter.
Shout out.
Shout out to Agha, shout out to Gogo, shout out to his wonderful missus as well. As Wahab Riaz now comes in back of the length.
How was that?
A
How
big
was
appeal
that?
from Wahab, but that's way too high. The only one excited about that besides Wahab is Azy Khwaja in the
यार
combat.
plum था यार.
क्या हो गया यार? थाई पैड पे लग रहा है.
तो कोई नहीं वो कौन सा कुछ 6 फुट का है वो जो भी छोटा सा ही है कोहली.
But yeah, in at leg spin, coming to that, he's
आदिल रशीद ने बोल्ड मारा था उसको आपने देखा था.
and in the IPL he's been giving away his wickets to leg spinners too. So there's a bit of a opportunity there for Shadi.
गोपी मियाँ कह रहे हैं यार Oz is living on a prayer, hasn't played well once in my opinion.
Do we have Living on a Prayer on the soundboard?
We're living on a prayer.
That's no.
अच्छा गाना था. By the way, he's right, spot on. He's absolutely right.
What about him?
Ali Gulpir क्या?
Our social media manager is running this brand to the ground as Ali Gulpir has now quote tweeted, so it will now just be the end of Change of Pace as we know it. Outside off, good pace there from Hassan, 139 kilometers per hour, left alone by Rohit Sharma.
Ball यार.
As Wasim is got these beautiful Swarovski glasses on.
Swarovski.
He's got this.
Swarovski तो क्रिस्टल बनाते ग्लासेस कब से बनाने शुरू हो गए?
He's got these weird tints on him
Chandelier
too.
तो नहीं लगाया was this?
Yeah, they make accessories too.
Swarovski तुमने PSL को प्लग करना था वो जो हमारी ट्रॉफियां बनाते हैं Swarovski.
Yeah, by the way, I really
वैसे
hope.
पंजाबी कैसे कहते होंगे Swarovski?
यार आप पंजाबी और बताओ. Well, how about outside off? It's cut away into the deep. That'll be 6.
यार
A
ये क्या
comfortable
बॉलर
shot for
डाल रहे हो
Rohit
हसन
Sharma.
अली यार.
You don't give this man room outside of off. And you did this time, and it's just cut away over the boundary for half a dozen.
He's gone massive. That is a ridiculous hit. That's colossal.
यार ये क्या बॉल है यार तुम डाल रहे हो शॉर्ट वाइड इस पे तुमने आउट कैसे करना है उसको कि वो थर्ड मैन के जगह कैच दे दे. हसन अली has
There's
to
no
be
deep
dropped
cover
यार.
either or deep point, so it's not like the man's gonna catch that.
यार ये बंदा 1.5 साल पहले यार दुनिया का नंबर 1 बॉलर था. अब ये दिन आ गए इसके.
So you're gonna bring it up?
I don't want to bring it up, but the proof is in the pudding. यार कौन सा हमारा फास्ट बॉलर अच्छी बॉलिंग करा रहा है?
It's taken us 26 overs. We have not mentioned the dismay of our bowling coach Azhar Mahmood.
यार क्योंकि मैं था नहीं ना 19 ओवर.
Yeah,
अब मैं आके make sure करूँगा अगर गालियाँ पड़ें.
Hassan Ali now continuing back at the length delivery.
Yeah.
Much better line from him this time.
Now he's bowling 4 good balls, 1 excellent ball and 1 6 ball. अब बंदा क्या करे?
That's not good enough though, isn't it? Because it releases all the pressure.
हद हो गई है यार. 90s में चले गया रोहित यार.
Rohit Sharma ready for another World Cup 100 against Pakistan.
And back-to-back hundreds against Pakistan.
Rick Sanchez watching this for sadistic pleasure. I mean, I don't care why you're watching as long as you're listening to us, man. It's all good to each their own, I guess.
यार रिक सैंचेज ये नाम सुना हुआ लग रहा है. रिक ग्राइम्स तो मुझे पता है.
Rick Sanchez sounds like a retired Mexican WWE wrestler. Outside off, it's driven away to point to Shadab Khan. Will feel that and has to shy at the stumps at the bowler's end, but for no avail. India's run rate is 5.89, and we're taking a look at the pitch map of the Pakistani seamers in the first 10 overs. A bit wavered, in my opinion. Not enough deliveries in the slot or Yorker length. Most of them in that green 6 to 8 meter slot. Good length deliveries, and a few of them scattered away in the short balls. Mohammad Amir in red. Almost all of his deliveries at the good length, which is why he was the most economical bowler of the 3. Full length delivery, but it's on the pads
3
and
runs
it's just
again, yeah.
flicked away down the fine leg. That is not going to bother Rohit Sharma at all. India now 158 for 1 after 26.5 overs, as Hassan Ali is bowling a few good deliveries, but he's canvassing them in a bunch of deliveries that are just so hittable for the Indian batsmen that are in wonderful form.
और मसला ये कि अब कोहली जो नया बैट्समैन है वो भी स्ट्राइक पे आ ही नहीं रहा. आराम से रोहित छिक्के भी मार रहा है, स्ट्राइक भी रोटेट कर रहा है.
Vanilla Wala always commenting when India doing well, coming in as Hal Kaisa hai boys. Not that great, but another inside edge for Rohit Sharma that goes down to square leg. There's no man
मारो
there.
यार.
The man in the deep runs across, but India have sprinted.
He has inside edged it to square leg to the square leg umpire and they've dashed to. यार ये क्या fielding
But
है
you have to say,
यार.
phenomenal running from the Indians, sprinting across for the second run. That's King Hisham 786 put a video on. Do you want video of us, Hisham? We could figure something out for you. Send you some voice notes, send you some clips. Adil Moment on YouTube. He's jumped over from Twitter. Good to have you back, Adil. Azhar Mahmood ne, I can't read the gali, but Hassan ko khatam kar diya hai, to a level of having him dropped from the team.
सही कह रहा है यार आदिल, बिल्कुल सही कह रहा है.
We do often agree with Adil about his cricketing opinions. Also, he's a big American football fan. Who does he support?
Texans.
Texans.
We have crossed over 100 viewers on listeners on Twitch, yaar. So wow,
brilliant! Thank you for all of us
That's
joining us.
absolutely fantastic.
If you're
it's
listening to us for the first time, we are
What a venue. We have Pakistan and India taking on each other. I'm in the UK. I had a wonderful tour. I'm going to have them play in the Superdome. And we're going to have China over. We're going to have a fantastic party. Donald Trump loves the World Cup.
Thank you, Mr. President. We'll go back to the live action here as India are queuing up for a 350-plus score, with shades of their 2011 triumph on screen.
यार वैसे ये World Cup, it was quite a good World Cup.
It was a good World Cup. Wahab Riaz now coming in, short delivery, pulled away into the deep. The man at fine leg will collect Mohammad Amir, who's not been given the ball yet by his captain. And let's see what Adil Moment has commented in. He's not very happy with the Texans. He's saying the GM got fired and we don't have a GM. He says ab LeBron ko AD mil gaya hai. Lakers fan as well.
Oh yes.
When is LeBron
bandwagon scene ho gaya?
When is LeBron going to go to the Nuggets? 161 for 1 after 27.2.
यार तुम हमेशा खाने पीने की बातें करते, क्या Nuggets तुम्हें चाहिए यार?
A great team, basketball history.
यार नगेट्स वैसे अच्छी टीम है. योकिच वगैरह, जमाल मरे के साथ जो है बड़ी फिट टीम है. जमाल क्या है, मैं full उर्दू.
We have a bunch of new listeners on Twitch, so we're just going to let you know what we do here on Change of Pace Live. We're a commentary that we've started to cover all Pakistan games, और हम सारे PSL के मैचेस से हमने शुरू किए था. फिर हमने इंग्लैंड और ऑस्ट्रेलिया इंग्लिश और ऑस्ट्रेलिया की
उर्दू थोड़ा अभी पूरा नहीं आया इनको.
हम थोड़ा उर्दू गलती हम सीखती, हम बोलती.
इंग्लैंड और ऑस्ट्रेलिया की सीरीज हमने कवर की.
Oh, hit him on the arm. Good bowling, Wahab. Yes.
And now we're covering the World Cup as far as
talk
Pakistan.
Now, Virat. Talk now.
Thank you, Bilal, for that introduction.
यार 161.
अच्छा मजे की बात है, हमने प्रीव्यू किया ना फ्राइडे को, तो मैं सुन रहा था ऑफ कोर्स रीप्लेइंग इसने कहा था वसीम को वजीम मैंने कहा व्हाट द
Thank you, Bilawal.
Wes. This is a shorter length delivery from Wahab Riaz that hits Kohli on the gloves. I don't think he was prepared
You're a
for that
coward.
pace and bounce. But that's usually not the recipe for his downfall. You got to explore him outside
Good
the off
ball.
stump. Gets the leading edge there, but it'll go
यार
to
यही क्लास है
a
अच्छी
third
बॉल है
man.
उसने उसको प्रेशराइज किया हुआ उसने स्क्वीज करके सिंगल निकाल दिया ही इज लर्निंग फ्रॉम बाबर बेसिकली
He is Virat Kohli, student of the great Babar Azam, milking runs on the offside. And we do apologize to the new listeners for the shit posting that we do occasionally. 162 for 1 after 27.5 as Kohli dabs us down to third man for a single. And that is true about Virat. He manages to negotiate some of the good deliveries, the good bowlers well enough to extract runs from the lesser.
Barely faces any.
I just feel like this rhetoric of him not facing enough
Milinder
Pakistani.
Sriwardene ke khilaf batting.
Oh, that is
Yeah,
poor
yeah.
from Wahab. A full toss outside
he's
of
trying to have
the
some
wide line.
change pace over there so
Yeah, it just didn't work for him, and we've seen him do this more often than not. Usually, one of his overs does feature a wayward delivery.
99 पे आउट होने वाला है रोहित शर्मा आज.
ओए होए होए क्या बात होगी but look at the extra bounce in this Old Trafford pitch यार वैसे Indians have they missed this trick by not playing an extra seamer today or
I don't
playing
think the-
Shami instead of
अभी तक विकेट में ऐसा कुछ नजर नहीं आया. बाउंस है थोड़ी लेकिन
Wahab now steaming in, and he's just going to dab it down to third man.
यार ये
again.
हमारा point fielder क्या कर रहा है यार
Yeah, that's not at point. That's a short third man. You'll be all right. It's a single taken. 28 overs gone.
पॉइंट से
164
मिड
for
ऑफ
1.
तक कवर कर रहा है. कितनी फील्डिंग
Mid off?
हाँ उतना
पॉइंट से
भागता है.
थर्ड मैन तक गया है लेकिन
नहीं,
थोड़ी
ये इतना भागता है
डेवा
उल्टा.
शेमा तो मारो
Virat Kohli is 7 off 10. Rohit Sharma is getting ready for another World Cup 100.
यार
The man
तुम
is
शुभ
a
शुभ बोलो यार
phenomenal batsman.
एंड बैक टू बैक
99
100s अगेंस्ट पाकिस्तान एशिया कप में भी इसने
Nobody remembers that, Khwaja. You don't have to bring that up.
I was there how can I not
Asia Cup
remember
never even happened, bro. What are you talking about?
I went there. I spent
तुम लोग
400.
मैन इन ब्लैक वाला मेमोरी इरेजर मारा है
ट्रॉफी फाइनल के बाद ये पहला मैच है पाकिस्तान का इंडिया के खिलाफ.
Hamza
Please show
Usman, I
so-
don't know. Yeah, Azhar was the same guy who
बैक टू माय बॉडी वाली ब्रदर रोहित शर्मा बॉडी वाली क्या है यार तुम कौन से गूगल मैप्स खोलिए Have you
There's
heard
no
of that?
such thing as Borivali.
Are
Don't
you, are
lie.
you from that city in Pune called BHOSRI? अब मैं कहना नहीं चाहता है कॉमेंट्री पे लेकिन आप
What's
गूगल शहर का नाम है पुणे में
Pune, this is a
स्पेलिंग बता दी है. 2
BHO
साल के बच्चे
आप सब चेक कर लो जाके गूगल मैप पे BHOSRI बोल
news from the guy. Muhammad Amir is now back into the attack for his 5th over. He starts off with a good length delivery on the pads. It's played away onto the leg side for a quick
अब यार ये अब
single.
तो चिड़िया चुग गई खेत वाली बात होगी ना कि आप अब आमिर को लगा रहे हो जब वो-
Spree Flow, much like us, does not remember the Asia Cup. A good man with a very selective memory that works in favor of the Pakistanis.
यार हमें क्यों नहीं इनवाइट किया इन्होंने प्रेस बॉक्स में?
यार बस हम लोग ऐसी शिट पोस्टिंग करते हैं. हम कहते हैं
मतलब
बाबर is
गौतम
better than
गंभीर
यार
Kohli.
बैठ
इनसे
सकता
तो
है
कम
वहाँ
ही
पे।
शिट पोस्टिंग करते हैं
मैं वही कह रहा हूँ,
शोएब
गौतम
जट जैसे
गंभीर
लोग
बैठ
अगर
सकते
जा
हैं, हम नहीं
सकते
बैठ सकते.
Oh, good delivery from Amir outside off. A shades of the delivery that he got Rohit with on the Champions Trophy final. You have to explore his just corridor of uncertainty outside of off stump. That's where the wicket's going to come from. I don't think he's going to give you a wicket on the leg side, Rohit
वैसे
Sharma.
इंडियन क्राउड थोड़ा ठंडा हो गया है वो थोड़ा उनका
Indian crowd quiet.
जोश
So
बैठ गया,
is
जज्बा बैठ गया।
Sarfraz Ahmad. He's really cutting a sad picture right now behind the stumps. Not a lot of chirping from him that we usually get.
सैड वेल
165 for 1. It's an absolutely decked out press box for the Pakistan-India game.
भाई ये मुफ्ता तो कोई नहीं छोड़ता ना फिर
And
दुनिया
you
में।
see some
बात तो सही है.
god awful Pakistani sports reporters in there too. 165 for 1, 28.2. Delivery. Muhammad Amir outside off. Virat Kohli didn't really know what to do with that. And I think there's a little bit of a.
Okay,
he
it's
was
okay.
expecting the in swinger
I think there's a little bit of chatter from Amir to Kohli after that delivery too. So it's all heating up at Old Trafford. This is the best sporting action that the city of Manchester's gotten all year long.
he was expecting that ball to duck in but but
यार
it swung
25
away
ओवर में वापस तो नहीं आने वाली वैसे बॉल ये.
Why is it saying fourth stump is where Kohli gives his wicket? Yeah, we saw that in the Champions Trophy.
कैच पकड़ ले बाबर अगली बॉल.
Babar, thank God he's in slip and not
good
Asif Ali.
contest here
Shadab at backward point.
Ooh,
Another good
ball,
delivery outside of
yaar.
off stump, but Kohli getting
Galat
behind it
shorty
well.
is reaching out from
Yep.
outside his feet
और
Would have
स्क्वायर हो
easily
गया
edged
था
it.
थोड़ा. एग्जैक्टली.
वैसे भी एज निकल जाए तो हमने कौन सा पकड़
Take a look
लेना
at
था
Kohli's averages by pace line wide at 38.2. In the channel, about 47. And on the stumps, he's got 98. Or leg side is 86. So you just cannot bowl within the sticks to this man. You have to keep it outside off. If you're going to bowl it on the leg side, it's got to be short, I reckon.
He's involved VVS Lakshman.
very awkward position there for Virat Kohli
I just feel like the entire point of today's game is to make Kohli look lesser of a batsman than he is. He's played 3 dots in a row to Muhammad Amir, this time
Good
again
ball
outside
again,
off.
yaar.
But again, Kohli behind it well. This is a great contest between bat and ball because Kohli, like Khwaja mentioned earlier in his innings, he's good at negotiating the good bowlers.
बड़ा कोई tense
Neelu
माहौल हो गया.
Agarwal has joined us on YouTube saying, yes, it's a place near Pune. I have stayed there. It was very funny to ask for a ticket to that place in the bus. Thank you, Neelu, for,
भाई मेरे को
for
बोल
your...
के जाना है. यार अब
We
ऐसे
do
ही बोलते हैं.
apologize for that.
Actually, I've been watching.
you can end up in.
We really, really apologize for that, but we hope it's a beautiful location.
Good ball
Outside off,
once
left
again.
alone.
Marmi.
Back-
क्या?
He's like, we apologize for that, but we hope it's a beautiful location.
Oh यार.
Other moment, thank
kicking
God for you
off.
guys, or Mandrika would have killed me by now. And he did ask for Amr to be brought back on. Well, Amr is back on. There you
वैसे
go.
आजकल मैं वो शो देख रहा था Amazon Prime में मिर्जापुर, so उसका थोड़ा सा.
Okay, have you signed up for Amazon Prime or you?
No, actually मैंने मुफ्ता मारा था.
Honesty.
मैंने torrents पे डाउनलोड
Honesty is
करके
the
देखा
best
था.
policy.
It's not that good. It's not as good as Sacred Games. तुमने दिया
वो
था?
फिर भी टॉरेंट करेगा.
फिर भी मैंने torrent
He's a
किया.
man
फिर
of
भी
dignity.
मुफ्ता माना पाकिस्तानी है.
मजा नहीं आता.
It's not a good show. It's not as good as Sacred
Fun fact
Games.
about my Netflix account: I have like 50 people using it.
You've got the premium or the max?
I've got like the max one,
Ah.
but literally
शोधी मार रहा है.
there's 5 accounts and like 10 people using
शोधी
each
मार
one
रहा
of
है
them.
मसाद.
तो फिर हमारे चेंज ऑफ पेसेस को भी दे दो क्या वो देखें.
यार आ जाओ तुम लोग भी.
50
तुम्हारा एल्गोरिदम खराब कर दो.
165 for one upish drive from Rohit, but there's no one in the extra cover position. But Imam ul Haq in the deep will collect that on the offside. It'll be a single to start off a Shadab Khan over. But this is a contest that I'm wanting to see, as Kohli struggled with the leg spinner so far in the IPL and a little bit against
Good bowling
Adil Rashid
changes.
as well. So clearly some thought process going in to get the wicket of the number 1 ODI batsman in the world. As Shadab Khan now will come up against Murad. That has
taking a slip as well.
in place, a backward point, a short fine leg,
Mid wicket.
and a mid wicket as well. This one coming into
यार
the
अब
right-hander.
तुमने बैक ओवर लेग गूगली दे दिया जो उसका
That's not
सिंगल
good
ले
enough.
लिया
You're going to have to
यार.
keep Kohli on strike to exploit his weakness against the leg spinner. He's coming into his own here. 8 off 16 for Kohli. Rohit quietly gained it to 196 off 82. It's been prolific from him. 5.69 the run rate. 167 for Warner. India after 29.2 overs. Shadab into his 6th over. 32 runs coming off of the 5.2 that he's bowled so far. He bowls a Rohit here. This time driven
They're
away on
back
the
of a
back
leg
foot
shot.
onto the
He's scared to
offside.
flight the ball now.
I reckon you go for that. I reckon you give him an opportunity to hit you for 6 and maybe it just bobs up in the air. A bit like Kedar Yadav in the Champions Trophy final.
Yeah, but अभी तक फ्लाइटेड बॉल्स पे उसको शॉट्स नहीं पड़े. जो उसने शुरू ओवर में रन्स
Full
खाए थे
tosses
वो
ही दिए
सारे
हैं.
Quicker ones.
मतलब आपने लॉन्ग हॉप्स कराई हुई थी या फुल टॉस दी है. Needs to flight it up.
Flighted delivery
That's the
again.
delivery.
Kohli now this time gets forward to it and drives it. Beats the man at cover, but there's a man in the deep that'll collect again. 4 singles coming off of the 4 deliveries here. Rohit is just 3 runs away from another brilliant century against
Brody,
Pakistan.
can we please call him the bumper one batsman? हाँ ये हम कह सकते हैं.
It can be whatever you want us to be, Brody. 169 for 1, 29.4 overs driven away, and
Yeah,
that
we saw, yeah.
additional man in the covers will be beaten, and I think he might be able to beat Imam. No, Imam does
fielding.
really well.
Clean, but-
Beautiful one-handed pickup, and it'll just keep it to 2. And Rohit Sharma.
99.
Rohit Sharma. Ahmed Hassan's called a wicket here that Rohit's going to give away his great innings here.
भाई
on
इंडियंस
99.
नहीं छोड़ते कभी भी नहीं आउट होते.
Well-
सिर्फ सचिन ही 90s में आउट होता था. ये भी बाकी
राहुल
नहीं
द्रविड़
होते
को
थे.
भी किया था शोएब अख्तर.
सचिन 90s पे आउट हुआ था.
कराची में.
90s में आउट हुआ था और फिर भी उसके 100
कटर
है.
मार के.
सचिन क्या?
मैं कहता हूँ 90s में आउट होता था, उसके बावजूद उसके 100 हैं.
हाँ.
Flat track
1-7-1
I think he has like
for
15
one.
scores of 90 or something like that.
Yeah, imagine if you add those.
What a beast.
Shadab now bowls it away, and it's
100
easily
for Rohit Sharma.
199 out मैंने कहा था.
easily cut away to deep point by Rohit Sharma. He has cantered to this 100 of 84 deliveries, 185 deliveries, but the Pakistanis have given him plenty of chances, a few inside edges not coming around, 2 run-out chances missed. But the hitman has arrived at the World Cup versus the big opponents, versus Pakistan, 122 against Australia, and now 100 not out against the Pakistanis. It looks like India are going to canter to 350 plus, which is going to be a
अब ये
difficult
इतना डेंजरस
taste for the
प्लेयर है जब ये
Pakistanis.
T20 मोड में चले जाए फिर इसको रोकना बहुत मुश्किल हो जाता है यार, because he can hook and pull with ease and drive you over extra cover, just
Yeah, he's
smack
one
you
of
over
the
the top. Very
yeah,
difficult
one of
to
those
get him
guys who converts those hundreds into big ones. So 150 plus का जो score है इसका काफी common हो गया.
And he goes really hard at you after his 100. He doesn't give a shit. He's just gonna.
on. Is that Mrs. Rohit?
It is. Congratulations
Not bad at all.
to her too.
Good
Mohammad
work.
Amr now back into the side. Sorry, blocking into the bowling attack and into the side, but this is played comfortably by Kohli off of his off stump to third man for a single. 173 for one. Tough going there as Rohit Sharma just lets out a bunch of sweat.
एक आपका बॉलर जो है उसने 5 ओवर में 10 रन दिए हैं, लाइनर लेंथ विकेट टू विकेट बॉल
फिर भी 6 रन ओवर जा रही है
और
टीम
आपकी टीम फिर भी 6 रन ओवर जा रही है क्योंकि सपोर्ट आप करते ही नहीं हो. हसन अली क्या कर रहे हैं, मतलब क्या सोच के आया, क्या उसका प्लान ऑफ अटैक है. अटैक नहीं भी करना तो डिफेंसिव बॉलिंग ही सही से करो, विकेट टू विकेट तो कराओ एटलीस्ट.
But you can see the difference in attitude between the Pakistani players and the Indians today. The celebration of the 100 between Kohli and Rohit was so nonchalant. That's a beautiful drive from Rohit Sharma.
That's
Virat Kohli, sorry. Onto the offside. Beating all of the three fielders in the covers. Gone for another boundary. India 177 for one. आज तो रवि शास्त्री प्ले कर सकते हो बात हो Sarfaraz. The collar now being popped up by Virat. That usually means he's in business.
Full face of the bat. That's a glorious drive, even though I don't like to compliment it. But that is a good shot. Good to watch.
Shadab's also just given 20 runs after his first over of 17. So it's been a good comeback from him. Last 12 deliveries of 12 runs have come off of them. As Mohammad Amir now will continue to Kohli, a much better line this time. But he'll just defend it away to point. He's negotiating this well, hitting the bad balls and respecting the good ones. And that's what good batsmen can do.
I think that was the first boundary that Amir's conceded in this match so far.
Yeah, the inside edge also came off of
Hassan Ali. Hassan Ali, yeah.
Look at all of the inside edges that Rohit got away with earlier in his innings. So the Indians have been lucky. What did he say there?
He was saying it's okay.
This is played down to third man. A lot of mutual respect between these two high-end competitors.
Yeah, respect to hai, lekin wo wicket to nahi de raha na usko.
A little bit of a chat again between Amir and Virat.
For sure they would have been played together in the IPL if the rules allowed, and they would have still lost every game.
Amir's deliveries today, again, a bunch of the dot balls are coming into that green
zone.
Ab
agar ye pitch mein aap Hassan Ali ka dekho, it'll be all over the place. Even Wahab has been accurate considerably. Yaar.
Yeah, Hassan just looks like a former shadow of himself. The only silver lining there is that he's early days into his career, so he has a long time to come back as Rohit Sharma now gears up against Mohammad Amir, just plays it away down to third man. I think the Indians are playing this really smart. They're just going to get through Amir's 10 and destroy the other Pakistani bowlers, and that's the way to go here.
No, and you can't keep Amir on for more than an over after this. So uske baad usko pata hai ki change of jo attack aayega, Imad ko ya to dega ya dusri taraf se Hassan ko laayega, to runs wahan se aayenge.
I think we still need one over of Imad because the backup spinners only bowled 2, so exactly. He's bowled 7, so we need one more.
Yeah, और Imad ने अच्छी bowling कराई यार. I don't think उसका
कोई जान छुड़ा ली है, वही जो typical कराता है वो, you know, slightly economical.
Virat, who's got a boundary off this over from Amir. This is a short delivery, but there's no one at short mid wicket. I don't know what the catch call was for. Imam will come around and field it away, and they've made 2.
ये square boundary काफी Old Trafford में बड़ी होती है, तो easy 2s on offer there.
Straight boundaries बहुत बड़ी यार, 80+ meters की straight boundaries हैं.
81, 82, yeah.
Exactly, अगर इस wicket पे attack करवाओ, full length करवा के, take a fielder back और उनको कहो challenge करो कि यार clear करो boundary.
What about projections भाई, अब क्या score हो गया?
I reckon India will get 295
after 31 overs.
I reckon India will get 295.
295. So they will only score 110 runs in the next 18 overs.
Yeah.
क्यों?
I can live with that. Fine, whatever.
Of course you can live with that. यार.
पहली जो है वो pro पाकिस्तानी बात की है.
338 plus मैं सोच रहा हूँ तुम लोग तो 300 भी नहीं करवा रहे उनसे.
300 से पहले आउट हो जाएंगे.
यार तुम लोग बहुत optimistic हो.
विराट कोहली is going to hurt his toe.
किसने कहा? Well, he's a really good reverse jinxer.
भी लूट नहीं पाई, लेकिन हो भी सकता है.
Honest to God, if we concede 200 to Rohit Sharma,
then we should Azhar Mahmood should be burned alive if that happens. I'm not
at the stake.
जैसे Shireen को नहीं जलाया था Game of Thrones में.
Game of Thrones वाला scene हो जाएगा.
Well, Shadab Khan will continue here. Back
Shireen binte Stannis.
Back in the delivery, it's played away to Rohit by Rohit Sharma down to long on for a single. Emmer Naqvi on Twitter is saying that there's a 200 incoming from Rohit Sharma. I reckon that's going to be a long shot. But if he does, he's a good reverse jinxer, like I mentioned. Full delivery this time. Good length from Shadab. It's driven comfortably by Virat into the offside for a single. 183 for one. Isn't that the same amount of runs they lost by in the Champions Trophy?
Boom.
They lost by 180.
180. Okay.
कोई जो भी.
लेकिन वो तो अब हमारे गले पड़ने वाली बात पड़ गई.
But at the same time, you look at the Pakistanis and they just have to get through Bumrah's 10.
यार आंटी इतने रन्स बन रहे हैं, आप सो रही हैं यार, क्या हो गया?
Turn बहुत. Oh.
Has that been dropped?
नहीं नहीं.
I think that bounced just in front of him.
I think we got away with the 4.
Another midfield here, a misfield here, midfield.
Babar Azam, I think that just spun or hit that rough patch.
यार वैसे हमने देखा the umpiring and the camera work has not been up to standard in this World Cup.
Let's have a look at
Quite frank.
the replay too, as the umpire have these famous gauntlets on their forearms to protect them from.
Yeah, वो Yu-Gi-Oh वाले ने लगाया.
Good ball.
Good delivery from Shadab this time, turning into the right-hander.
दिखा भी रहा है विराट कोहली के right that out of the hand.
यार 17 खाने के बाद तो कमबैक अच्छा है, लेकिन ही इज अ विकेट टेकर यार, ये बीट कराने वाले काम नहीं है.
Exactly उसका scene नहीं है.
We need wickets, Mike.
You don't bring your leg spinner on to defend, as he's going to continue here. Full length delivery driven from Virat. It's going to beat the man at cover. It'll be just a single. Oh wow, comfortable too for the Indians.
यार बहुत लंबी boundary है. 82 मीटर की जो है तो उस पे तो बन सकते हैं डबल्स.
तो टॉस जीत के आपने इंडिया को पहले बैटिंग दे दी यार. Just there is not a cloud in sight यार, इतना सुकून.
चलो ये अच्छी बात है.
Lush blue skies हैं
मैच
यार.
कंप्लीट होना चाहिए आज.
यार मैं तो चाह रहा था
outside edge.
ICC की कलेक्टिव दुआएं जो हैं वो कबूल हुई हैं.
हाँ पैसे बन के बगैर.
Going to the offside. That'll end.
और उन्होंने associates को तो देने नहीं है वो पैसे.
That'll end the 7th over of Shadab's spell. 43 runs coming off of it. He hasn't really troubled Virat Kohli, the man that he was brought on to take the wicket of. It's that time of the innings where we ask our listeners to project what India are going to get at the bottom of their innings or at the end of the 50 if they manage to bat all of them. Let us know what you think in the studio. I think I'm going with 295. I think Khwaja's going with like 500.
नहीं, I think 323.
323.
If you're lucky.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with 295 just for your sake.
यार ये 295
just for my sake and Pakistan's sake.
ये तुमने कोई वो शरफ डीजी की ऑफर लगाई हुई 295 ये कहाँ से वो 295?
Faraz Ali's coming in with 330. He's also I think even 330 is slightly optimistic, but let's see what happens.
We want to give as little.
माही भी बैठा है यार अभी यार 18 ओवर अगर आप डबल करो स्कोर नहीं.
यार अभी तो 3D प्लेयर विजय शंकर नहीं आया.
विजय शंकर
3D प्लेयर
3D क्यों
किया था उन्होंने कहा था कि हम
वो रायूडू को ले क्या था
विजय शंकर इज अ 3D प्लेयर.
कुछ पता नहीं ये भी गले पड़ जाए.
मार लेता है शॉट्स लेकिन इतना
लेकिन शक्ल से तो नहीं लगता कि ये कुछ करने वाला है, लेकिन ही इज सपोज्ड टू बी गुड. मिस्टर क्लाइव हमारे जो इंडिया कॉरेस्पोंडेंट ही रेट्स हिम हाईली. तो देखते हैं.
There we go. Imad Wasim back into the attack for his 8th over, and Virat Kohli is no mug to the off spinners either, as he just plays this to point for no run. What do you make of this new shoe line that the Pakistani
I was just
fielders
say, I really like the green. I think it's a good look for the Pakistanis.
Him, Imam, Babar as well, and Fakhr. And
it's nice.
But Khwaja does have a theory about Fakhr's shoes being green and his scores being low.
He never
because
scores
of
when they're green.
When the shoes are green.
And Fakhr is under pressure for a knock यार, उसने कुछ भी नहीं किया अभी तक World Cup में.
Well, if there ever was a time to get 100,
absolutely,
it's now. As this is played away off the back foot by Virat Kohli to the man at long on for a single.
और कोहली भी रेस्पेक्ट दे रहा है मात को, वरना हमें पता है वो स्पिनरों के खिलाफ काफी devastating player.
Adil moment on YouTube. How much can Pakistan chase?
Look at those brackets of Rohit scoring. Identical in the first.
And we haven't won a single session of these 3 power plays.
Session सारे ये रख ले बस मैच हम जीत जाएं.
Catch! But it'll fall short of the man at cover. Good delivery from Imad. Gave Rohit enough time to drive at it, but he was early to the shot.
Got the length right on that.
Good second spell from Imad so far. Adil is saying 350 ka kya scene hai yaar. Under 300 at this stage is not possible. And when do you want to pray for Barsat? I guess let's see how much India get here. We'll talk about that then.
यार बरसात
मैं तो कहता हूँ 19th ओवर में जाके बारिश हो जाए पाकिस्तान की इनिंग्स में.
That would be really cutting it close.
As you take a look at the next 10 overs between Rahul and driven away down from Kohli to long on. He's been a bit chirpy in this innings. Virat, he's had a word with Imad there, had a conversation with Amir as well. It's good to see a little bit of a camaraderie, and also
Rohit ka second 100 against Pakistan yahi hai.
Second 100 of the World Cup too. He's now the top scorer, I think.
I think he's still
below Joe Root.
effort है यार अपने bowling पे ball
रोकने with David Warner. Right. Finchy got a 150 in that last match, so.
Finch यार कितने 100 मारता है ये बंदा.
यार अभी कुछ अरसे पहले तक वो बंदा जो है वो लाइनअप में नहीं आ रहा था.
I think this is the greatest era of ODI batting ever, probably.
The Ashes are going to be back on. after the World Cup because the World Cup might end for us today.
नहीं यार ऐसे क्या
What do you reckon about Aaron Finch coming into the Ashes side for Australia? Because right now he's not
अच्छा
in the
player है,
not
होना
in the
चाहिए
test
उसको.
squad.
Yeah, but he was in the test squad and he didn't perform as well. I think he had a couple of 50s. He's not.
मसला ये
He's
उसको
not
वो
suited for that game.
पैड के करीब उसका मसला होता
Exactly.
है.
अंदर आती हुई बॉल को नहीं खेलता and because of that, then he struggles against the balls that are.
देखो
moving
मार्कस
away.
हैरिस से तो अच्छा ही है ना यार उसके जगह.
हाँ, सही है. नहीं, I think अब ये डेविड वार्नर जब वापस आ जाएगा उस
ठीक हो जाएगी इनकी
just
opening.
need one guy, whoever it is. So
हमें 100 नहीं मारा फिंच ने मारा था ना
फिंच ने 100 मारा था. 50
यूएई में.
50 नहीं मारी थी. हो सकता है.
हाँ 50 नहीं ख्वाजा ने 100 मारे थे.
Shadab to continue down the
Oy
track. Rohit Sharma, but doesn't
yaar.
read the length on that as the man at point will collect for no run. Speaking of the Australian batting lineup, Usman Khwaja came into a very
वो ड्रॉप हो जाएगा.
unorthodox position versus the Pakistanis.
ज़्यादती हो रही है उसके साथ.
So we'll have to see where he ends
वैसे
up.
अगर उसको उसी नंबर पे खिलवाना था इससे बेहतर हैंड्सकम को ले जाते.
Seriously.
Shadab to continue second delivery of the over, gets an inside edge again. Rohit's favorite shot this innings has been the inside edge. Goes to the man at short third man for a quick single.
यार अब आप देखो ये जो इंडियन
1-9-2
बैटिंग प्लेयर सेट
for
हो
one.
गया है. दे लुक सो एट ईज और इट डजंट लुक लाइक वी कैन टेक अ विकेट. जब हमारे बैट्समैन आते हैं हम इसी डर में होते हैं या कुछ भी हरकत हो सकती है कभी भी हो सकती है.
Yeah, and the shots come very naturally to them, like you said, in the angles that they create with the bat. Shadab pitched up to Virat Kohli, just opens the face of this bat to the offside. He'll go into the deep for a quick single. Virat Kohli moves on to 23 off 29. Rohit 107 off 94. India 193 for 1 after 33.3 overs.
And just a reminder, please do follow us on Twitter at changeofpace414. Subscribe to us on Twitch. And our YouTube channel is also up at Change of
Of a
Pace Live.
beautiful
उस पे भी
leg
आप
spinner.
सब्सक्राइब कर सकते हो तो यार
And
लाजिम
hit that
करो.
bell icon.
Shadab Khan getting a little bit of grip and turn from the wicket there.
That's danger signs for Kuldeep and Chahal.
Yeah. And
यार
Chahal.
उससे छोड़ो वो अगर हमने केदार यादव को विकेट दी ना आज.
हाँ देंगे.
Sweep shot from Rohit, emphatically done, and that's going to beat the man at mid wicket for a comfortable boundary. What a
That's
shot!
a good shot, can't complain.
Yeah,
यार उससे खेल का वॉइस नोट चलाओ.
197 for
collectively.
1 now. The Indians after 33.5 overs. You know, this is just feels like another Pakistan versus India World Cup outing. Lackluster performance from the Pakistanis so far. The bowling changes from Sarfraz has been good, but the outfielding has been poor, and the lines from the Pacers have been questionable at
There's a
best.
comment on my Twitter that I would have Rohit instead of Saeed Anwar in the Indo-Pak 11 yesterday. Rohit is a better version of Saeed Anwar.
That's not a bad.
It's not a bad
point.
shout.
Yeah, I mean Saeed was exceptional. He played against better bowling lineups, but Rohit is no.
What
mark.
about an all-time ODI 11? I think he's right up there. Across eras. इसका नाम आता है यार.
Yeah, man. I really think that Kohli's greatness eclipses Rohit's achievements.
Yeah, I was saying that earlier. If
No
Virat
doubt.
Kohli wasn't in this era, Rohit Sharma would be regarded as the best ODI batsman.
Yeah, again, producer Sarfraz mentioning is
But मजे की बात है Rohit is a better
quieter
captain than
personality
Kohli.
that Rohit Sharma has compared to Kohli.
No, and he's a better captain too. If you look
वही
at
मैं
his
कह रहा हूँ.
if you look at his stats in the IPL, he's a more winning
कितनी
captain
दफा
than
जीत चुका
Kohli.
है.
And और उन teams के साथ जो इतनी star-studded नहीं है.
हाँ.
as
He also wins
compared
with
to-
India.
He's won with
few
he's won
occasions.
with India. He was their under 19 captain as well at one point, I think. So
विजय शंकर, केदार जाधव, MS धोनी और हार्दिक पांड्या तो इन्होंने अभी तक मेंशन भी नहीं किया.
Yeah.
He's also a big hitter. तो good
I think a
ball.
promotion up the order for Hardik Pandya is looking likely at this point. I think,
Seems
given
like
the way that they are going
इमाद
right now.
हमें एक्स्ट्रा ओवर्स दे रहा है तो आई थिंक हसन के कवर हो रहे हैं इस वक्त.
यार इमाद के I think आपको पूरे करने पड़ेंगे. He's been okay and the last over that he bowled was fairly decent.
थोड़ा अपना लक पुश कर रहे हैं कि हम बार-बार
थोड़ी
स्पिन करा
ball
रहे हैं.
turn हो रही है.
यार व्हाट अ
Good
फील्ड
stop in the field.
पैथेटिक
No,
फील्डिंग
you
एफर्ट
got a
यार.
hand to that.
यार जो हमारे फील्डिंग स्टैंडर्ड्स बिल्कुल ही कोलैप्स हो चुके हैं इस पे तो यार
यार जॉन्टी को वापस लाओ.
जॉन्टी तो वो आए सिर्फ वो
Julian-
स्टीव रिक्सन जो था
और
वो
उसको भी
ठीक था
लेके आओ.
यार.
कौन था? जूलियन फाउंटेन था.
I am really looking forward to see what the PCB does with our coaching staff after the World Cup. Changes are no doubt needed. इसमें तो कोई शक नहीं है.
कलेक्टिव एक जो है वो फायरिंग होगी.
मुझे ये डर है कि अगर ये सेमीज तक पहुंच के वो कहेंगे यार ठीक है चल रहा है चलने दो ये वो. मिड विकेट भी किधर खड़ा है यार तुम इतना सीधे खड़े हुए हो. ये दो और हो गए.
स्क्वायर लेग लिया हुआ है स्वीप के लिए.
स्कोर प्रेडिक्टेड एट दिस स्टेज आई वुड इजीली टेक 347 यार कुछ भी बन सकता है.
But they still need to go at nearly 10 and over to get that.
ये भी है.
देखो इंडिया को अभी भी अटैक करना है. You just need to bowl in the right areas even now to prevent that. आप जो है वो easy boundaries ना दें. स्वीप स्वीप आपने रोके हुए नहीं करते हो इतने अच्छे. आपको मिल सकता है. Good bowling by
लेकिन
Imad Wasim again.
हमारी बॉलिंग अच्छा खासा परफॉर्म करी थी वर्ल्ड कप में. अब ये टूथलेसनेस फिर देख के फिर फ्रस्ट्रेशन होती है कि यार ये क्या हो रहा है.
यार चलो ठीक है, अगर फ्लैट ट्रैक है आप एटलीस्ट विकेट टू विकेट तो कराओ, मुश्किल बनवाओ शॉट्स मारना. मैं मतलब पूरी इनिंग्स पे आई थिंक एक ही बात करता रहूँ कि उनको बनाने दो ना शॉट्स, ऐसी डिलीवरीज ना दो जिसके ऊपर वो टाइम कर सकें. इमाद वसीम, Rohit Sharma, an outside edge, and that's going to go down to third man for 4. That delivery spun a bit from Imad, and a tentative push from Rohit Sharma gets him a boundary. Not in control there, and no slip in place, so India pick up another 4.
कितनी लक रही है आज यार ये रोहित शर्मा की. इतने इनसाइड एज अंदर से गए हैं, प्योर एज आउटसाइड द एज बट नो स्लिप देयर.
Yeah, that was a perfect off spinner's delivery from Imad Wasim, the left-hander.
कीपर भी हमारा अल्लाह
beats,
अल्लाह खैर सल्लाई है.
Yeah, Sarfaraz Ahmed, no one in first slip, otherwise he would have gobbled that up, hopefully.
यार ये कमेंट
Again, a slow
है.
delivery
LOL
on the middle. Like
ख्वाजा साहब still thinking about Pakistan playing semis. देखो, this match was even before the World Cup was a guaranteed loss. Even against England we were supposed to lose but
Yep,
we won.
वो bonus
We
मिला.
should have beaten West Indies but we lost. So at this stage it is pretty much still on track. मसला हमें ये हुआ है कि श्रीलंका वाला मैच वॉश आउट हो गया है. वो हमें सबसे बड़ा हैंड हुआ है हमारे साथ. So we need New Zealand to lose a few key games. Then 5.5 wins if we win all our games against New Zealand, South Africa, Bangladesh, Afghani. तो हम आ सकते हैं ऊपर यार.
यार बट फिर वही बात है कि वो मैच पे आ जाएगा कि जी
यार मैच पे आना ही आना, सब टीमों के लिए आएगा यार.
This is why you need to win the games that you have in place. और एक हमारे साथ जो है थोड़ा सा एक जो डाउनसाइड होगी कि न्यूजीलैंड और इंडिया वाला जो मैच था उसका रिजल्ट एज अ ड्रॉ हेल्प बोथ दोस टीम्स.
वी नीड अनदर वॉश आउट ऑफ न्यूजीलैंड.
नहीं, अगर उन दोनों में से कोई भी हार जाता है ना, इवन इफ इंडिया लॉस, तो आपके ऊपर थोड़ा सा एक जो है वो इवन प्लेइंग फील्ड होता है. ऑस्ट्रेलिया, इंग्लैंड, इंडिया, साउथ अफ्रीका, पाकिस्तान सब हारे हुए.
या बिकॉज़ बोथ मैचेस वर अप कमिंग अप.
एग्जैक्टली, उनके आपस के भी मैचेस आ रहे थे, सारी चीज थी.
वहाब आ गए जी 206 फॉर 135 ओवर्स. वहाब 5 ओवर्स फॉर 25. तो उसकी वार्निंग ने थोड़ी उसकी जो पोटेंसी को शायद थोड़ा सा डिस्टर्ब किया, बट इज बोल्ड वेल सो फार. यार आमिर ने अच्छी कराई है, शदाब ने अच्छा कमबैक किया है, वहाब भी अच्छी करा रहा है, फिर भी हम 6 के रन रेट पे जा रहे हैं.
Yeah, we're in the last 15 of the innings right now. India are 206.
This is where we fought back against Australia.
Wahab Riaz around the wicket to Virat Kohli. Goes short. Oh, that's a good delivery. Hit the gloves and goes away.
तंग कर रहा है उसको वहाब मुसलसल.
Yeah, he's not comfortable in that angle around the wicket's not very easy for a right-handed batsman. You can see him snickering. He knows that he has Kohli.
क्या बे कैसा बॉलिंग करा रहा है भाई.
Oh, that was hitting the bat hard. As
that was
Virat
I don't know
Kohli's-
which accent but
मुझे खुद
I
नहीं
just
पता, मैं इसीलिए
वही मैं कह रहा हूँ ना, मिर्जापुर
entertain
देख देख के
नहीं कर
मेरे
रहा था
मुंह खराब हो गया इन लोगों को देख देख.
Pakistan need a wicket here right now to bring.
We
in
need
the
Rohit's wicket.
Yeah, Rohit's wicket would be important. Even Kohli right now doesn't matter. You have then they need to plan.
उनको थोड़ा झटका लगा ना.
Exactly, they need to plan according to the wicket that they lose. I think Hardik Pandya.
But इनमें से I would say Rohit is a more free flowing 6 hitter और ये सब.
That's true. Rohit Sharma can clear the boundary with a lot more ease as Wahab Riaz comes around the wicket again. Good ball punched off the back foot and a diving effort from Shadab Khan at point.
Finally we saved a run. कभी तो +1 हुआ हमारे.
वो हमारा अगर वो इनफील्ड आउटफील्ड वाला मैट्रिक होगा तो हम सब -65 पे.
एक मैं देख रहा था क्रिक फेज में, पाकिस्तान is the only team that has negative runs conceded in the field.
Some poor efforts in the field throughout this tournament. You can see the way that Virat Kohli and Rohit Sharma both play. Kohli has a full extension of the bat, whereas Rohit Sharma just likes to check and use the pace of the
short
deliveries.
Back lift.
Yeah. Oh, that was short and wide, and that's punished by Rohit. Another 4 over
यार
point.
क्या बॉले डाल रहे हो वहाब रियाज
It was
यार.
a slow delivery and Wahab
Slow
Riaz.
wide bouncer at 76 miles per hour on a guy who's batting on 119.
I think वो वेट कर रहा था शायद ये उसको उठा दे थर्ड मैन की तरफ. रैम्प शॉट जो खेलते हैं ये ज़्यादातर बैट्समैन. बट
मसला ये कि रोहित इतना स्किल्ड प्लेयर है कि रैंप वैम्प मारता नहीं, वो प्योर बाउंड्रीज मारता है.
हाँ, ये है कि he has the power. अभी हमने देखा है कि उसकी इनिंग्स में जो कट शॉट्स और पुल शॉट्स हैं वही सबसे फेवरेट हैं, and that's where he's picked up the most runs. And we see again Sarfaraz, I don't know what his plan was there. Wahab comes around the wicket again. This time played off the pads towards mid wicket. They'll run hard and they'll pick up an easy 2. Virat Kohli is a supreme athlete and he hairs back for a second, easily in. The throw's nowhere near.
अगर आखिरी 14 में भी 100 बन जाए, so that will be 313.
यार वैसे ये जो हम फ्लेक्सिबिलिटी और ये एक जो डायनामिक रेंज हम जिसकी बात कर रहे थे बैटिंग लाइनअप के अंदर, इंग्लैंड में है, इंडिया में है. अब आप देखोगे पाकिस्तान में अगर इस सिचुएशन
में नहीं है यार.
इंडिया में है यार. हार्दिक पांड्या
क्योंकि धोनी अच्छा खेलता है.
हार्दिक पांड्या भी आएगा. वन डाउन उसने पैड्स पहने हुए. इस सिचुएशन में अगर आके वो 4 ओवर्स में भी कुछ कर जाता है, गेम्स ऑन. Again, cut away down to third man. There is a fielder there, so just a single. Wahab Riaz hasn't been as pacey as we've seen him in some of the earlier matches in this tournament, but he's still up there around that 90 miles per hour mark.
बच्चे को ना सुट दें कैमरे के अंदर भाई, क्या हो गया.
ये कोई पाकिस्तानी बच्चा जो
पाकिस्तानी
बैटिंग देख देख के सो
बच्चा ही
गया।
होगा बेचारा।
नहीं आई थिंक
नहीं
इंडियन
नहीं,
या
ये
द गॉट
सुनीता
इंडियन
और
फ्लैग
सुनीता और कपिल का बच्चा है यार ये। और ये तो
ओए
भाईजान
बाबा जी Oh, the cricket's not been too great today. I'm just not enjoying it as
It's
much
not
as I
enough over
usually
here.
do.
Join the cricket.
Again on the pads, clipped down to fine leg. They'll pick up another single, and that's the end of the 36
अब
to
हमारी
15 for
उम्मीदें
one.
सिर्फ प्रोजेक्शंस पे जी रहे हैं हम फिलहाल।
हम प्रोजेक्ट ही कर सकते हैं यार। मैं एक बार चाहता हूँ कि हमारे जो होस्ट विद द मोस्ट है उनकी राय ली जाए।
ब्रोडी साहब कह रहे हैं
क्या लग रहा है उनको?
278 ऑल आउट, ये इतने ऑप्टिमिस्टिक हैं कि हम
उनको क्या लग रहा है कि क्या स्कोर बनने वाला है?
यार
गजनफर साहब बताएं कि क्या क्या इस वक्त प्रोजेक्शन क्या है आपकी?
यार बहुत ही एक ब्लीक सा मुझे पाकिस्तान
That's the
क्रिकेट का
perfect
future
word,
यहाँ
bleak.
से, नज़र आ रहा है यार यानी फ्यूचर क्या है, ये टूर्नामेंट मुझे नज़र आ रहा है बहुत ही हमारे लिए जो है ना बुरा होने वाला है। इंडिया का मैच एटलीस्ट मैं कहता हूँ कॉम्पिटिटिव तो हो भाई। आपको पता है टूर्नामेंट से पहले ही आपको पता था दे आर द स्ट्रॉन्गर टीम ऑन पेपर, और आपको पता था ये मैच आपने हारना, बट हमेशा कोशिश यही होती है कि कॉम्पिटिटिव मैच
यार बट अभी हमने बैटिंग तो नहीं की, ऐसी बात नहीं है। हो सकता है
अच्छा,
बैटिंग में आके
नहीं
आज
की तो हमें नहीं पता क्या करना है इन्होंने।
नहीं वो सही है, लेकिन मैं वैसे कह रहा हूँ कि थोड़ी सी तो उम्मीद रखो
यार उम्मीदें ही हैं बस, यानी और तो कुछ नहीं है इस टीम के साथ, उम्मीदें हैं। और
मसला है कि वो जो इंडिया का एक हम पे एक ये स्टैट है ये वर्ल्ड कप वाला, ये कब टूटेगा, कौन सी जनरेशन में टूटेगा, क्या कोई उम्मीद है टूटने की?
यार ब्रोडी कह रहा है 278 ऑल आउट तो टूट
मैं वही कह रहा हूँ, ब्रोडी तो पता नहीं क्या डोडे लगा के आया है।
सही बात है,
डोडे लगा के आया है।
क्या स्मोक करके आए हैं भाई
और
साहब
आदिल
आप?
मोमिन का कमेंट है फाइनली अ डाइव दैट वाज वर्थ इट, देन ही सेज स्लोअर बाउंसर ब्रॉट टू यू बाय अजहर महमूद।
एग्जैक्टली, जो उसकी स्पेशलिटी थी, उसकी जो काउंटी में ये 1500 विकेटें ले चुका है इस बॉल में।
यार पाकिस्तान क्रिकेट टीम के ऊपर कौन इन्फ्लुएंस
काला
कर रही है?
जादू।
नहीं काला जादू
मुझे
तो
लगा वहाँ जा
इन्फ्लुएंस तो है, बट नहीं पूनम पांडे का जो है वो भी मैंने देखे थे।
क्या देखे थे?
वीडियोस और मीम्स जो लोगों ने
लाल पीले नीले क्यों हो रहे हो तुम? आगा क्या हो गया?
वो जरा ध्यान से यार।
वाइफ जब यहीं बैठी हुई है तो
बिल्कुल, वो भी
आगे
सुनिए।
बढ़े।
अच्छा मैं ये बोल रहा था
ट्रेन ऑफ थॉट
डाउनलोड से राल आ गई यार। वैसे
बफरिंग हो रही है आगा के माइंड में।
यार वैसे एक बात है कि इमरान खान ने सरफराज अहमद को एडवाइस दी थी इफ यू
वो वीडियो देखो,
विन द टॉस एंड बैट फर्स्ट।
हाँ
तो हो सकता है इमरान भाई ने जो एक
यार मैं
विजनरी
यही सोच रहा हूँ कि
थिंकर
अगर
तो है
इमरान
यार,
खान
इंडिया के
का
खिलाफ तो
say
always
है
you bat
पाकिस्तान
first यार।
क्रिकेट में, अगर इमरान खान का से है पाकिस्तान क्रिकेट टीम को, वो इन्फ्लुएंस कर सकता है। आई थिंक ऑब्वियसली वो कर सकता है इन्फ्लुएंस, कौन कैप्टन बनेगा, लाइनअप क्या होगी, और ये वो निकालता क्यों नहीं है यार इन सबको, ये खास करके ये बॉलिंग कोच को चेंज क्यों नहीं करता?
इमरान खान।
चलो जी, गिट्ठा भी
वही
आया
इसने
है।
संजय मंजरेकर के ग्लासेस पहने हुए थे उस वक्त वसीम अकरम ने।
स्वारोव्स्की के खिलाफ। और यार ये मनुस मैच, आई हैव पर्ज्ड। Actually, I showed some guts and I watched the highlights of this.
And
the other day.
not safe to talk about Poonam when Bhabhi is around. Not safe for work.
यार वो बंदी कोई पिछले 10 साल से यही कारोबार कर रही है यार। It's quite surprising.
Imad
इतनी longevity तुम क्यों हो रहे हो इतने
over of the
prudish?
spell for Imad.
Good
It's a
ball.
turning delivery away from Virat Kohli, plays it to short third man. India 215 for 1 in the 37th over right now. Kohli 26 off 34, Rohit 126 off 105. We need a wicket.
Or 4 wickets, I mean.
This time whipped off the pads towards long on. They'll pick up a single. Virat Kohli has taken the back seat here a bit. He's 27 off 34 as we see one of the
Manusas.
most overrated cricketers in world cricket, Sachin Tendulkar, hanging out with Virat Kohli. He's a special guest at this World Cup, I think. He was in the comms box with Waqar Yunus, who he made his debut with. Imad Wasim again. Rohit Sharma plays off the back foot and this time beats the point
In
fielder.
1989.
Yeah, they'll
Test
pick up a
debuts.
single.
I think they did it at Sialkot. I think
Yeah, I'm not sure, but yeah, both of them were fairly young, and you can see Sanjay Manjrekar sitting there with Waqar Yunus and
इतना
Sachin
animated
Tendulkar
क्यों
just
हो रहा है संजय
hovering
मंजरेकर?
in the background.
भाई स्कोर जो पढ़ रहे हैं वो तो
कोशिश में
वही कह रहा हूँ, वसीम ने संजय के चश्मे पहने
अच्छा
थे।
संजय मंजरेकर ने मुझे लगता है अपना हेयर स्टाइल भी change
ओए इमाद ने स्लिप ले लिया है
क्या
विराट
बात
कोहली
है।
के खिलाफ।
टू
Confidence
कोहली।
check करें।
इतने पॉजिटिव क्रिकेट,
चक्का नहीं विकेट आ
वो
रही
गुस्से में छिक्का मार देगा कोहली।
Driven away by Virat Kohli,
यार
and
ये
there
क्या
is cover there,
मरियल
extra
फील्डर
cover,
है
so
यार।
they'll pick up a single, but beats the fielder again. Will the slip stay in place? No, it won't. सही है यार, इमाद ने अपना काम कर दिया है, मतलब 50
गोपी मैं
55
पूछ रहा हूँ,
रन
why
आपने
does it say Chandigarh on that scorecard? I remember it for being Mohali. Chandigarh, I guess it's the name of this district or something like that. Mohali is probably the area.
or the ground's name.
Like जैसे हम जुमेरा हो गया, दुबई हो गया, something like that. you
Yeah,
know?
maybe it's the ground's name, Mohali. I don't know.
नहीं मोहाली शहर है आई थिंक।
मोहाली शहर है, चंडीगढ़ मुझे लगता है स्टेट है शायद।
Advances down the
Chandigarh,
track
वो
this
बड़ा
time.
शहर
Rohit
है।
Sharma and drives it to long off to pick up a single. Last ball.
यार
of the
वैसे
over coming
इंडिया
up
की
for
काफी
Ahmad
क्यूरियस
Wasim.
अप्रोच रही है, कुछ ज्यादा स्लो नहीं खेल रहे ये लोग।
यार रन रेट
Slow खेल रहे हैं, आपको इतनी-
फ्लक्चुएट कर रहा है between 5.5 and 6.
आप हिटिंग क्यों नहीं कर रहे? आपकी सिर्फ एक विकेट गिरी हुई है।
I think maybe they're waiting for the last 10, and Pakistan have bowled some tight lines in between, and they've picked
Maybe
up
we
the
have
odd
bowled
boundary.
a bit well. Maybe.
Yeah. Last delivery for Ahmad Wasim to Virat Kohli, driven down the long
मतलब
on.
you
That's
were
the
one
end of the
wicket down. You should have
spell.
started hitting on the 30th over. तुम्हें
Yeah.
क्या मसला था? 100 कब मारा है इसके, कौन से ओवर में हुआ है?
हाँ अभी 5 ओवर हो गए हैं शायद। 49 off his 10 for Ahmad Wasim today. 37 overs are up. 224-1 India. Virat Kohli is out there with Rohit Sharma, who's approaching another 150. He's got a lot of those
यार
landmarks.
अभी 120 हुए हैं, 150 कहाँ पहुंच
अप्रोच ही हो
गए?
रहा है ना यार, स्लो अप्रोच है क्या हो रहा
128 पे खेल रहा है यार वो अप्रोच का।
है? तुम अबू धाबी से आ रहे होते हो, तुम्हें मिर्दिफ के साइन
यानी उसका 300 भी अप्रोच हो रहा है यार, क्या तुम बिल्कुल
200 भी
ही
अप्रोच हो रहे हैं।
बिल्कुल ही बैठ गए। एनीवेज इमाद हैज फिनिश्ड ऑफ हिज स्पेल ऑफ 10, सो आई थिंक हसन अली के फिर ओवर कवर थोड़े बहुत हो गए हैं।
आई थिंक करने पड़ेंगे अभी। 37
नहीं आएगा, bowling पे आएगा।
13 ओवर्स हैं उसके अंदर। वहाब के 4 रहते हैं, आमिर के आई थिंक 4 रहते हैं, 8 ये हो गए, और आपको 5 ओवर जो है कहीं और से
चाहिए।
निकालने हैं। आई थिंक उसके कवर करेगा ये
भारत
शादाब के।
शदाब भी तो है।
शादाब के 2 ओवर्स आई थिंक उसके 8 ही हुए हैं, तो वो कवर हो जाएंगे यहाँ पे।
और मे बी शदाब को क्या वो लाएगा वापस। लेट्स सी व्हाट
Maybe take a
हैपेंस।
chance. Wahab Riaz is back into the attack. I think he's going around the wicket. Yes, he is. To Virat Kohli on the off stump and guided down to third man. And
I
easy
think even
single.
as an Indian fan, you wouldn't be particularly happy with this approach of
Yeah,
theirs.
it's been a timid innings at points, and like you've said, last 5 overs or so have been fairly slow. Pakistan have bowled some decent lines, but India haven't really looked to attack. I think they just wanted to get through this period and start attacking once the 40th over hits. बॉल में वैसे आज हमने फिर वो देखा है कि कोई रिवर्स जो है वो नहीं नजर आई. Lots of upset Pakistani fans in the crowd today.
यार
But
उनकी हिम्मत है वैसे लाइव देखना यार.
yeah.
जो हमारे साथ एशिया कप में हुआ है ना, मैं तो अल्लाह माफ़ी कभी भी ये जो the one we just had in September, जो हमारी यार
never
बेइज्जती हुई है
happened.
यार.
But it's a sea of blue and a few green spots in between.
भारत आर्मी का पता है?
हाँ ये अच्छा, ये स्वामी आर्मी है, पता नहीं क्या नाम है इनका.
नहीं, भारत आर्मी नाम है उनका.
स्टानी आर्मी.
स्टानी आर्मी तो है.
स्टानी आर्मी किसकी है?
And you see those ugly shirts in the crowd that say "Chak De India." I'm sorry, those
very
are
fugly shirts to be quite frank.
horrible with horrible font.
India का flag ही overrated in my opinion.
Wahab Riaz around the wicket.
Catch.
That's pulled away. There's no one there. That's another 4 for Rohit Sharma. He just turned that around the corner. Down
यार ये body language आपके कैप्टन की यार. He's buried his mouth and his massive nose in his glove.
खुद bury कर दो.
हाँ. या हमें बरी कर दो उसकी कप्तानी से.
मेरा मतलब यही है, उस तरह वाला बरी नहीं.
और तुम ये क्या बॉल डाल रहे हो यार, तुम्हारा फाइन लेग सर्कल में है.
ये तो बॉलर का फॉल्ट है ना कि आपने फील्ड वैसी सेटअप करवाई नहीं और आप बॉल गलत लाइन पे करवा रहे हो. इसमें आप कैप्टन को तो कुछ नहीं बोल सकते. कैप्टन खुद हैरान है कि भाई ये कर क्या रहा है
यार ये.
अच्छा वैसे आज कैप्टन के साथ एक जो डाउन साइड है वो ये थी कि बिकॉज ऑफ ऑल द राइट हैंडर्स इन द इंडियन लाइनअप वो 6th और 7th बॉलर को जो है इस्तेमाल नहीं कर सका. वेयरएज इन द लास्ट कपल ऑफ मैचेस वही जो थे वो आपको 6-6 7-7 ओवर निकाल रहे थे. एज यू सी अल्ताफ हुसैन इन द क्राउड, ही इज pumped up again down the leg side, and this time there is a fielder there at fine leg, falls just short of him, and they'll pick up a single. That's not really the
यार ये परसेंटेज क्या आप उसको ऐसे कैच आउट करवाओगे.
पैट कमिंस वाली विकेट आप लेना चाह रहे हो. उसने शायद 4 बार इस टूर्नामेंट में ये किया है कि डाउन द लेग साइड आउट करवाया. बट या रोहित शर्मा इज टिकिंग अलोंग.
समझ से बाहर है यार बिल्कुल ही. इनसे they've lost the art of taking wickets and they've lost the art of winning game matches.
We haven't seen any Yorkers whatsoever.
यार.
Again down the leg side
बच
and
गया।
clipped off the pads by Virat Kohli. There is
कोहली
a
फॉर्म में
fielder
तो he
at square
just had to
leg.
glance it, लेकिन उसके पैड पे लग गया।
Yeah, honestly, मुझे लग रहा है कि विराट कोहली वेट कर रहा है कि रोहित शर्मा कुछ करेगा. He's 133 off 109 so far, Rohit, and Kohli's 30
240.
off
If they are at
39.
240 in 40 overs, how much are they planning to get in the last 10 overs? 100
65.
65 कैसे यार? तुम लोग कोई रियलिस्टिक बात करो। 80 85।
हम जलीलिस्टिक बात करते हैं.
I'm not really sure what this approach from India has been.
Need
I
something
think
full and fast here from Wahab Riaz. Cut away this time by Rohit Sharma. There's a fielder there. Hassan Ali dives and
Good
stops that.
fielding.
There should be 2 runs. They run back quickly and a bad throw again. But India have now picked up the pace a bit in this over. They've
यार
gotten
चलो
8, 9
let's
runs
look
off
at the
it.
positives के जी पिच काफी फ्लैट है, ऐसा कोई चक्कर नहीं है पिच में
अच्छा,
कम
मतलब टीम की पॉजिटिव कोई नहीं है, ग्राउंड की पॉजिटिव.
मैं अब लॉन्ग टर्म सोच रहा हूँ ना कि ग्राउंड पिच फ्लैट है
Let's go to the second innings. Yes.
और उनके पास भी बॉलर कम है, स्पिनर ज़्यादा खिला रहे हैं वो हमारी तरह.
Yeah, honestly.
एक
बोलो।
और चीज़ मैं पूछना चाहता था
जी।
हमारी तकरीबन 1.5 या 2 साल पहले बेस्ट फील्डिंग साइड आ
हाँ,
रही थी,
yes.
वी वर अ गुड फील्डिंग साइड फॉर अ गुड 1.5 year. व्हाट हैपेंड?
Driven down the ground, there is a mid off there, so just a single. Yeah, that's a very
यार
valid
जो हमारे
point.
फील्डिंग कोच स्टीव रिक्सन उसका नाम था, उसके कॉन्ट्रैक्ट रीनेगोशिएट हो रहा था तो नहीं बनी बात और उसको उन्होंने फारिग कर दिया. तो वो कहता जी दे डिसरिस्पेक्टेड में, वो कहते हैं जी उसकी डिमांड्स बहुत ज़्यादा थी, तो फिर ये हुआ और वो बंदा गया और हमारे
यही है कि बॉलिंग वो आपका फील्डिंग
कोच चला गया जो टीम को चला रहा था मिकी ऑर्थर के साथ.
Yeah, but देखो ये बात है कि maybe the drills and the things that he was trying to bring into the lineup, हम देख रहे थे कि रनआउट्स कितने कर रहे थे हम लोग. अजहर अली, फखर जमान, शादाब.
ये जो रीसेंट T20s हुए, we outfielded न्यूजीलैंड एंड ऑस्ट्रेलिया एट होम.
इनर सर्कल में हम बहुत डेंजरस हो गए थे और अब रिसेंटली हमने देखा है कि कैचेस ड्रॉप हो रहे हैं, थ्रोज जो है इनकी ऑन टारगेट नहीं होती.
इनर सर्कल के अंदर आपने अभी एक डबल आते हुए देखे हैं. इनर सर्कल के अंदर
इनसाइड
double
एज
आए
पे.
हैं,
एग्जैक्टली
inside edge पे
सही कह
double
रहे
आए हैं.
हो, बिल्कुल सही कह रहे हो.
तो अच्छा, और वो कोच जब गया है तो इनसे सारी जो इनकी स्किल थी वो भी लेके चला गया.
यार पता नहीं, आई थिंक वो एक
यार वो
mental
डंडा
aspect
देना
होता
पड़ता है इनको. आई थिंक ये
थोड़ा
बंबू
सा
अप्रोच
कोई-
इसकी अच्छी होगी.
या स्टाइल आपका ऐसा होता है.
प्लेयर्स हैं और इनको कोच किया गया है अच्छी फील्डिंग करने के लिए, और जब कोच
Hassan Ali's gotten this one high on the bat from Rohit Sharma. There's no one there at mid wicket, so another 4 for Rohit. That's a bad start to the over by Hassan. He's
यही शॉट
conceded a
कितनी दफा
boundary.
इसको मार चुका है रोहित यार, कितनी दफा मार चुका है. नाउ द ऑनस्लॉट है वही है, फ्लड गेट्स खुल गए हैं.
Gopi Mia Kawal ने comments में कहा कि time to drop Malik for a proper batsman, or you could bring in Asif for him if you have to. And Harsh Hegde 98 कह रहे हैं their stats would show that if Rohit scores 25, he usually scores 100. Yes, he usually adds about 66 to 68 runs after crossing 25, which does equal that 100. And right now he's looking to go even beyond that. He's at 144, and India are now picking up the pace quite rapidly. 234 for 138.1 overs. Hassan Ali is bowling to Rohit Sharma, who looks to play that paddle scoop, and it's in the hands of Wahab Riaz. That's the second wicket for Pakistan. A much needed breakthrough, and the dangerous Rohit Sharma is now gone, trying to be a little too cute. That was a slower delivery, and we're looking at that 295 that Musad Afzal predicted earlier. Rohit Sharma is so displeased with himself. He thought that was going to be a faster delivery, just wanted to turn this around the corner over short fine legs head, but that's gone to the hands, and that's the second wicket now. A good change of pace, absolutely. सरफराज आप बाथरूम में बैठे रहे अगर विकेट्स गिरती रहेंगी.
Very fortunate wicket there for Pakistan.
यार वैसे हाँ
Rohit Sharma, fantastic inning. It was 140 of 113, 3 sixes and 14 boundaries. Really peppered the Pakistani pace bowling attack. But ray of hope for Pakistan now. Let's see क्या करते हैं ये.
Yeah, and Brody making a good point. Maybe it's better that we don't get them out. Pandya and Dhoni will play a lot faster, but at the same time, look, if they're looking to attack, there's always a chance of wickets. If you are trying to go big, you're also playing risky shots, and that's where Pakistan might be
आमिर का of course ये जो late order spell बहुत crucial होगा.
Yeah, absolutely. वहाब को भी अब आके वापस थोड़ी सी.
वहाब रियाज, I think वहाब रियाज will be the bowler. I'll bet.
नहीं बोलो.
Yeah, for sure.
हाँ ये तो
उसके अलावा यार स्पिनर्स के ओवर रह गए अभी या
है शादाब के हैं 2-3
के तो खत्म हो गए.
इमाद के खत्म हो गए, शादाब के रह गए. तो some comments coming out on YouTube that I just want to get to quickly. That point about that ground and the Chandigarh Mohali thing. Gaurav Saini is saying Chandigarh is a union territory. Mohali is a separate city in Punjab adjoining Chandigarh. Hotels are in Chandigarh, stadium in Punjab, Mohali. Or Adil Momin keh rahe hain, ground looks big, hard to just slog for big sixes. Good approach by India. Yeah, I think this is why they were targeting only specific deliveries.
चुलबुल पांड्या,
हार्दिक पांड्या आ गए और ब्रोडी का हमने
यार
कमेंट
वैसे
पढ़ा
ये
कि
मुझे क्रिकेटर वाकई जहर लगता है यार, टू बी फ्राइड
यार इसका जो
इसके फेक भरम है, तुम इतने तुम्हारी औकात नहीं जितना तुम्हारी भरम है।
इसको लगता है कि टीम इसकी वजह से चलती है। जब ये आउट होता है कुछ भी करता है इसको ये लगता है। That was a good field change by Sarfaraz Ahmed. He brought in that short fine leg fielder and the very next delivery
कोहली ने उसको
indicate down the throat. Harpic cuts away hard. There is a fielder there. Good diving effort. Oh, excellent from Fakhr Zaman, who stops a 4. They'll pick up 2 though. Good effort. This is what Pakistan need to save those boundaries, save those runs, pick up the pace, bring in the energy. Mahindra Singh Dhoni,
I would have sent
the
in
Indian
Dhoni.
legend,
I would
is
have
up
sent in
next.
Dhoni.
Let's have a look at that field change from Sarfaraz. It's a good call from him, and you can see before the delivery was bowled, he brought Wahab Riaz in, and like we said, next delivery Rohit Sharma just
उसने ये पैडल मारी, मतलब यही जो कटर जब हसन डालता था छिके पड़ते थे उसको।
Exactly, वो जो वेट करके खेला। That's why you can see why Rohit was so upset with himself. He wanted to get a boundary. Yeah, and that's the mindset. Absolutely, it's the mindset. Once you get that 100, he got out for 140, but you know he's not
उसका बैट ही रह गया।
satisfied with that. It's a good 2 by Indian players right there. They just hit it to mid wicket and quickly ran. Both of these guys are really good athletes. As much as I hate Hardik Pandya, he is in great condition.
यार और जैसा मर्जी इस बंदे का पर्सनली कैरेक्टर वगैरह हो, बट आई सी जब भी ये बॉल को पंच भी करता है, पंच इज़ वेरी हार्ड। यानी वो इसमें कोई
सॉफ्ट हो गई
नहीं, मैं बोल रहा हूँ
पांड्या बोल,
ये पांड्या सुनो तो इसको कुछ हो जाता है
यार। गुड बॉल।
नहीं, हार्दिक पांड्या जो है मुझे वैसे पर्सनली प्लेयर काफ़ी पसंद है। ये
हार्दिक
पांड्या
यार एक ज़माना था हम इसको फ़हीम अशरफ के साथ कंपेयर करते थे, वो कहाँ पहुँच गया और ये कहाँ पहुँच गया यार।
फ़हीम तो बैटिंग ही नहीं कर पाता, बॉलिंग जो है उसकी,
हालांकि वो नेचुरल स्ट्राइकर अच्छा है, वो भी सब कुछ है, लेकिन आपकी अकल ही नहीं है तो फिर आप बैटिंग कैसे करोगे?
नहीं, और इसकी जो बैट स्पीड है,
स्विंग है
बहुत अच्छी है।
स्पिनर्स के खिलाफ ये काफ़ी पनिश
ये
करता
तो
है,
छोड़ता ही नहीं है
यार आईपीएल में हमने देखा था, और खास करके आगा इस चीज़ को वेरीफाई कर सकता है कि पेस अटैक के खिलाफ ही डज स्ट्रगल। अगर आप उसको शॉर्ट कराओ तो करेगा, ही लाइक्स टू गो डाउन द ग्राउंड, उसको बस उसकी स्विंगिंग आर्क में बॉल ना दो। शादाब खान बीन ब्रॉट ऑन इनटू द अटैक, सो इट इज अ रिस्क, बट
शादाब खान को इसने जो धोया था
पिछले सिटी में,
चलो वो तो फर्क नहीं पड़ रहा था, वो इनके लिए लॉस्ट कॉज थी। फखर जमान को भी धोया था, ऐसी बात नहीं है। शादाब्स बैक टू विराट कोहली, he goes short, pulled away, just beats the mid wicket fielder. That's going to be 4, so bad start. That's a long hop from Shadab, and Virat Kohli now looking to accelerate is able to clear that fielder. 242 for 2 India.
बहुत गंदी बॉलिंग कराई शादाब ने यार। शादाब भी हमारा यार स्टार बॉलर था, खराब हो गया
यार।
समझ नहीं आ रही।
मेरे हाथ से अब कोई माइक ले ली, क्योंकि जिस टाइप की मुझे विराट कोहली की अप्रोच नज़र आ रही है, मुझे लग रहा है मेरे मुंह से गालियाँ ही निकल
जाएंगी। ले लो वापस ले लो इनसे। Full delivery this time, cut away from Virat Kohli, played it late. There's a fielder there, and a fumble in the outfield will result in an easy 2. That was Imam, who just misfielded. Pakistan under some pressure in this over.
यार टिपे तो उन्होंने ऐसे लगाई हुई जैसे ये वेल्डिंग करते रहे सुबह के वक्त यार। ये
दोनों तीनों चारों हाथों पे।
Seriously man.
Oh, dabbed away down to short third man. There's a fielder there. Now this
he's milking runs off will यार।
will. यार बट बैटल अब ये है कि शादाब खान को जो है हार्दिक पांड्या क्या करेगा। हार्दिक
4 ओवर इसके रह गए। आमिर के कितने रह गए?
इनको अच्छा खेलता है यार। मैंने क्या इंटीग्रेट होना है हार्दिक पांड्या से? मैं तो अपने घर पे बैठा हुआ हूँ। वो जो है लड़के हमारे जो उधर खेल रहे हैं, बात तो उनकी है, और मुझे लगता है शादाब इस बार अपना बदला पूरा करेगा और विकेट ले ही ले।
Let's see it. Shadab to Hardik Pandya. There's a slip in place. Oh, that was a good delivery. Flied it and tries to drive Hardik, but beaten by the turn in the wicket there, and that's why the slip is in play. If he gets an edge, it might be gobbled up by Babar Azam with those green shoes.
Have to be careful here.
Yeah, Virat Kohli is just trying to give some advice to Hardik. There's a lot of bowlers that you can attack. Maybe just give some respect to this one. Goes full again, this time driven down to long off. They'll pick up a
mature
single.
Batting from Hardik.
Hardik Pandya.
यार तुम किस लिए तुम कौन सा सेंसर बोर्ड ने आगे हमें बंद करना है? This is change of pace.
This is why we're here. We're rebelling.
Because we're bitter because we're about to lose.
Exactly.
Shadab going at 6 and over once again यार.
So Virat Kohli this time goes short and this.
और आपने उसको उसका confidence भी
undermine
undermine कर दिया उसको drop करके.
Another misfield and they'll pick up 2. They're going to pick up 2 regardless.
यार शोएब मलिक का जिंदगी में क्या काम है यार? What is the point of your
high
existence?
catches at long on.
Exactly. और तुम कुछ करते ना तुम रन करते हो ना तुम्हारी बॉलिंग अच्छी है. तुम सिर्फ सियालकोट कोटा पे खेल रहे हो यार. तुम्हारा क्या पॉइंट है लाइफ में? तुमने 4 साल से इसने अनाउंस किया मैंने वर्ल्ड कप खेलनी है और उस पे ये इसने अपने सारे दाव लगा दिए और फिर इधर आके तुम मरवा रहे हो तुम ग्राउंड में
यार. कोई नहीं उसने ऊबर अपना वो करियर तो बनवाया हुआ है. उसके बाद कुछ नहीं होगा तो ऊबर ड्राइवर तो बन ही रहा है. कोई टेंशन नहीं है.
हां ऐड तो पहले से ही आ गए
ना. ये उनका हम उनको यहाँ पे खुदाफिज करेंगे
वर्ल्ड कप. बारात या रुखसती नहीं हो रही कि हम यहाँ पे जो है मजे लेने आए हैं.
पाकिस्तान जो है नॉर्मली अपने प्लेयर्स को इस तरह कोई सीरीज देता नहीं जाने के लिए. अब हमने जो है वर्ल्ड कप चूज किया है. हमारे जो है कौमी ये वो हैं
यार ऐसे लोग आप कौमी हीरो बनाते हो यार.
कौमी हीरो हैं
यार. वैसे यूनुस खान ने बड़ा जो है ना स्ट्रेटेजिक काम किया था. याद है जो यूएई वाली सीरीज थी मुझे खिलाओ वापस आया. एक मैच के बाद कहा जी मैं रिटायर हो रहा हूँ.
अब 10 ओवर में यार 80 तो हमें मिनिमम पढ़ने ही पड़ने हैं.
Hassan Ali back for his 7th over.
Good ball.
Good full delivery driven down the long on for a single. 41st over underway right now. India 249 for 2. Virat Kohli is out there 39 off 43. Hardik Pandya is 6 off 7. If you're just tuning in now, we are Change of Pace. You can find us on Twitter, Change of Pace 414. And if you're on Twitch, hit that follow button and subscribe to us on YouTube as well. We're back with Musad Afzal and AZ Khwaja. Guys, what are the realistic predictions now in the 10 overs to go?
Yeah, I reckon if India can get anything around 340, Pakistan will be happy with that considering the start that Pakistan have given them. They've just hit 250 now after a quick single down to a fine leg. Kohli's moved on to 39 of 43. It's been a streaky innings from him so far, but again, if you give him time to get in, he usually goes big. Pandya 6 off 7. India 250 for 2. Shoaib Malik's inner ring fielding at -9. His outfield fielding is just at +1. But it's a feature that we see a lot in modern fielders. Here we go. Hassan Ali now outside off the edge from Pandya. It's a good point that Ahmed Hassan made earlier when Pandya came out to bat that he struggles against pace. He's a really good hitter of the spinning delivery, but the cutter, the off cutter. That got the outside edge, rolled his fingers over at Hassan Ali, but it fell short of the captain. Sarfraz.
कम से कम आप इशारा तो करो यार अब कि मैं स्लोअर बॉल करा रहा हूं. कुछ तो आपकी
communication needs to be there between the bowler and the captain.
Bowling option, sorry, right now 4 overs for Amir, 3 for Wahab, and Hassan is into his 7th over right now. Shadab has 1 left. I don't think he's going to come back though.
Full delivery off the pads. It's flicked away, but there's a man at fine leg. It'll just be a single. Adil Momin making a good point about how big the outfield is, and Pakistan need to run their twos when they come out to chase a big total here.
Yeah, but the onus today, it has to be on guys like Imam. He can't play that slow-ass innings that Rahul played because you're not going to have someone on the other end who can go as hard. If Fakhar Zaman gets out, for example, can't play those dot balls. आपको single, double जो है लेने पड़ेंगे. Keep the scoreboard ticking. और जिस किस्म का ये track है मुझे लग रहा है spinners in play होंगे आज.
Full delivery this time. It's driven onto the onside. The man at long on will field it away. It'll just be another single. Singles at this point. I don't think Pakistan will mind them too much if somehow, by some sort of miracle, they can keep this run rate less than 6 and India don't cross 300.
Yaar, can you imagine Ravi Shastri winning a World Cup as a coach? I think हमें cricket as an international game ही बंद कर देनी चाहिए.
That really would be something.
ऐसा मुफ्ता बेवड़ा आके World Cup winning coach बन जाए यार. हद हो गई है यार.
Fahad KHD 98 saying कहाँ थे दिन अनवर अली और बिलावल भट्टी के. Yeah, we don't need those anymore. Brody 1892. Agha sounding intimidated by Pandya. Rightly so. He's a big hitter of the ball. And Brody 1892 also saying Kohli to Pandya, eat black chola. As Hassan Ali full length delivery, a slower one this time, played smartly. Just a deft touch onto the leg side because they saw that the fielders were deep, and India steal 2 in the last delivery of Hassan Ali, and despite the big ground they've managed to get 6 runs off of this over. 59 coming off of Hassan's 7 after the wicket of Sharma that he got. Manan Khurana is saying, what's up guys, I am back as well, welcome back. Some websites are saying chances of winning of India are 90% and Pakistan 10%. I don't
यार अब
think.
आपने कोई इंडियन ट्विटर पे जाके ट्रेंड डुलकर
ये
और गब्बर सिंह जैसे
क्रिक
लोगों की
बज़ पे आप ये मुझे लगता है क्रिक बज़ पे
कमेंट्स
देखते हैं।
यार
I don't think
खुदा
that's-
के वास्ते
that's,
ये
that
कपिल
statistic
शर्मा
is-
शो नहीं है, ये चेंज ऑफ पेस है, कोई अच्छे जोक्स मारो ताकि हम भी खुश होएं, हम भी आपके साथ हंसेंगे, बट ये तो यार बहुत ही
नहीं,
बड़ी
यार देखो,
चुस मारी है यार,
नहीं यार, I think that makes a
नहीं
lot of.
चुस है यार,
नहीं.
प्लीज फॉर गॉड सिक्स मुसाद तुम
चुस
तो
का है मुझे लगता है कुछ और का है।
प्लीज लेट मी बी द जज ऑफ ह्यूमर ऑन दिस शो.
It's not funny. I think he's talking about the reality of it, that India have a 90% chance if they score above
यार
350.
दिस इज स्ट्रेट अप क्रिकेट
ना मैन इज दैट ट्रू? वो सवाल पूछ रहा था तुमने मनान पे वैसी जो है वो
ना
cheating
man,
करना
it's on
शुरू कर
Google,
दी।
वो
He
खुद
said,
कह
nah,
रहा है
man,
उसने
it's on
किया है."
Google. Google has these percentages, by the way, when you Google the game.
यार गूगल तो है ही, उसका सीईओ ही इंडियन है, तो फिर आप इससे क्या उम्मीद रख रहे हो यार.
सुंदर
God damn it, Sundar. Kohli on the leg side. Look at that. Look at his running speed.
सरफराज की रनिंग स्पीड क्या होगी?
कोहली हग भी देना तो मसाद उस पे जो इम्प्रेस हो जाता है।
हाँ
25
वर्ल्ड क्लास हगिंग
25 kilometers per hour this
King of
time. A
hugging.
big inning is going to be beautiful shot from Virat Kohli, full outside off, and he just drives this over the infield for 4 more. You can't bowl there to him. 258 for 2 now. India after
Bhai,
41.1.
yaar.
Kohli's quickly moved on to 45 off 46. Pandya 9 off 10.
यार वो पिच मैप में आता है ना स्लॉट शॉर्ट
हाँ।
लेंथ, ये परफेक्टली स्लॉट
प्योर स्लॉट बॉल थी यार.
Even the
Full and
line
wide.
of it too.
Yeah. It's
Giving
exactly-
Kohli, we saw earlier with an infographic that Kohli likes to open his arms, extend his shoulders. It was able to do that there, go full 360. Wahab now steaming in again, this time a better line, but it's dabbed down the third man
अच्छा,
for a
मुझे
quick
समझ नहीं आ
single.
रहा, पिछले ओवर में हसन फुल बॉल करा रहा था, पैड्स पे करा रहा था, इट्स हार्ड टू हिट इट। वहाब रियाज जिसके पास यॉर्कर अपने आर्सेनल में है, ही डजंट गो टू दैट, ही स्टिक्स टू दैट लेंथ बॉल वे टू मच।
छोड़ो यार, अब क्या मतलब बात करें इनके बारे में, डंगरी हैं, ना कोई गाइडेंस है ना इनको खुद अकल है. इतने एक्सपीरियंस बॉलर हो आप यार, कितने 70 80 100 150 वनडे खेल चुके हो, और आपको तब भी सेंस नहीं है, तो बंदा फिर आपको क्या बोले. विकेट तो कम से कम निकालो यार. दे डोंट इवन लुक लाइक पिकिंग अप विकेट्स.
Gopi Mia Gawal is asking producers for us to play the tracer bullet clip of Ravi Shastri. Oh,
Catch!
short delivery. Pandya early into the
Wimbledon
shot.
खेल रहा है पांड्या.
And Kohli was found halfway down the pitch, but Pakistan
no one
didn't go
threw
for a
that
run
ball.
out.
I think they were just shocked the way the bat swung and then the ball where it
रॉजर
went.
फेडरर बन गया
Gopi
था,
Mia Gawal
थोड़ा
also
सा।
requested a clip of the cricket haram hai Molvi for the next match.
वो मैं मेरी परमानेंटली मेरे मोबाइल गैलरी में होती है, वो जब भी हम आ रहे होते हैं अपलोड कर दो और सस्ते 10-20 आरटी ले लो. यही अपने सही बात है, ऐसे ही करियर बना है हमारा.
खुशी रह गई अब जिंदगी
बस हम
में।
मीमों पे ही जी रहे हैं और क्या.
सस्ती आरटी
259 for 2 India. A full
Yeah.
outside off again from Wahab Riaz, but a Yorker
Direct
length delivery.
hit मार लो, नहीं
Direct
गई.
hit, and it was Hardia. Hardik Pandya would still have been safe. Hardia.
हार्डिया तो
Hardia batsman.
बहुत बढ़िया.
260 for 2.
अच्छा वैसे ये स्लो बॉल यॉर्कर कराया था, वेल कंट्रोल्ड बाय वहाब.
Take a look at the figures, if Ahmed can take a
क्या
soothing.
क्या फिगर्स. आमिर 6 over 1 made in 18, 7 for 59, 7 for 50, 10 for बगैरती, 9 for जलालत, 1
1 for 11.
कुत्ता
ये आप
मतलब क्या है
रैंकिंग दे रहे हैं ओवर गेम.
Wahab now, good length delivery,
The ball.
straight into the right hander. It's hitting the stumps, but Kohli will just defend it back. It'll be a dot delivery, which are fairly
Yeah,
elusive
Kohli को
when
ban
Wahab's
करो.
bowling.
दिस इज द प्योर अजहर महमूद माइंडसेट.
This is why you shouldn't be
आप आउट
listening
नहीं
to
करो,
that
आप
commentary.
रन्स ना खाओ, बस यही इनका फॉर्मूला है. क्या जोक था
गंगूली कह रहा है इसलिए पाकिस्तानी नहीं आए क्योंकि टिकट्स महंगे हैं.
यार?
It's fine, we're frugal and we spend
यार
wisely.
60% of India lives under $2 a day, और ये टिकटों की बातें कर रहे हैं यार.
Oh
छोड़ो
damn,
यार.
shit got real quick.
Economics.
260 for 2, good length delivery off the pads by Virat Kohli.
These kind of jokes are यार बिलो द बेल्ट. फायदा नहीं है ऐसी बातें करने का यार.
वही हम कह रहे हैं ना.
लेकिन इंडियन आपको पता है मेंटालिटी ऐसी, उनका ह्यूमर आपने देखा. कपिल शर्मा उनका डेव शैपेल है, तो फिर बंदा क्या बात करे.
42 overs gone, 261 for 2. Virat and Pandya are well set between the 22 yards here. The Pakistanis still have some good overs left. Amir has a few in his tank. Wahab and Hassan as well.
Yeah, देखो मनान को तुमने ऐवी रगड़ा है. वो कह रहे you guys are the only one streaming commentary on Twitch and respect. Hit that follow button and
Thank you, Manan.
Thank you, Manan Khurana.
saying कसम से
Are you
news
related
Ramiz
to
Raja.
आयुष्मान खुराना? If you are, then हाय बोलना. बॉय काफी जबरदस्त एक्टर, ही इज अ गुड एक्टर.
Okay.
विकी डोनर उसकी अच्छी मूवी है,
All right.
अगर आपने देखी
वो
होगी.
यार वो भी अंधाधुन भी अच्छी थी.
अंधाधुन भी मैंने देखी नहीं है, नेटफ्लिक्स पे आ गई है शायद.
तुम टॉरेंट कर लेना फिर.
उसकी वो देखी थी मैंने.
It's all coincidence.
Hassan Ali will continue here. I think
बरेली
his
की बर्फी was also charming
final
movie.
over
I
of the
liked
day
it.
for Hassan. The
Final
score
over?
predictor.
It's his 8th over. What are you talking about?
Score predictor showcasing 342. That is going to be far too much for Pakistan, I think.
8 ओवर में 80 हो सकते हैं, लेकिन It's hard to judge this pitch and this ground, यार समझ नहीं आ रहा.
Manan is saying he wishes he was. Gopi Mia Kawal, he's saying I won't stoop low and respond to what he said. Yeah, again, we're not going to get into Ganguly. He's just...
Saurav. दादा भी वो कहते हैं थोड़ा arrogant सा है तो
यार वो हमेशा arrogant सा था.
Hasan Ali's got 3 overs in the tank. Amar's got 4, so it's not going to be easy going for the Indians in this last 8 overs because they're going to have to deal with Pakistan's best. I don't think.
Why has he not brought on Amir right now to finish his overs?
No, he's going to get a chance to finish him. He's going to be on next.
हसन ने वैसे over पिछला अच्छा कराया था. दूसरी बात जो मुझे लग रही है, the wicket might be just a bit slower than we think. I think if ये post innings के बाद जो interview होगा, it'll be interesting to see if they get maybe Rohit Sharma on. Yeah, down the ground मारना बहुत मुश्किल है.
Wahab and Virat having a conversation too there.
यार कोहली वैसे मानना पड़ेगा, he has changed his attitude, on-field attitude a lot.
बेहतर sportsman बन गया.
Yeah, good professional. Outside off, gets a leading edge in the air, but it's going to go over the top for 6. Hardik Pandya one-handed over the third man boundary for 6. It really wasn't intended. I don't even know how that's managed to go over the rope.
यार उस दिन विकेट को लग के बॉल छक्का हो गया था, कुछ भी हो सकता है.
आप इतनी बाहर क्यों दे रहे हो ये बॉल यार?
नहीं उसने यार चांस सही लिया था. This is where he would have picked up a wicket.
Yeah, look how wide the ball is.
It's all happening for the Indians here. Hardik Pandya no control of that shot. His head flailing forward, the bat no control, one hand off the handle, but it just goes over third man for 6. Nothing falling into the hands of the Pakistanis. Virat is delighted with the luck that has rained down on them today. Better delivery from Hasan Ali. Pandya is struggling. The 16 or 13 that he's gotten have been stolen runs from Pakistan. A change of pace from Hasan Ali there after a quicker one.
I'm seeing a slew of slow balls coming in from the Indian bowlers.
And
right, very slow.
Their standard delivery is a slow.
That's what I mean. वो भूवी जाओ कराता रहेगा.
Virat right away goes up to Pandya and speaks to him about the weird heave that he had to attempt to the leg side there. 268 for 2. There's 3 men on the leg side, one at a deep mid wicket, square leg, and one at long on as well. So you can expect that. That's a full toss, and it'll go over the fine leg boundary for 1 bounce 4. Hardik Pandya is no mug with the bat. If you give him a low full toss and there's no man at fine leg, he will play that. I think that was intended to go into the hands of square leg, but that did not happen. And the Indians getting rowdier by each boundary. 272 for 2 after 42.4 overs. Pakistan looking down the barrel of a very steep chase.
जो उसने प्रॉपर शॉट मारी वो तो 1 बाउंस चौका हुआ है, और जो उसका टॉप एज है वो
वैसे वो टॉप एज स्लो डिलीवरी पे जो है 1 6 हो गया, लेकिन
बट दैट्स अ शॉकिंग बॉल यार. तुम फुल टॉस आउटसाइड लेग स्टंप दे रहे हो यार.
Outside off, and he beats the man on the cut. Hasan Ali, good bowling this despite giving away 11 runs in the over.
समझ से बाहर है, बंदा करेगा क्या है.
बॉल्स कराई हैं, उस पे भी एक छक्का पड़ गया, एक बीट हो गया, एक फुल टॉस हो गई, मतलब.
और एक और आपको एक चीज नजर आ रही है, रिवर्स स्विंग हो रही है.
हां, थोड़ी बॉल वापस आ रही है.
What about sandpaper action from the Pakistanis?
Excuse me.
यार हम बचपन से कह रहे हैं सैंडपेपर की जो इजाद है हमें जरूरत.
तुम जैसे बर्गर बच्चे ही हमें जलील करवाते हो, फिर जब बातों में आ जाते हो गोरों के, हां यार हम चीटिंग कर रहे हैं.
यार हमें तो कभी ऐसा नहीं कहा.
यार इसका माइक काटो यार, कट ऑफ हिज माइक.
कैप हुआ करते थे.
272 for 2.
How dare you accuse us?
42. How dare you?
Sarfaraz didn't die.
How can you slap? Oh, slow bouncer, Hazard Mahmood special, but they'll get a couple runs from it because the fielder in the deep is quite deep, and the boundary is about 80 meters on that side.
Kohli could have taken 3 there if he had another Kohli on the other side.
13 run to idhar hi ban gaya yaar.
Virat's running at 25 kilometers per hour. That's faster than some electric cars go.
So I think 340 is on. Seems like
maybe
10 and over.
Maybe more, but
yeah. I think 325 से ऊपर गया तो फिर हमारा सीन ऑफ है.
Do you think Amar's going to come back now?
Of course यार, अब तो पूरा स्पेल कराएगा वो.
क्योंकि उसके 2 ओवर्स रह गए हैं वहाब के अदरवाइज.
और उसको तो इस ओवर में आने चाहिए था, बट आई गेस ही डजंट लाइक दिस.
45th से वहाब को लगवा देगा, एंड आई थिंक ही विल कंटिन्यू विद दीस गाइस राइट नाउ.
हां, वही देखेगा इक्का दुक्का जहां से भी मिल जाए. बट यार अब सरफराज, अब his ODI captaincy is done, man.
And again, Hasan Ali's conceded 14 runs off of edges today, just to
Rick Sanchez आपकी 295 पे ले रहा है आप लोगों की. आप जो इतने
यार हमने मैंने तो मजाक में कहा था मुसाद का दिल रखने के लिए, क्या हो गया
यार? मुसाद ने तो कहा था, तुमने क्यों बात मानी उसकी?
मैंने कहा यार कभी तो मुसाद शायद गलती से सही बात कर दे.
By the way, I said Australia would barely get to 300 in their last innings, so I was right about that.
That's what I'm saying. Barely कभी मुसाद एक
यार ऑस्ट्रेलियन बैटिंग लाइनअप देखो और आप कोहली देखो. कोहली अकेला उनकी पूरी टीम से बेहतर है.
The Twitter, somebody on Twitter whose handle is Hey Shabir,
Twitter,
saying this is where fitness comes in. Look at Kohli and Pandya running between the wickets. And that is a good point. A slower delivery from Amar. This is just flicked away onto the leg side. Kohli's going to get a 2 definitely. Exquisite cricket between the wickets from the Indians.
यार आप थोड़ा अंदर ही खड़े हो जाओ यार.
And that'll get to another 50 at the World Cup for the number 1 batsman in the world. Virat Kohli has arrived at the big stage versus the Pakistanis. 50 of 51 deliveries. He looks like an unbeaten man, and he might get to 100 here if he gets to bat the next 7 overs.
Why do you keep reminding us that he's the number 1?
I don't know. I feel like a lot of people in this room discard him as a batsman.
यार हमारे discard होने से क्या फर्क पड़ता है? He's married to Anushka Sharma. Does he need our?
Fair point. Outside off, slapped away down the track, and that'll be another boundary for Virat Kohli. He is taking it to Amr now. It's the second boundary that he's hit off Amr this innings. India now move on to 280 for 2 after 43.2 overs. Virat 54 of 52 after a timid start. Pandya off of his edges, 22 off 17. It looks like a big score from the Indians today.
अब मसला ये है जो हमारे जो होते हैं ना रेगुलर व्यूअर्स नहीं होते क्रिकेट मैचेस के, वो कहेंगे जी इमरान खान ने कहा था बैटिंग पहले करो, वो फजूल बातें शुरू हो जाएंगी अब.
Doesn't matter, just ignore the fanboys, the regular ones. Mohammad Amir now coming in over the wicket. This is too wide outside off, but it's cut away, and an aggressive throw will lead to an overthrow here for. No, and it'll just be a single. 281 for 2 after 43.3. India upping the ante here. They want to get to that 350 mark, and Virat in the ear of the umpire about something that he doesn't like.
I think they want revenge for that Champions Trophy final. They never expected us to concede or score over 330, so today they want to.
Faraz Ali's 330 prediction coming back.
वो revenge तो कब का हो गया यार?
कहाँ revenge?
Asia Cup.
Asia Cup never happened.
यार छोड़ दो ये बातें अब. We are on the verge of 7-0. अब बंदा कितने 7 खून माफ हो गया हमारा यार. बस कर दो.
बैटिंग करनी है क्या हो गया?
Hardik Pandya facing up to Mohammad Amr. It'll be interesting to see how he. It's going to be interesting to see how he negotiates this full good length outside of off. It's crashed into the covers between the man inside the circle and the man at deep cover. It'll be another boundary. This is just so smart hitting from Pandya. He's finding the gaps to Amr's bowling. India move on to 285 for 2.
नहीं ये डिलीवरी इतनी शॉर्ट क्यों करा रहा है? थोड़ी फुल दो.
यार राउंड द विकेट आओ, तुम क्यों उसको इतनी वाइड ऑफ द बॉडी दे रहे हो?
और आपने डाउन द ग्राउंड उसको अटैक करवाना है ना, तो फुल दो कराओ थोड़ी.
Pandya just moves back, and there's enough gap on the offside. The only thing that the Pakistanis can take respite in is that it's a fairly large ground. The twos will be on offer, and the boundaries will be pushed back.
You're not going to chase 330 by just scoring twos.
Full delivery this time in the air, and I think this will go all the way for 6. It has enough on it. No, it's been taken in the deep. Babar Azam at long on doesn't make a mistake. He takes what we like to call a Shoaib Malik catch.
मुफ्ता रन खुदा की कसम इसने एक अच्छी शॉट नहीं मारी.
यही आपने खिलवाना था. फुल बॉल तो कराते, उसको शॉर्ट बॉल दोगे स्लो वाइड तो वो मारेगा.
Pandya 26 off 19, 26 off 19, but most of those runs have been stolen. Amr amongst the wickets at this game again. 6.5 overs, 29 for 1 for Pakistan's primary paceman.
और अभी भी पाकिस्तान के पास है उम्मीद, because they need to come in and they need to really accelerate and attack us. So
एक भी यार खुदा की कसम इस बंदे ने क्लास की शॉट नहीं मारी. सारे
आउटसाइड एज, एक फुल टॉस, एक जो है वो हाफ ट्रैकर मिल गया, जो फाइनली बॉल मिली थी उस पे नहीं मार सका. अब धोनी आएगा, क्राउड पागल हो जाएगा. शुरू में विकेट ले लो.
माही तो माही है ना फिर यार, उसके तो फैन हम भी हैं बहुत बड़े. अपुन भी माही का फैन है भाई. क्या बोलता है बाबू?
It's really important for the Pakistanis to nullify the threat that Dhoni possesses against any bowling lineup in the world early on in his innings. Because if him and Kohli, who are, they're a good partnership too. They're some of the fastest runners between the wicket together.
Exactly. So just go full and fast. Don't go for that crappy short length delivery here if it's not working for you.
Gopi Mia Kawal coming in saying Amr should have been used earlier because he's not as good at the death. Adil Momin is asking for some of the Yorkers that we've lacked today.
यार अब वो तो हम कह के थक गए हैं, अब क्या बंदा करे.
The Goofs hasn't really brought them out today.
Muhammad Amr versus Dhoni and Kohli.
There we go. Khwaja terms him the cricketer of the century as Kohli just gets behind this delivery from Muhammad Amr, good length, and it's driven down to a long off for a single, a slower one. That's just 75 miles per hour.
जो है वो मुस्तफिजुर रहमान बन गया है डेथ के अंदर. पिछले 2 या 3 मैचेस से मैं देख रहा हूँ कि he only bowls that off cutter.
If it works, it works, right?
Yeah, it's fine. I feel like the wicket has something there for the turning ball.
हसन अली के भी 2 ओवर रह गए हैं. अब वहाब के पास भी जाना है.
2
क्या बंदा करे यार.
वहाब के भी 2 रह गए. किसने करना कर लो.
6 overs left.
Whoa.
44 overs gone, 286 for 3. There's a trend that is developing here in the studios. Every time one of us goes to the restroom, a wicket is falling. So
to the water closet.
to the closet. 286 for 3. And somehow the men in green and the fans in the stands are finding good voice as
Yeah, look at Hassan Ali's figures. Yeah, disastrous.
Hassan
bowling.
Ali has been given the ball instead of Wahab Riaz. It's
Gonna
a
get Kohli.
questionable decision, and he's going to bowl up to Virat Kohli first up. Good length delivery gets a leading edge, but it's going to be safe. No run though.
Not questionable. The math won't add up if he doesn't give it to Hassan right now.
Yeah, fair enough. Shadab has
deep
an
in
over
his
up his sleeve,
crease.
but that's going to be too dangerous. It's a poor shot from Hardik Pandya. I was trying to go for the helicopter, but he's no Mahendra Singh Dhoni.
हाथ में वैसे बिल्कुल edge पे जाके बॉल टिकी है.
तो हमारे आप फील्डर्स को भी
पूरे हाथ
ट्रस्ट
नहीं
नहीं कर
आई.
सकते कैच के वक्त यार.
Babar Azam taking a good catch, well calculated.
बॉल पकड़ लिया ये तो आउट हो गया.
And some of the Indians were celebrating that shot, but it was well inside the rope. Hassan Ali now steaming in over the wicket. Two wayward down the leg side. There's no fine leg, and that should run away for 4.
किधर है स्क्वायर लेग यार? स्क्वायर लेग कहाँ मर गया यार?
From long on. From long on.
Thinking करता हुआ.
जैसे वो CL फाइनल में आई
CL
थी.
फाइनल में. Mourinho was very impressed by that.
293 for 3. It was that or the Anfield
यार ये
song.
मटके क्यों लेके आए हैं इंडियन यार? मुझे समझ नहीं आ रहा. मटका ही कहते हैं ना इसको, क्या कहते हैं?
Pot.
मटका ही क्या?
यार
Sand
उर्दू
pot.
में तुम कभी अंग्रेजी से बाहर भी निकला हो मम्मी डैडी.
Sand pot.
Pot? Is that a bad?
294.
जम्बू अमेरिकन जो हमारे आए हैं
293.
कभी तो कोई उर्दू लफ्ज
11,000 runs in ODIs for Virat Kohli, a very average
11,000 run
batsman.
मारी है,
But he's
11,000.
got those 11,000 in the bank now.
We'll get Khwaja to do a rundown of Virat Kohli's career in Hindi. Poor from Hassan Ali. That is horrendous bowling down the leg side, and he's just going to dab that, escort that away to the fine leg boundary for another 4. 8 runs off the first 3 deliveries.
Can we request the producer to turn on that sensor sound for the last 5 overs?
Khwaja, can you explain Virat Kohli's career in Hindi, please?
बहुत ही शुभ आई हैव नो आइडिया. महा बल्लेबाज हैं ये हमारे विराट कोहली. बट हसन अली प्योर मेल्टडाउन एंड आई थिंक ही इज गोना बी आउट ऑफ द टीम फॉर अ व्हाइल. आई थिंक दैट्स ओनली वे.
आपके पास इस वक्त परफॉर्म नहीं कर रहे
यार शाहीन बस ठीक है ना यार,
शाहीन भी जो है
लेकिन
वो
वो किस मेरिट पे हर मैच खेल रहा है.
Here we go. Hassan Ali now coming in for his 4th delivery. Slower one, good length delivery. It's been pulled away into the deep. The man at deep mid-wicket will collect. Imam Ul Haq has been really impressive in the outfield today. He's gotten the pickup with one hand a few times, and he's thrown at the stumps accurately. So a little bit of a silver lining to what has been a dismal day for Pakistan in the field once again. 296 for 3 are India. Let's take a look at some of the comments. Gurmia Kawal is requesting somebody take a laxative for the good of the team. I'm gonna volunteer Sarkhail.
Laxative नहीं, मैं तो कहता हूँ cyanide दे दो. Laxative तो बहुत छोटी
Look at that,
चीज़ है.
222 innings, man. That's impressive.
Brilliant Virat. A slow delivery onto the stumps from Hassan Ali. He's just been placed onto the offside for a single. Last delivery of the 45th, 297 for 3. India's run rate is currently 6.62. They're well set to accelerate that into 7 and take this score to 350. Once they get there, I don't think there's going to be a chance for the Pakistani batsmen to chase it down. It'll be the highest ever World Cup chase if Pakistan get there successfully. What do you reckon about this being India's highest score of the World Cup so far as well?
I reckon we are screwed.
Yeah, I was just gonna say कि लग गई.
Mahendra Singh Dhoni, age 37, ranking 24, but that's not going to pay homage to the legend that this man is. But he gets an edge that'll run down to third man for a single. That leaves 5 overs, 6.
The only half chance that favors us is that India are playing 4 bowlers.
And yeah, Kedar.
केदर है और ये वो हैं, तो उनको आप अटैक करके शायद कुछ कर लें, लेकिन बड़ी बाउंड्रीज हैं. They'll come in with the boundary catches.
Texts are pouring in from some of my Indian colleagues.
If you're playing the spinners, you have to use the sweep shot today. I feel like that's
You'll just have to keep chancing your arm and you'll get out.
And we know that we don't have that attacking cricket after Fakhar Zaman and Babar Azam.
Even run a ball at this stage, they're getting 330, तो 350 से तो कम इंडिया को सोचना भी नहीं चाहिए इस वक्त. Maybe even 360.
हाँ, but आखिरी 5 में full और fast अगर करा रहे हैं तो मुश्किल हो जाएगा. And the slower deliveries haven't been coming off the bat too easily so far. Pakistan, especially Mohammad Amir, have utilized that.
2 मैच आपने
really
डेथ
well.
बॉलिंग अच्छी की है, फिर इधर आके आपको फिर कैपिचुलेट कर गए हैं यार.
ये अब इसका तो ख़त्म हो गया ना स्पेल बेसिकली आपके हसन अली का. अब जो है वो उससे करवाएगा सारे ओवर्स
वहाब से वहाब भी यार आपको पता है कैसा ही बॉलर है.
बट चलो वहां पे फिर भी यॉर्कर की उम्मीद तो है. हसन अली तो मार ही नहीं पा रहा. And you can see the cloud covers finally coming in.
Yeah, of course, because the Indian innings is about to start, so it's going to be like moving like a day 5 wicket in Perth.
नहीं और हमें जो एक और प्रेशर.
Oh, wild swing from Mahendra Singh Dhoni. Oh, he's gone. That's going to be a wicket for Mohammad Amir, the second one on the day. It gets the outside edge of Mahendra Singh Dhoni's bat, and Sarfraz collects quite comfortably.
माहीवे लगाएं.
And you have to say it because we spoke about the fragility of the middle order of the Indian lineup. If Pakistan had gotten Rohit Sharma run out earlier in the innings, they would have exposed Mahendra Singh Dhoni and Hardik Pandya earlier.
Yeah, but I told you this.
Pakistan cricket at its best.
I told you when they came on that they're going to attack, and this is where you have a chance to pick up wickets. And again, if India hadn't played as slowly as they did, they might not have been going from the first delivery. But again, India are still in control. However, Pakistan can still make a difference between that 350 and that 320 score.
It's a huge mental gap, don't you reckon? Because it's going to be less than 7 and over, chasing 320. Pakistan should feel a lot better.
Vijay Shankar, Ravi Shankar, जो भी है.
I think they're going to send in Jadhav. I think they're going to send in Jadhav.
Medium pacer है क्या है?
Medium pacer है नहीं. He bats
आज उसका दिन है basically.
Exactly, but my point is कि पाकिस्तान ने पिछले 2 मैचेस में इसी तरह near the end bowling अच्छी कराई थी. अभी भी 350 से नीचे स्कोर रुक सकता है. फील 330 332 तक जो आप कर सकते हो, बट एक और विकेट की ज़रूरत है. और विराट कोहली उस किस्म का जो है वो 6 हिटर नहीं है जिस किस्म का धोनी या रोहित शर्मा है. He does clear the fence, no doubt, but again, he's not as prolific as some of the other batsmen in that lineup or even other lineups. Slight chance still. Vijay Shankar is in at 6. He's making his World Cup debut. He's not played too many matches, but he's regarded highly in the Indian setup. He's out there with his captain.
Very three-dimensional cricket player.
Three-dimensional is the
out of nowhere World Cup team में आ गया यार.
98 for 4, but it's been a surprise call-up for him after the injury that Shikhar Dhawan faced.
Someone like Rishabh Pant wasn't included as Mohammad Amir comes
true.
in.
Amir now.
Shankar.
Outside off, it's got some good pace as he leaves this alone. Vijay Shankar tries to dab it down a third man, but misses it completely. Again, 320 will be a target that Pakistan will be happy to look forward to, considering what Rohit Sharma are at to.
We're just shitting on you, don't worry.
Okay, that's cool.
6 games for Vijay Shankar has an average of 33. He's made 330s already, so cameos right in his range. कि भाई cameo मार जाए 30 run मार जाए तो.
Yeah, but he needs to go from the first delivery, and that's what
not
comes
easy.
into Pakistan's favor as Mohammad Amir comes in to Vijay. I think it's going to be a slower one. It is played off the back foot towards third man. Just a single this time, not quick enough, Vijay, so they won't pick up 2.
The much maligned Mohammad Amir पूरे 2 साल हमने देखा है hasn't been able to quite perform in bilateral series.
Yeah, now he's picking up wickets again. मतलब भी अच्छा sign है पाकिस्तान के लिए. His pace definitely has dropped, and the movement of in the air is not there as well. But he's finally showing why he was picked for the World Cup ahead of guys like.
और आप सोचे कि debate चल रही थी कि उसको नहीं लेके जाना है.
जुनैद को यार हम कह रहे थे मतलब.
तोहफा यार. Where would we be without his bowling, man?
Yeah, Amir again to Virat Kohli. Goes short, slow, and it's pulled away. They will look for 2, and they should easily get it as the Pakistani fielders once again are sitting deep on the fence. And Sarfraz is telling Shadab Khan to take it easy, throw it on target, don't go wayward.
अब मुझे ये नहीं समझ आ रही कि मैं गुस्सा करूं कि सरफराज उनको ऐसे कर रहा है या उसके साथ खुश हूं कि he's calm down.
वो कह रहा है कि वो नहीं करे, क्या कहते हैं, थ्रो जो वाइल्ड कर रहा है वो स्टंप्स पे जा रहा है, पीछे थ्रो आ रही है तो ओवर थ्रोस का भी चांस है.
Mentally I think Sarfraz has given up यार. इसका
यार आई फील कि जब तक वो बैटिंग में कुछ नहीं ऐड करेगा तब तक जो है वो उसकी पोजीशन बहुत खतरे में. Amir again to Virat Kohli.
Need to beat these 2 balls. Good ball.
On the pads, and again they'll look for 2, but the fielder comes in quickly this time, and they'll stay at 1. The last delivery of the 46th coming up. Mohammad Amir has been the pick of the bowlers, 2 for 34. He's at the last delivery of the 8th. Virat Kohli 70 off 61. Vijay Shankar is out there with him. India 302 for 4 in 45.5.
Amir's last 2 overs will be absolutely crucial here. That Pakistan still have some semblance of remaining in the game. Wahab also needs to respond from the other end. Has to be accurate.
I think there's another wicket coming up very, very soon. Amir, Vijay Shankar goes slow, cut away, but fielded at point by the greatest Wasim. They'll still pick up a single. Oh no! Whoa!
3 runs coming off of that Mohammad Amir over. It's priceless. It's priceless considering the stage that the game is at right now. Again, if Pakistan can keep a lid on things and not let India get to 350, I think they'll have enough in the tank to chase this down.
क्लाइव मुझे व्हाट्सएप पे पूछ रहे हैं, डू यू नाउ बिलीव इन पांड्या? नो, ही इज स्टिल गार्बेज यार, तुम क्या बकवास कर रहे हो?
आज
क्लाइव?
कौन सी उसने बिलीव
क्या बिलीव करूं? एक उसने टॉप एज मारा है, एक उसको फुल टॉस मिली लेग स्टंप पे, एक शॉर्ट वाइड बॉल, और उसने जो सीधी बॉल थी उसने फौरन खड़ी कर दी. Please, for God's sake, he is garbage and he will remain garbage.
And news from the ground is that the rain has started at Old Trafford. It is pouring.
You can there's some clear skies beyond this, so hopefully it
पास ही
doesn't
ना
pour too
करे,
hard.
पूरे दिन ही चला रहे यार.
Just got to make sure that the fielding is good because the ball is going to get a little wet here. And the fielding is going to be really crucial because they're going to be able to turn the ones into twos.
Wahab, come
Over the
on,
wicket.
yaar.
It's interesting given the warnings that he's received so far.
Short ball, and it's been played away over the man at point, so it'll just be a single. It'll bring
It's
Shank.
very crucial that we deny Kohli the strike right now.
वो सुना आपने पीछे रमीज राजा को?
क्या?
फखर इज अ गन फील्डर. गन फील्डर नहीं, वो गन फील्डर है.
Shankar 1 off 3. He's going to get ready to face Wahab here. India are 303 for 4. No, it's just a bouncer.
Short की थी.
Run rate is 6.56.
एक कमेंट आया हमारा हर्ष का, सचिन इंडियंस को डर से बचाता था, कोहली दूसरों को डराता है. अच्छा,
Great comment.
ठीक है यार. ये प्लीज़ ये हेवर्ड्स 5000 इनके ऐड होते थे, वो इसकी के उस किस्म की टैगलाइन लग रही है. बट इट्स रेनिंग एज यू कैन सी, सम स्लाइट ड्रिजल इन देयर.
Full delivery from Wahab Riaz,
drive
driven
from
Vijay
Shankar.
Shankar straight to the man at cover. A lot is banking for Vijay on this innings. He might be able to find himself a spot in the World Cup 11 if he bats if he bats well here.
वाजिज खान की एक मेगा चुस आपको मैं सुना देता हूँ पढ़ के. लेफ्टिनेंट कर्नल MS धोनी ऑफ द एक्स 11 पैरा नाउ KIA सकम टू यार. ये वाज ब्रो बहुत ही बड़ा किया है.
Wahab now coming around the wicket. It's up ish. It'll beat the man at short fine leg. But there is the man in the deep two. He should collect it for just a 2.
Wahab is too quick for
singles
Shankar.
at doubles at this stage of the game are not going to hurt Pakistan too much. But they'll really be hoping to keep a lid on things and just keep it around 325, 330.
यार वैसे एक बात है, उस दिन मैं शोएब अख्तर की कोई हाईलाइट क्लिप आ गई थी YouTube या उस पे. The difference between 150 and 155 and 156 is so huge. मतलब आप उसकी जब बॉल देखते थे ना रिवर्स करती हुई या बैट्समैन की तरफ आती हुई, अब जिन बॉलर्स को हम
यार पूरे ग्राउंड की एनर्जी चेंज हो जाती है जब ऐसा बॉलर
अब
आता
हम
है.
जिन क्विक्स को जो है इतना प्रेज करते हैं, 150 वाले बॉलर जो
है ही
हैं,
नहीं.
Wahab Riaz to Shankar, and that should be out. Outside edge should be given.
Wahab Riaz strikes.
Again, second wicket for Wahab into his 9th over. Good death bowling again from Pakistan. Muhammad Amir and Vijay linking up. Muhammad Amir and Wahab linking up for a good spell. But Vijay does help with his outside edge. He's gone quickly up for a review. Usually, when a batsman goes immediately upstairs about an edge, he's certain that he hasn't hit it. But the rain is also increased here at Old Trafford. Let's take a look at Wahab's front foot. There's no problem with that.
Look at the pressure on his ankle yaar.
Yeah, that is the life of a fast bowler. You can see the shards of rain crashing down.
He's definitely hit that. I think.
He's hit the ground though.
Looks like looks like there's plenty of space between the bat and ball. But
he's gone.
No.
ग्राउंड को लग रहा है.
अभी हाफ फ्रेम पे हम क्या करें यार?
इतना गैप है बॉल और बैट के बीच में.
नहीं तो उस हाफ फ्रेम में नहीं पता लग रहा ना. ये हवा में है बैट, जमीन पे
नहीं, it's hitting the ground.
That'll be not out, but I might.
That's not conclusive in my opinion. That's not conclusive यार.
Yeah, overturned.
यार कैसे कुत्ते अंपायर हैं यार. That's not conclusive यार. That's not conclusive.
That was openly not out, as the game has
been
faltered to a halt here for.
अच्छा, उसको बारिश में खड़ा करके सिर्फ इसलिए कि तुम बताओ आउट है या नॉट.
46.4 overs gone, 305 for 4. The momentum is slightly shifting towards Pakistan here.
Tip बारिश शुरू हो गई.
We're gonna make a rain playlist here while we go on a short break. We're going to take a bit of a break here and wait for the climate to clear up here at Old Trafford. 305 for 4 are India after 46.4. Tweet us at Change of Pace 414. We're going to put together a rain cricket playlist for you during the break. And we'll be back for hopefully what should be a comfortable Pakistan chase.